delicious. In China, they say, cat very delicious. In China, they say, Dolly Chang, chicky chicky chang, wait, Dolly Chang, she got choka choka cha. Shut the fuck up. Chang, 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 Dolly Chang, chicky chicky chang, wait, Dolly Chang, she got choka choka cha. Shut the fuck up. Chang, 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 Chang. Yes, Chicky Chang Wang. Yes, Chicky Chang Wang. Yes, Chicky Chang Wang. In China, they say, hey, oh, you want some chicken chow mein? Oh, he's Chinese or something. In China, they say, Dolly Chang, chicky chicky chang, wait, Dolly Chang, she got choka choka cha. Shut the fuck up. Chang, 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 Chang. Hello. Hello to you. Hello. Being that this is such a serious subject, it's funny to kind of joke around sometimes and say.
I got a $3 tip. Someone says they have a crush on Indrid and they want to give a shout out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut the fuck up. Chang, 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 Dolly Chang, chicky chicky chang, wait, Dolly Chang, she got choka choka cha. Shut the fuck up. Chang, 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 Chang. She got choka choka cha. Oh, chicky chang wang. Hello. Fuck you, motherfucker. She got choka choka cha. There we go. That was authentic. The authentic Chinese celebration dance. In China, they say, cat very delicious. I made a supposedly racist comment, even though I've never done anything racist in my entire life. Dolly Chang, chicky chicky chang, wait, Dolly Chang, she got choka choka cha. Shut the fuck up. Chang, 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 Dolly Chang, chicky chicky chang, wait, Dolly Chang, she got choka choka cha. Shut the fuck up. Chang, 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 Chang. I made a supposedly racist comment, even though I've never
to
done
you.
anything racist in my entire life. Chang, 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 Chang.
Hello. Hello to you.
Chang, 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 Chang.
Hello. Hello. Me so sorry. Hello. Sorry, I watched the interview recently, and Seth Rogen being in the limousine saying, "Me so sorry." I mean, me so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's great. It's great. Hello.
Some chicken chow mein. Maybe I distract him.
In China, they say. I could be your hero. Chang. 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 I'm gonna share this because it deserves to be shared. It's our good friend, the Ganji kid, battery exhausted himself, who apparently is feeling better. Also, this bitch, Candy Rooks. Blech. These horror cows, man, they're gross. They're really gross. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, I meant to open that, not close that. All right, oh boy, there. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Wait. Oh, let's look at Mighty D's channel. Yeah, pass it around. Pass it around. Tell your friends. Right? That's what Phil said today. What has? Oh, these are like 20 minutes long. We could skip through it a little bit. We'll skip through it, huh? I'll give Mighty D a like. Why not? Fuck it. Candy's gross. It makes me not want to watch. Yes. Candy Rooks is disgusting. She is a horror cow. She's in that same vein as like Tofia Chu and like Cyrax and shit. It's gross. Dude, my mom and I, okay, actually, let's catch up a little bit, right? My mom and I went out today. I did get my perfect new pillow, and apparently Hollister is teaming up with Target now. And I haven't thought about Hollister in so long. They make the perfect pillow. It's fucking sick nasty. So I got a Hollister pillow. We went to Home Depot today because my dad needed paint because his new hobby is birdhouses. And I got a little lamp. It's got a little jellyfish. Yeah, and just day off segment, right? It's cute. It's like $15, and I'm like, well, you know what? This is my dad's fault. He came over here for us to get some paint, and this was right across from the paint section, so it's his fault. Those are awesome. Yeah. It's like little LED stuff. Back to the birdhouses. What kind? Actually, you know what? I do have pictures of them. Hold on. Hang on. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot of them. So here's one. He's been making, like, he's really talented at it. So this is obviously a little barn birdhouse, right? And here's the little feeder for the boys, and this is where they can sleep up there. It's cute. New pillow, new lamp. What the? Whoa! 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 This is so generous. Yeah, new pillow, new lamp, big pimpin'. Got my pimp jacket too. Oh my gosh. Fred. Oh my god, I don't want to fuck this up. Fred. I'm going to call you Fred Monsters. I'm going to call you Fred Monster. Because I don't want to fuck it up. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. You're live when I don't have to do shit and can watch. That's right. And you know what? You know what I want for every single one of you to do? Cuomo? Like that? Cuomo, maybe? I want for you to sit back and fucking chill. You don't even have to chat. I want you to chill. Because this is what we're doing tonight. Yeah, whoa, buddy. Thank you so much. I want to play this one because I'm enjoying it again recently. This is for you, Fred. This is for you, Fred Monster. Frito. Well, welcome home, Frito Cuomo. Am I saying that part right? Cuomo? I don't want to say it wrong because that's just rude of me. But thank you so much. That's very incredibly kind, and I very much appreciate it. Welcome home. Yes, yes, I got it right. Sweet. Here's another one that he put on one of the sides of our house, or one of the barn. It's like a barn workshop that we have. Also, I think Miss George is gonna love these. They're adorable. These are a couple that he made, right? Look how cute. Look how cute this shit is. This is his new hobby. I know these birds are living great, but this is his new hobby. He's retired. He's enjoying himself. He's making some for the neighbors, all kinds of shit. You can see my dad's his workshop right there. It's just great. There are so many birdhouses on our property now, and it's actually pretty wonderful. Let me see. I think I have, that's all the pictures I've got right here, right now. Oh shit. Oh, King of WWE Champions has sent me, this war crime. You made this? Girl. I don't like it. Oh no. Oh no. It is a choice. Yes. Dude, you know what would be oh my god, I just had a genius idea. A cool birdhouse, cause it was the airplane in that one that gave me this idea. You know that first movie ever where the spaceship is like, you know, landing in the moon's eye? Have that, but like a birdhouse. And like the opening of the birdhouse is the moon's mouth. So like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. 2026 and a bird is a homeowner before me. Dude, yeah, it's crazy. 35, my final offer. Is he into bird watching or does he respect their privacy? He does respect their privacy. I think he just likes the woodworking and, you know, the painting and stuff. Only bird that settles in the 9/11 birdhouse is Mohammed Atta. Oh, I need to look up that bird. Oh, Mohammed Atta. Is that a bird? Wait, no. It's not a bird. That's not a bird. It's a person. Uh-oh. That's a guy. That's a bad guy. Trip to the moon. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, that's bad guy. All right. So, anyway, I'm not going to be on a watch list. Everything's going to be fine. Anyway, oh, you know what? Shit. No, the transcripts won't be up for it. Okay, so this is obviously not today's, but this is a couple days ago. Let's look at a little bit of this. Does he sell them? Yeah, I think he would consider doing that. Yeah. You know what? If you do want a birdhouse, you know what? If you want a birdhouse, send me an email. And I'll ask him. Yeah, detractorbeam01@gmail.com. There we go. Yeah, King of Gamerface. It's cute. But yeah, feel free to email me and I can ask him. If it's too big a request, then he'll probably be like, no. But we'll see. If you want a birdhouse, I know a guy. I know. Dude, it's like the homemade ones. Whatever. It's my dad's retirement project. We've got like 8 up around the property already, and I fear that we may be living in one of these birdhouses one day. What's with the pinned messages, Indrid Preggers? No. So it's something that Phil said. Let me see if I can find it while we're watching this. He beat a boss on the first try, and he goes, first try, baby! First baby try! It was weird. Let me see if I can find. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so it was after the... Jeez, that's annoying. Ah! Found it! I found it! I found it! I found it! Oh no! No! My volume is doing a weird thing. No! Hold on. Hold on. I gotta do something. Okay, watch this.
Interesting.
Sorry. I'm very autistic about my volume. Oh! Oh, it's blown. Who cares? I don't care. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm pissed. Storm Brunel just uploaded. Oh, fuck. All right. We can go back to that. But we're already here. No, Rinse. I'm not pregnant. Fuck you. I think so, big guy.
That came on.
Uh-huh. Okay, go.
Try, baby.
Okay, here we go. I hope it's twins. Fuck
Got
you.
it first try, baby. Hell yeah. First baby try. That's amazing.
You hear that? Shut up, Willis. It's not. Nope.
Hell yeah. First baby try. That's amazing. Hell yeah. First baby try. That's...
Fuck, man. Like, really? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Gotta play the game.
All right. So let's get into it, huh? Actually, hold on. Let me try and fix my volume. I'm really autistic about the volume levels. Oh boy. Shit. Really close. Ooh, that was gonna be it right there. Okay. No, not that. Okay, this is good enough. It's good enough.
We have 1 pack tonight of Pitch Black to open for as a freebie because I didn't get to open it on the first stream.
No,
we have to
baby's
support
first
for it
burst.
after I finish recording. So let's do it tonight, but let's get some support for Pal World tonight.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's hit some milestones. Let's get to that $100 milestone. Let's get a $50 contribution. Let's get some more packs to rip at the end of the stream. All right. Let's go.
Burp. We got a burp.
Like, shut
How
up.
is he so terrible at everything?
Shut
I
up,
don't know.
head back.
He should have written that shit down, right? Ah, yeah, you'd think, right? I see you, Swaggy. Hang on. I like for it to be, I like the volume. I like to take the volume down to, like, actually 1%, not 2%. I like it to be at 1% so that I can have it really low. I guess 2% is fine, but you know what I mean. I like it to be at 1%. And not like at intervals of 5. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
There's like a voice in the back of my head.
He wants to phase out
Phase out
free packs.
We're at 36
Oh, I'm on my meds, dude.
bucks of support, guys.
I'm a 1%er.
We're aiming for at least 100 tonight, so I could do a DSP pack.
So ideally, this would be 71%. You know,
Grips, please
Odds
support
are bad
the stream
luck.
if you can.
anything else, I love multiples of 5. But YouTube volume, I love for it to be like off. I don't
It'd
know.
be great to get either a sub or some kicks on Kick today. Besides Fredo's 500 kicks,
No
I'm not
way.
kidding you. We've had 0 from Kick.
I
Just
got your
Fredo
email,
is
Fred.
the only
I'll look at it
person
tonight.
at all who contributed on Kick today. So it'd be great if you could contribute on Kick, but anything
Sure
is
would be great.
appreciated.
Oh, this is from Pal World. Okay. Fantastic, Mr. Swaggy. Thank you for the $1. Detractor beam is like finding $20 on the ground, having no lines at your favorite restaurant. Let's watch an 85-year-old man lie his ass off. Time for the millionth big ups to all the boyfriends. Indrid is uber cool, and Phil is astronomically gay. Aw, that was really nice. You're pretty cool, too. Thanks, Swaggy. I appreciate that.
Let's go. Can we get some support and momentum in the right direction? Give me your money. Give me money.
Come on, can we get a
Frito,
single sub
sorry.
over on Kick? We
Frito.
haven't had a sub all day
Frito.
on Kick. It
I
would be
don't-
great to get some Kick support tonight. It'd be great to get some people tip. I think the only tip we had tonight was like $2-3. You know,
That
we
was
can hit
really
these
loud, by
goals,
the way,
we can
sorry.
hit these milestones and open some packs.
Oh, he said goals. He said it. Can you guys hear my little lamp? Huh. Maybe.
I can't just never mention money and contributions.
Nope.
That means I will go out of business.
Can't do it.
So, guys, tonight, basically what happened is the people who were so supportive the last few Pal World streams weren't here to support, right? Last time it was Alex Silva, right? And he was dropping giant amounts, and, you know, we had an insane night of pack.
Decepticon brought up a decent point last night. That Phil might be so salty recently because he doesn't like that. I mean, and this seems obvious, but he doesn't like that it's just the one person that's like throwing support at him. He wants like multiple whales, and it's always just the one whale. So that might be why he's so cranky. Like Alfredo. So Fredo. Got it. Thank you.
And everything, and tonight that didn't happen.
He's super terrible at Pal World, like in every
You
game he
know?
plays. Yeah.
It is what it is, I guess. It sucks. I do feel like if we had cards other than
I don't know, Tyson.
Pitch Black,
Uh-huh.
that there would have been more motivation and people would have enjoyed the stream. Well, not enjoyed more, but tried to support more to get to see the actual cards.
Okay.
Well, but I think what happened is
What?
I got Pitch Black again.
Yep.
And people are just burned out on Pitch Black because we
I think they're burned out on you. Oh my gosh, Bill, thank you so much for the jewels. That's so nice. Yeah, this is the real problem. $59. Okay, that's the real problem. But, dude, this is what happens when you have a business or a stream even that's solely based on gimmicks. You're not good at anything. You're not pleasant to listen to look at. None of it. That's the problem. It's because he doesn't want the detractors to bring it up. The fact that he's only supported by one person, major shot to his ego. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't help. Rince Jester, thank you for the $1. Rince said, I sometimes want to be Jade, so I don't have to look for a seat. What do you call Jade with no arms and no legs, hanging out in a pile of leaves? Russell, dude, I love these jokes. Oh my god, thank you, Bull from Night Court. That's so nice. 1,000 jewels? What? That's crazy. I appreciate that. What do you call, damn it. What do you call 34 fires while gardening? A homosexual. Suck it, swine and brine. Congrats, Momdred.
we just did them.
Thank you.
Right? Which is funny because I got a $51 card earlier today. That was awesome.
Swine and brine did call Rince Jester a hack the other day, so. Hello, Jules.
過酷な運命を背負って極道の構想に巻き込まれていた
Didn't get much support at all
I was gaslighting him about getting Pal World booster boxes. Mentioned it cost $45, and he would make $600 from
tonight. I don't know what happened. Very
good.
slow support tonight.
one person can walk away
so
anytime
tomorrow,
or
what are we
charge
doing?
back. Yep.
Tomorrow there'll be a morning show. Tomorrow it is more Dark Souls 2 on the first stream.
Right.
We have to do Doors of Pharos. We did everything
he
else.
talks so
we've literally done everything
slow.
else in the game. We have to do Doors of Pharos to make advancement.
Hiccup.
So that's tomorrow's day stream. Money, money, money. Where's the money? Where's the money?
I know. If you're so entertaining that you're falling asleep on camera, like, wow.
I'm going where the money is. Whoever's going to pay me big,
talks
I'm going.
so
Right?
fucking
It's this simple. Billy
slow.
Mitchell is a troll baiter. He wants you to engage with him so that he can basically get attention for himself and be pertinent.
Do I think that Phil will ever answer why he abolished the goals or are just forgotten? I don't. Maybe he'd be baited into it, but I don't think he's gonna bring it up on his own. I think. Yeah, I think there's like a 35-40% likelihood of it. Yeah, he did it for Aspen.
I know that he's trying to bring me up for stuff. I don't know why, but he has tried to bring me up and try to troll bait me into stuff. And I'm like, I don't know this guy. I've never said a word about him. I don't talk. Why would on earth would I engage with this guy? Right? Like, why would he bring me up? Because he thinks that engaging with me in some kind of an internet feud would give him some kind of notoriety or attention. Sure.
Okay.
If you say so.
Sure.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
interested. Sorry. I'm not interested
God,
at all.
who cares? Just move on. Fuck. Did I fuck with? Okay, here we go. What are you doing? Draugr style physique, which I get the joke. Oh my gosh, thank you. Wait. What? It went away. Oh, Bill. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. Draugr style physique is very funny.
Isn't that
I
great? Broke all
default
my
to
stuff. And now I have no
1.25
equipment.
for
Isn't that
most
just great?
things.
You see how
unless
broken it
it's
is? He hacked.
DSP.
That's hacking.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no legit item in the game that you can immediately break everyone's equipment. It just doesn't exist. He's a hacker. So everyone who's invading me is cheating.
I like that he's calling, like, cheats. He's calling them hackers. Everyone. Literally everyone.
Just so they can break my equipment and I have to waste souls fixing it. Pretty fucked up, isn't it? These fucking retards doing this, you know? So now I have to farm about 5,000 souls.
Oh, it is so salty.
Oh!
My mouth is full of salt.
I know, he's aged so quickly, dude. Well, and then I heard earlier from you guys in chat. Oh, swaggy. Yeah, one guy cheated, so that means everybody cheated. Right, and they're hacking. I did see that he cannot summon people anymore because he was Alt F4ing so much this morning. Beautiful. Why didn't... Wait, why isn't Snorpernell showing that? That was funny. Stevie Richards
See,
there?
you can't
No.
You can't even see anything. There's definitely
I
items
mean,
here.
you
Fucking
can
suit is so
kill them.
bad. It's completely unfightable because the hitboxes are atrocious. It moves, it pushes you all around. You can't get into a place where it can't hit you.
Uploaded his POV a couple times and he got Phil. Oh, yeah.
Then there's
Good-
area effect fire that hits you from
Good
every
for
fucking
Darkside
direction.
Larper.
It's terrible.
Fuck you.
Right.
You suck.
We're breaking the law. Breaking the law.
I can't get by him. Look, they're fine. You fucking piece of shit.
You
game.
you can get by him. Oh my god! You ran into the corner, Philip.
This area is just so poorly designed. It's a joke. Does anyone know if there's something in here worth getting? Can someone please tell me if there's something worth getting in there? Because I don't want
Google it.
to keep wasting time. I want to play the game, but I can't because some dumb fuck broke all my fucking equipment. I'm wasting time now.
Google it. Google it.
I can't see. Dude.
Yeah, that's
look
your
at
fault.
this. How am I supposed to fucking see anything?
Oh my god,
This is
seizure
terribly
warning.
designed.
No,
I get in there, I can't see anything. It's fucking flames everywhere. It's in the camera.
but you know the flames are there. Why? Just figure it out. I know he does do this in like every fucking Dark Souls
Oh
game.
my
It's
God,
crazy.
just shut up.
Watch out, Jade.
Just shut up and stop whining. Oh.
Some of these clips are a lot louder than others.
No, you cannot infinitely fire a spell while doing other things. This is not
What?
possible in the real game. This is also how you broke my equipment
It's,
by cheating, by hacking.
Oh, interesting. This is interesting because there was an option for stable audio, but it's not there anymore. Huh. Is it true that the one person is it looked like it. Okay, Throng Cannon. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
It did look like the one person was cheating, yes. Bro!
Rage quit.
Me too, Miss George. It was bullshit.
Man, you're really beating me. You're really, you're destroying me. You're really kicking my ass. Oh, man.
Actually, they are because you're rage quitting.
Oh, can't stand it.
My 10-year-old niece
You crushed and
mogs
defeated
Phil
me.
at video games.
Oh, I'll never play Dark Souls again.
Oh, you're gonna salt, 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 salt. And even now, I'm getting my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
Yeah, they're basically saying go down there, try to get it, right?
Smugsy.
I gotta try. I put on the ring so I take no fall damage.
Oh my god! DSP tax rips! Woo!
What on earth?
Ah! No, salt is... Salty is a flavor, but salt is not.
I need that money. Thanks for 500 kicks. He says, not all hackers are invaders. Please fight them. The problem is, right now, I don't have a bonfire. If I have a bonfire and I die, I don't care. But right now, if I die, I have to redo everything.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I should keep going or if I should use a homeward bone like people have suggested and try to go back and get a bonfire and then try to use a human effigy at it. I don't know.
Yeah?
I love
the that.
cheers. I love the cheers.
I love
He's
this
cheating.
cheers.
Oh, good.
Wings was wrong. Appearing offline does stop it. Oh, due to repeated illegal multiplayer disconnects. So Phil's actually the illegal one here. Your connection to other worlds was lost. Only a bone of order can restore your connection.
So good. Guess what? Here we go. I'm gonna read this now.
I don't know, big guy.
All right. So it says, due to a repeated illegal multiplayer disconnect,
Illegal.
your connection to other worlds is lost. Only a bone of order can restore the connection.
Call the
Good.
FBI.
So this means I can't get invaded anymore, right? That's exactly what that means.
No, doesn't it mean... Yeah, there you go. Doesn't it mean that you can't summon? Oh.
I guess I'll do it right now.
My god.
Oh my god, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's piss.
$71 from Dark Ethan. That is very much appreciated, Dark Ethan. So just for the record, number one, because it's a $50 contribution, that's a bonus pack. Then we're gonna add the 71 to the 88, right? And that means it's gonna be 109. No, 159.
So deep cut, but an old episode of Retsu Talk mentioned him getting his ass kicked in Street Fighter 4, then mocking the guy for whiffing a fireball. Like, don't brag now. It's way too late. Same vibe. Yeah, definitely.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature?
It is. It's
look,
really
it's a
nice
money
seeing
creature.
him get
It
punished.
just throws money around.
I will agree with
What the
that.
hell was that?
I don't have a bonfire. I don't know how many times I have to say this, like how slow you must be. He says, I don't understand. It's taking longer to do this than just getting invaded. I don't have a bonfire. If I die, I have to do the whole dungeon over again, you imbecile. I have...
Imbecile. It's a choice. The way he said that was a choice. You imbecile. Just say imbecile. What the it's like when you hear him say mobile. I don't know. Should I translate, ma'am? It says, dear low tier God, because of what you do, you're getting punished like the little boy you are. No more friends over at the house. Thank you. That helped. ICS and OIC are in a financial battle. Yeah, dude. One of them's getting that skin suit. Slow. There's another term for... yeah,
have to keep doing this because they're hacking and cheating.
Like melee.
And I can't possibly win. And then I have to do the whole dungeon over. Plus, they keep breaking my equipment. I have to do this or else I can't play the game. Shut up. Why are people so dumb? In fact, catch the fucking ban. I don't
no, Phil, don't do it. Don't do it to me, Phil. Ow.
even want to talk to you or see you again in my chat because you're so dumb.
What's the context for the pinned comment? Phil, he beat a boss today on the first try, and he said, first try, baby. First baby try.
I'm just going to ban. Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever. Yeah, enough. I'm just going to go offline. So how do I do this? I don't even know how to do it because I've never done it before. How do I go offline? Go offline. Okay.
I know, I like that it's calling Phil an illegal cheater. It's awesome. I love it. Your health is going down a lot.
Died from the toxic.
Yep, you did.
So all he is a giant freaking like wolf rat thing, right?
Yep. We got the tacos al pastor. Yum.
A good start to Final Fantasy. I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, God.
So here's the deal. I'm about to upload and go on break and have some dinner. I'm starving. Tonight on my late stream, it is a different kind of stream. It is not a normal stream. We are going to be going into my retro games collection for the last time.
Okay.
And I have purchased a bunch of storage boxes
to
store them in, basically.
Yeah, he did. He showed them off,
So
didn't
we'll be
he?
building those boxes together, seeing if they actually fit the games. And and basically, you know, setting them up.
How shocked were you when Phil said he drove in the morning to pick up cards? I know, he went outside. I was a little shocked, like, what? And it's weird because doesn't Shane's card place open at 11? That was weird.
And store them in the closet. It's going to be a retro game hangout. No, there's no gameplay. It's just hanging out, having a chill time. So if you're down for that, you do the retro games.
I understand being excited about something being delivered because, like, I got my my Cyberpunk 5th anniversary collector's thing, and I was checking, you know, periodically. I would check once or twice a day because I was excited about it. But what Phil does, checking every 10 fucking minutes, was actually insane. It came with 3 tarot cards. Crazy, right? Anyway, yeah. Phil he's too much when it comes to like shit he's excited about getting.
Machines the last 2 weeks that I did Thursday nights. Come back tonight and hang out with me.
Storage?
Fuck you toxic
What?
idiot.
Hey,
There's
Nocturnal.
still this back here.
Oh, nope, not watching that part. All right, so now we can move on to the main attraction, right? No V statue, no, but did get the relic itself, and it has a little stand that it sits on, and this part right here lights up red, so it's got a little Arasaka stand. It's very cool. Very cool. I like it. All right, so I backed it up. Let's back it up just a little bit so we can know where we're at, right? Judy's Bay. Dude, I agree with you. Oh. What? What? Hold on. What is going on? Is there... What? Okay, all right. 3 hours and 1 minute. That's weird. Wait, why can't I hear it? This is weird. This is weird. Why is it so loud? I don't know. What is happening? Okay, let's do this. What is happening? No. Okay. But it's not working. Bro. Oh, it's a disaster. Why is this happening? I don't understand. But I don't... Oh! The tab is muted. Oh my god!
Much more. I'm not saying it's good.
Okay.
Have a more watchful eye on you.
Oh
than
my
most
god, the
people.
tab was
But
muted. Oh!
Or whatever.
That's okay.
And
No, YouTube can't even code right. I did mute the tab somehow. Yes. It's the troll's fault. It's not my fault. I did nothing wrong.
it just slipped out. It's like,
Yeah, okay, George. Okay. Haha.
is there things that go on that, like, in your head that might, because the way it sounds, like it's
Okay, wait. Let's
and
go
I would
back.
never.
All right.
Yeah,
Look
I
smart.
mean, I have people that support
Entering
me.
the
I have a
locale.
few different companies. I have a coffee company, and like I have people's information, and I would never ever use it ever, and I would never claim to, even if someone pissed me off, even if they bought my coffee company, I knew where they lived. That just feels like a
shit's cool.
weird, like you say, your anger or whatever, and it just
Arasaka.
slipped out. It's like, is there things that go on that
That's neat.
like in your head that might, because the way it sounds,
Ah,
like, it
Richester.
seems
Haha.
like you kind of just fly off the handle sometimes.
Wait, Phil's thinking about doing a karaoke stream? Bro, what? No? Slowdred strikes again. Hey, it happens. What is going on? These little jellyfish, they're just getting stuck at the bottom. It's annoying. It would be gold. Which tarot cards came with that? Oh boy. Hold on, I put it away. I'm gonna let this play and I'll pull them back out.
And do shit and say shit that you're,
Yeah,
that
this
gets
is
you in
old.
trouble. Like,
This is March 16th, 2023.
I mean, it almost feels like I need to be worried about you, dude. Like, what's gonna happen next? You say you've changed, but it turns out that
No, it wasn't
racist video with a little girl
$3,000.
was only like 7 months ago. It wasn't a year ago. That's pretty recent, dude.
You
know,
can,
so
again,
it's
you
like,
can say it's you can say it's racist. That was not what I was making a joke about.
bro, I'm telling you.
Can't see it. So this is the world. It only came with 3. And then strength, which is really cool. And the Emperor. So, boom. I will pull tarot cards in a little bit for tonight's stream.
It doesn't matter. The internet and thinks it's racist. I saw it, and it's fucking racist. So you're talking about a killer who's killing people in their basement, and then so you're bringing up the slave, you're like sending a little girl off to the slave trade. I don't know. It's pretty obvious. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you claim that it isn't, but it really
All
did
right,
sound like
boys,
that, but that's
prepare the slave
whatever.
trade.
I don't know, man. It just feels like
Yeah, I don't like Chatham either. I really don't. But he was very, very good for this interview, and he did very well. Do I hear that? What? No, little. Shut up.
No, Craig, we can't hear you.
yeah, I still can't hear you, Greg.
What the heck happened?
I got tired of his bullshit. No, I'm just kidding.
What's wrong with Chatham?
No, but anyway,
Or bullshit in
to
general.
follow up on what you just said.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard some things. It's just he's kind of a dick.
So that clip, just so you know, 2015. You know, that clip
Okay.
from 2015.
He's kind of
Not
a
to say
dick.
that that's that means
like
anything.
a dick, annoying. Yeah.
Yes, I will admit
check.
I made. There you go. You're back, Craig.
All right, got it. Good. Thanks.
So that clip was from 2015. That's, again, one moment in my 15-year career that maybe I made a threat of doxing. I never did it,
Okay. Right.
but I shouldn't have done it. And I openly 100% admit that.
My volume is correct on this tab. Oh, I love it.
I didn't even know I had ever done that. I don't remember
That
that.
I like him more.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I never know that it even happened. So I apologize for that. I should have never done that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the guy should also have not hit me with false copyright strikes that destroyed DSP gaming and lost me, tens of thousands of dollars that year and onward and to this day. But that's a moot point. I did the wrong thing. Or you can't fight a wrong with a wrong, correct? You can't fight fire with fire. It just makes things worse. And I shouldn't have said that.
You're right. But I feel like that statement in itself, the idea of like you can't fight fire with fire.
No, he did deserve it. Absolutely.
You
He's
can't
insane.
fight. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
okay. So I know that there are some people that were not here when this was happening. So, sorry, I should have prefaced this before I even pressed play. This interview happened because Phil had a dream. He said a literal dream that he wanted to be interviewed. And so he started putting his feelers out, asking, if there was someone that wanted to interview him. He wanted this to be the place where people could go to get all their answers for everything regarding Phil. And he lied. The entirety of this 5-hour stream, he lied.
a lot of this conversation.
I don't
Phil,
know,
has been
Ishan.
You like it's been deny.
Yeah, come
and
clean about
it's,
everything.
You know,
He lied the whole time. Yeah, we have Inception technology. The interview is how I learned about Phil. Uh-huh. It's a lot of people's introduction to him. And I remember I was on stream with ALT and Snood. Or maybe it was just Snood and I watching this. But we were just sitting here silent the whole time. I think we restreamed the entire thing.
like it's been denied.
A lie is still an answer.
and
You just didn't
it's,
like it.
You know, I don't know. You know, that's not true. That didn't happen. But you haven't given. You haven't really given any facts to back it up. I feel like
Right.
just across the board, there's this entire mountain of evidence.
I know
here
he
that's
looks
saying,
normal here.
You know, that's saying these are the things that Phil does. These are the things that has happened. And you're just saying, well, no, it's not.
That's not true.
And
Oh, I didn't say
that's-
no, it's not. I said
or that's not true. Or that's not my account. That's not me. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
my. You know what I mean? Like that.
Also, someone said today that me and Phil have the same eyebrow structure. Oh, it was 2 days ago in a comment. They said that Phil and I have the same eyebrow structure, so I need to find some rope quick.
That's all I'm saying. You know, it just.
Yeah, he's looking
just,
at himself in
there's amount of
OBS.
evidence. You
checking
can't just
the
say, like,
data.
well, no, that's not true. You
There
know?
is definitely a reason why I'm in the position I'm in. This stuff doesn't happen overnight. This is 15 years of
That's
me
rebuttal. That's not
all
true.
day, every day, putting myself on the
No,
internet,
DJ.
making mistakes. When I started 15 years ago, there was no ground.
Hey, H-Bomb. We're watching we're continuing on the series. Yeah, Rope Dread. He might be your brother now.
Groundwork of seeing, oh, here's
Thank you,
someone who's done it.
Swaggy.
Here's the right things and wrong things to do. And I made tons
I
of
got
these mistakes.
decent
over the years. Like I
eyebrows.
was just saying, that clip's from
person's
2015.
crazy.
When that happened, I'm sure everyone called me. I said, how dare you make threats against that person, even
Thank you,
if
Miss
they hurt
George.
you? Oh, you know what? You're right. I
Thank
probably
you.
shouldn't have said that. And now I won't do that stuff anymore. And then maybe I did it again. I don't know. But you know,
What?
I'm doing my best to improve and not make those same mistakes again.
That's not true. Right there. Brother Dread. I do have a brother. He is younger than me. No, I'm not. This is not my brother. This is not him. How does that make you feel?
do slip up.
He
I
did
absolutely
again,
do.
yeah.
What I would say is, and Craig, I have no clue if you did this or anyone else. If you just watch a stream of mine, just come by one day,
Okay.
watching
I have,
half an hour of the stream.
Mhm.
Did you see anything like that on the stream? Did you actually see?
Prominent,
you know what
but
I mean?
not thick.
No, look, there is something to the idea
That's
of
okay.
people picking
That was the joke. Shut up.
and choosing things that people say during interviews, during streams, during whatever, right?
All
There
right.
is absolutely something to that.
Focus.
And it only takes, 10 seconds to screw things up, right? I totally understand that. But it just, Adam, you said something yesterday
High
when we were
voice coming
talking
out,
about this.
fuck you.
You're talking about a collection of moments. Do you want to kind of say what you were saying yesterday? I don't want to steal your thunder on that.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
Well, you're saying that in the event of these collections that your detractors put together of you saying these things.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to like deflect and distract. I mean, this whole time, it's always someone else's fault, but it might be a little bit my fault. Phil has 34 fires tattoo on his left butt cheek.
Things. There's a lot of them. Like, there's a lot. And if you were to go through most people over the last, most people just in general, there wouldn't be as many. They wouldn't be as long. There's just a lot to sift through. And maybe you have a
Yes, it is 5 hours of Darvo. Let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up, like, because there is all right, Darvo. So yes, this is a manipulation tactic that is used by narcissists or abusers. It stands for deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. It is a psychological manipulation tactic used by perpetrators, such as abusers or toxic individuals, to evade accountability when confronted with their wrongdoing. So, yep. That's that. Yeah. Sounds like your mother. Oh,
more watchful eye on you than most people. But
yes,
but
Wacky.
it just seems like there's a lot there, man.
Mhm.
And I think that's probably the biggest thing here.
I think you're right. I think it
Oh,
comes
yeah.
with being one of the most
It's because he's looking for answers, Eric.
prolific content creators of gaming that have been, over 100,000 videos. 15
There's
years
that
of my
illusions
life.
of grandeur.
No, I don't care. I'm not saying one of the most prolific content creators of gaming. I think you're right. I think it comes with being one of the most prolific content creators of gaming that have been, over 100,000 videos. 15
There's
years
that
of my
illusions
life.
of grandeur.
No, I don't care.
W. That was
I'm
good.
not saying it's good content. I'm saying it's just habit. You can say it's shit if you want. I don't care. But when I put myself out there that much,
No, he's not prolific. He's like infamous. That's a better word.
there's just that much more to microanalyze.
Prolific means
And when
good. Yeah.
I'm a small-time guy, and you see concretely, if we make that video,
Halo comes out next week. Community night in Halo. Hint, hint. I've never played Halo. Can you believe it? Well, I wasn't into gaming when it was popular. We'll see. Because this coming Monday, I am gonna do another Metro Chameleon
about Phil, number one,
community night.
you're getting the clickbait views. You're getting money because you're probably running ads on the video, or people are donating to you to continue to make fun of me. This is how you don't play. I became the whipping boy of the internet. People made it.
Okay, King of WWE Champions. Thank you for sending this. So this.
Do you agree?
All right. So this is in reference to. Hold on, let me read what he said again. His most recent reaction when he was asked about lying to side scrollers for 5 hours. About to say 5 scrollers. Prolific means a lot, not good. Well, but there's an implication to it, like prolific. Like I would describe Markiplier as prolific. He's been doing this for a long time, and he's looked up to. That's 5 scrollers. Yeah.
Lying to side scrollers in the first interview. That was a good chance to hit the reset button and start anew.
Sorry. Okay, I didn't get the whole question, but
And then Ben Sheeny Piro. What the? What kind of name is this? Do you
fuck
regret
you.
lying to side scrollers in the first interview? That was a good chance to hit the reset button and start anew.
No.
Thanks for 500 kicks.
that's true. Prolific does. You're right, Reno Ryan. It is used for serial killers. All right, I'm felted. I take the L on that. Thank you. Give it. There. It does mean like significant.
All right. I'm glad that we cleared the air there. Thanks for that. Let's see what else we got
Laughing.
going on.
Laughing with this fucking snaggled tooth, this shit-eating grin. And I mean, he eats shit. He does. So that's how he feels about that. We call viruses that reproduce easily as prolific. No reason why I'm bringing it up in a conversation about DSP. Yeah, that laugh.
Entire channels that were profitable based off just making fun of me, right? So when I'm out there as the target and people realize, well, people have been doing this for years and they get away with it. You know, this started making fun of my gameplay. Then it became make fun of him and his mannerisms, make fun of his family.
While prolific means an abundance or a high amount of something, it usually is attributed to famous or impactful works of people. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, impactful. And I guess Phil's been somewhat impactful, but not in a good way. He's impactful like Jeffrey Dahmer. Not really, but I just wanted to compare him to a bad person.
Family members make fun of, you know, it's just it kept going big, as much as you can, as
Not
toxic as you
positive,
can.
right?
So
I guess prolific,
and that's what I mean.
yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm the one. It's me and others. They call us lolcows, correct?
He's a spam bot.
It's the term that's used, lolcows.
Right, lolcows, yeah.
Heaven to ask, like he don't already know. He's impacted my skull too, formless payment. That's right.
And that's what I mean. Like,
Dahmer had more friends than Phil. Oh, good comparison. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Impactful like a dog's stomach after getting in the bathroom trash.
I feel like I'm the one. It's me and others. They call us lolcows, correct? It's the term that's used, lolcows.
Right, lolcows, yeah.
So you got Wings of
They call us lolcows, correct? Lolcows? Is that the term? Yeah.
Redemption. You got Boogie. We're targets because we make mistakes repeatedly. We all do, and sometimes we make the same mistakes over and over.
I know exactly, Harry. Good point. Phil acts like he doesn't know about what a lolcow is. Like he doesn't have a whole subforum on Kiwi Farms, right?
I feel that other content creators make those same mistakes too. Maybe not as much as us, maybe not to the extremes that we do. But those other content creators are big, they have ginormous audiences that back them and defend them. You know, the crazy stuff. I mean, the other day I saw a video of Moist Critical picking up an assault rifle in his video. If I picked up an assault rifle, I'd be off the internet. That would be ending for me. I'm out of here. Right? It doesn't even matter what the context is. If I pick up a weapon,
but I think it does.
I'll be off the internet.
I think the context greatly matters. If you pick up a gun and be like, I'm gonna go slaughter people, yeah, that's bad. But if he's just showing it off, and the context is hugely important. What the fuck? He got that Timothy Dexter luck writing YouTube SEO at the exact right time. Yeah, exactly. It's the pig roach luck. He has one viral video to his name and chases that every single day. He doesn't have 10 or 20, a whole series of best works. He had one. Right, exactly. And it was like Spider-Man.
But it very much does. It very much does matter the context, right? Like if
I think a little bit Invisible Mute. I started learning about Gacy and then got distracted, but I think I did hear a little bit about that.
If you know what he was doing was he was making. I saw the video you're speaking of, and he was talking about some beef he has with some other guy. I don't really know the whole deal, but the guy that he was talking to was talking about clips. He was talking about clipping streams and clipping, and the guy who was kind of threatening him with a gun, who was talking about clips, and he's like, no, listen, that's not a clip. This is a magazine, and he was explaining these things in context of what was going on. I think context very.
I think, him. Just sucking the life out of everyone, including, as Diesel Photon said, besides blood-sucking, mentally challenged and disabled. Yes, it's bad. It's crazy. He was Epstein before Epstein. Bad guys.
Very, very much does matter, though.
It is against terms of service on YouTube to be live while holding any gun.
Well, he wasn't live. He wasn't live. Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't live? It was a video?
Yeah, it was a video. So
then there's nothing wrong with it.
He may be demonetized and such. But, well, so let me say this, Phil. You have your detractors. You have people
Voices
who
in Florida.
Who very much want to see you fail, or enjoy seeing you fail, or laugh at seeing you fail.
Casey's a bad guy.
That does not sound very fun to me, right? It doesn't sound like something that I would want to be a part of. Have you thought about going to therapy or anything along those lines?
Yeah, Spider-Man. I told you.
Lines to help you get through this, because this is obviously not an easy life that you've chosen for yourself. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, and
Diesel Photon. Oh, much love. Sorry. At least I know now.
But imagine that going to talk to somebody. Therapy is not a bad word. It's a very good thing for a lot of people, where you can just go and get these things off your chest and talk about these things. Have you considered that ever?
At one point I did, for sure. I would say probably
going to talk to somebody for yourself, because this is obviously not an easy life that you've chosen for yourself. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, and I would imagine that going to talk to somebody, therapy is not
therapy doesn't work for narcissists at all. It just doesn't.
A bad word. It's a very good thing for a lot of people, where you can just go and get these things off your chest and talk about.
I think that Phil actually would benefit greatly from like some sort of anxiety treatment, because I firmly believe that he has an undiagnosed or untreated both of these things. Anxiety disorder, at least there's that. I think you would benefit from that. The paranoia would die down some. Maybe a lobotomy. I've heard that helps too. Yeah. Phil will never understand the concept that he controls how he reacts to the trolls. Right. It's all somebody else's fault. Yep. Or a conversion camp.
About these things. Have you considered that ever?
At one point I did, for sure.
You said yes because it makes
I
him
would
look
say
good.
probably
Yeah.
around, like I told you, around 2016 was one of the worst years of my life. I hated my job. My personal life was falling apart. But I didn't. I've never formally talked to
That's true,
anyone.
Wilson.
I'm
Yep.
not anti-therapy or anything like that. But no, I had just never gotten to that point where
Okay.
I've considered doing, or seriously.
So you think he's a paranoid schizophrenic for real? For real? I know that man, obviously he's got some things going on that are not great.
Pursued that.
I'm just throwing this out there. Is it because you think that
Mhm.
it's not you, it's everyone
1 minute, man. I'm glad that this interview made you see the light.
else?
1000%.
No,
All
That's,
right.
that's the feeling I get.
I'm a flawed human, man.
I know
right.
you've admitted your flaws from the past. Like you say, like, yes, back in 2015 I said that fucked up shit, and I took that, this is how not to play, way wrong, and I admit that now. But it's like it's really easy to do that,
Yeah.
right? To
Right.
convince someone that you've changed. Not saying that that's what you're doing, but it could
Oh
be.
yeah, that's right. Someone told him to eat edibles the other day, and he got pissed. Why do you guys want to see me get high?
Right. So it's like, it feels kind of like
Yes, Paul. Yes.
you can do no wrong almost, and that's the vibe I'm getting.
whoa.
And
I could do
No.
no wrong. That
no, like not in your past, but it does feel like you kind of have like, what I've changed, so people should understand that, and like
That'd
I
be
don't
fun.
know.
Sorry,
It's
normal.
just a vibe I'm getting that because there's been so many times where we've asked a question and your response was instantly blaming other people,
Yes.
and that was a consistent answer
That's all
throughout
he
the
does.
entire 3 hours and 10 minutes that we've been.
To be fair, he's doing better than 90% of YouTube and like 40% of the country, right? And it is a little infuriating, and because of how much he bitches. I work so hard, motherfucker. No, you don't.
Live, so it's like a
Hey, you, Alberta.
addition responsibility elsewhere.
I think that's
That would
like,
be
if I
fun,
can echo
Harry.
what Adam
Yeah.
is saying, right? Like, Phil, we want nothing but good things for you, right? We don't want negative things to come from this. The whole idea of this was, to allow you an opportunity to kind of talk through things. And Adam is correct. Pretty much, what about this? Well, my detractors
Me too, name
or
available.
the people who are after me, at what point,
Oh, big ups, H-Bomb. Thank you for the 1 month. He said, hey, 1 month, I suppose. That's right. You know what? Oh. Welcome home, H-Bomb. I appreciate it. It's very
you
cool.
have taken accountability for some things, right? For this is how I was in the Street Fighter community. This is how I was then. But I feel like there are other things that have yet to be, you have yet to atone for, whatever the word is.
It's a tone, not a tune. What the
That
fuck?
are just
Yeah, just accept the brainworms. They're really cool. It helps a lot. Super old clip of maybe 09 or 2010 where he was drunk and slipped up and mentioned all this medication his overseer and parents had him on. He has compound mental disorders and disabilities. When he's talked about the cocktails of medication several times. And I honestly think it was for his acne. I could be wrong, but I think he was like Accutane for acne and stuff. And I think he is exaggerating whatever it was. Yes, he did cry about his back today. That was fun. LT did the lore stream. Yeah. Yep.
I just go back to it, man.
Yeah,
It
he's
just seems
making it
like
up.
there's just this mountain of evidence,
Lithium.
and we're talking fucking JFK level conspiracy theories here. If all this stuff lines up the way it does, and if you were just to say like, yeah, I play WB Legends, yeah, I'm addicted, yes, I have a problem with spending money on it, yes,
Except the brainworms,
yes,
right.
I need to improve. I think people would be like, yeah, cool, let us help you, instead of stop lying.
Exactly. And that's the problem with Phil, like, and his issues. You had Accutane, dude. I was on oh my god, it was like that acne stuff that you always saw on TV with like, the system. It was something. I don't know. It starts with a P, I think. That shit worked. That's the problem with Phil's proactive. Thank you. That was it. It worked very well. I loved it. But Phil, the problem with his issues is he just denies and denies and denies. And most people would actually feel sorry for him if he just admitted, be like, yeah, I do have a problem. I'm trying to work with it and fix it. People might be a little bit sympathetic. Accutane's rough on your body. Fucked up Phil. He's a sensitive little boy.
You know, and that's what it feels like right now, man. It just, look, only you know the truth in your heart, right?
Right.
And the evidence attached to it, right?
Yep.
Which there is a mountain of, right? It's
So, Craig, you sound like a detective right now trying to get a confession. I'm just saying.
no. And it's not trying to. I'm not trying to. I'm more trying to sound like fucking Dr. Phil.
I know,
you know?
but there's a fine line between the two, and
I
I'll be
understand
honest,
that.
it feels like you're trying to get a confession, and I don't, I'm not trying to like make it weird and
Right, and I
continue,
apologize for
'cause
that.
You've already been there a couple times. So
I know,
it's like,
but I'm just having a really hard time getting through it, and I apologize if that's what it sounds like. That's not what I'm trying for.
you might not be able to get through it, Craig.
You're right.
No.
I may not, and for that I understand.
That little laugh that Phil lets out. Self-medicates with alcohol. I wonder if that runs in his family of origin. It probably does. Prosempic. That's it. Yeah.
You might not be able to get through it, Craig.
You're right. I may not, and for that I understand why people would be critical. You know,
Right.
it just
That's
too much
true,
lines up.
Runaway. Yeah.
With the situation I'm in, it's a lose-lose. There is no win. There is no win.
Well, Jesus, and that motion he just said, there's no win. But there is actually a win, and it's admit to your lies and try to change. You've never tried.
With the situation I'm in, it's a lose-lose. There is no win. There is no win in the situation. There just isn't.
Well,
No
so-
matter what I do, there's a risk. There's a liability, and just like you said, even if I send you the screenshot, they won't care. They will not
Well,
care.
Oh, for sure,
honestly,
Desk Carrot.
it
He
depends,
fucked up.
right?
Yeah, I don't agree with you. I don't agree at all. There's people out there that would be like, damn, would be genuinely shocked, myself included. 'Cause
Correct.
I don't think you're going to send that screenshot, but I
Nope.
truly believe it would be for the better.
Right. This is all in the wake of oh god, what's his name? Craig asking for the screenshot of DSP's WWE Champions account. Or make a fake burner and felt the detractors. Craig wouldn't know any better. Exactly. Just go make like a burner account. Send a screenshot of that. It's not about winning. That's why he always loses. Yeah. Well said, Logan.
Better. I
Did you get your collector's edition?
think that, I mean, I don't know how many people who hate you know who Craig is, or can even trust Craig, or think that they'll probably just be like, oh, he photoshopped it. He edited out
Right, exactly right.
his thing.
1,000,000%. That's
whatever.
it. That's the explanation.
So
I photoshopped it today.
so FaceTime with him. FaceTime him, pull it up, and Craig will be like, we FaceTimed. And
Yeah.
and he opened the I
Do
saw him
that.
open the app. I mean, there's ways
Do
around it
that.
that Craig would be like, I saw him do it live.
Coming Tuesday? Shoot. Well, at least that's soon.
Right? I mean,
Ish.
Okay.
there's ways around that.
I will. Can I tell you a quick story as to why I am so not convinced that anything I do will help at all? Can I please?
Right. Dayglow, and this is a good example of that. Dayglow said DSP thought his silver tongue talking would have been enough. Yeah, because he thinks he's really smart. It still blows my mind how Phil thought he would be a recurring guest after lying to them for over 5 hours. I know.
Please just tell you a story. Will you bear with me for
This
a couple
is
minutes?
it's your show, Phil, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not my
Visible
show.
mute.
It's your
Well,
show.
Our show,
Okay, come
our
on,
show,
man.
Craig.
Well, listen, we provide you a platform for you to
Thank
do
you.
it, and listen, you have thousands of people ready to listen
Yeah,
to you
Jade's
right now.
gonna fall
So-
for
By the
every
way,
single
you
one of
guys
his
have been great.
lies.
You've been great interviewers. You've been completely fair with me. You've given me. Thank you. You guys have been the fairest shake I've.
After this, Phil said it was not fair the entire time. He talked a lot of shit about the way they were acting and the questions they asked him. Yeah.
You've been great interviewers. You've been completely fair with me. You've given me. Thank you. You guys have been the fairest shake I've ever gotten on the internet right now. Seriously,
True, one
you
a
should be
minute,
commended
man. Yeah.
for being as neutral. I know you're saying he's trying to get a confession out of me.
Yeah.
I don't feel.
The decompression string. Right. But he did talk shit about this interview.
That way. I don't
Also-
feel pressured.
No,
This
he's
is
trying to
great.
help you. That's really
I
what I'm
know.
saying. But he sounded like it. So
Right. And the thing is, he's not going to get a
pretty sure.
confession because I'm telling you, it's what I'm telling you.
I know,
He's
but
not gonna confess anything.
it's clearly Craig trying to help.
Okay.
So
Here's the story. Okay. When I was first talking with my now wife, okay, I was so scared that people were going to harass her or do things. We didn't live near each other. We had online communication. After
No, he did not like the post joke because they were getting so many super chats. And like they got so many that they had to do a decompression stream to read them all out. And Phil did not like that because a lot of people in those contributions were talking shit about him. And these two men were reading them off and he did not like it. came out of this interview defending it too. His own dents. I didn't tell him how bad it really was. Correct. Yes.
Going to harass her or do things. We didn't live near each other. We had online communication.
Yep.
After talking for several months, we started dating. Okay, she flew out here on her own dime, by the way. It's another conspiracy that I paid for that way. No, that's not true. Started
Well, no, that's just can't be true.
dating. And after a few months, she visited for Christmas. Okay, this was Christmas of 2017. I took some pictures while she was here, but I didn't take a picture of her face. I just took a picture of her back,
Yes, Swimco.
decorating my Christmas tree. Saying, here's
You're
here's someone nice
someone
who's in my life
who-
now. My life has changed because I'd previously been in a relationship that was very public. And sadly, it turned out toxic. We broke up in 2016.
Well,
Or
that's
excuse me,
Leanna.
early
Hey,
2017.
Bearclaw.
So this was like something new and positive that I wanted to share with everyone.
Indrid is sweet and innocent. Big ups. Never challenged the internet. I agree with you. Dude, this is a nice change of the Indrid usernames that I see. It was pretty good.
But I was apprehensive.
I
about
prefer
showing
that
her face
over
or
the-
anything.
the
So all I
Peg
showed
Me
was her
one.
back. Decorating my Christmas tree. I talked about what we did when she visited. We made some brownies together. We did this, we did that. Very, very basic stuff.
This is about the catfish.
I'm not making this up. It's documented. You can look this up on the internet. I wonder if you guys have come across this. There were people, my haters,
You're the escort.
made up an entire fabricated story about
No, we didn't. And actually, your detractors are to thank for figuring out who it was trying to pretend about them being Cat.
that was not someone I was dating.
Thank
That
you.
was an
Thank you,
escort
Indrid.
that I was
Appreciate it.
paying. The money that I was bringing in on streams,
Nice.
I was paying for a European escort and flying this escort across the globe to spend Christmas with me.
You're welcome, because the detractors found out who it was for you, dipshit.
All right.
Medicare called it
Well,
day
they
one.
had
Yeah.
evidence.
What does
But-
that does that have to do with anything, though?
Well, let's continue, okay? They had
Okay.
evidence of it, documented
Yeah,
evidence.
it's good, Bear
Oh,
Claw.
look at this. There's a whole social media account of it, of the escort. Here's the logs of plane tickets. Here's the recipe for the brownies. It's well documented. Everyone said I was guilty. I maintained my innocence for about 3-4 months as she continued to visit me, and we had a relationship blossomed and all of that. Eventually, she moves in with
So this is a real thing that happened. Those of you who were not around during this time that he's talking about, this is a real thing that happened because Phil did show just a picture of Kat, like from behind, decorating a Christmas tree. And these people, oh God, there were these European people that were like trying to extort Phil by saying Phil was hiring an escort.
me, okay?
It's so good.
What ends up happening is, guess what? The whole thing was fake. It was
Right.
all my haters. They had made
And-
the whole situation up.
Well,
No!
now hold on, because you're talking about the narrative. The narrative is that your detractors actually cleared you of that and said
True.
like, no, this doesn't add up.
True.
They're looking for evidence of this thing adding up, and
After
they're
the fact.
and they're the ones who apparently put the evidence out that said like, hey, this is not the case.
That's fair.
You would not have, but you'd have had a little pity for him. Yeah, and there is the really, I guess, sympathetic side of me does have, because like I'm a recovering addict, but like being addicted to these things and trying to hide this shit, it's a lot of work. So I have sympathy for that part, but he could fix it, so then that cancels out the sympathy.
For evidence of this thing adding up, and they're
After the fact.
Yeah,
and they're the
ALT
ones who
told
apparently
Craig.
put the evidence out that said like, hey, this is not the case.
It's
That's
just
fair.
a different girl.
What happened was for 3-4 months, they're making my life a living hell. Just like
No.
with this WWE Champions thing. Phil is guilty.
That's your fault.
Yeah, look at all this evidence. It's all there. It's outright. And then, basically, when she moved in with me, well, now what are they going to do? Now the narrative has to change, okay? So now they figure it out. It's fake. You're right. They did research. They found out it's these two people in Europe who apparently they do this all the time with other streamers. There was even a possibility they were going to try to extort me for money, try to get them to shut up about it or something.
Right, he'd never admitted he'd have a problem, which also cancels out the sympathy that I do feel for that part of him. So there was a part. Shit, I completely forgot. One second, let me go back.
You look at all this evidence. It's all there. It's outright. And then
Oh yeah, when he's claiming that, you know, the detractors are making shit up about WWE champions. This whole 5 hours he's protesting his innocence, that it's not him, and then he comes out and says it's him. It's insane. No, we have never changed our narrative. None of us. We might speculate, sure, but when the truth comes out, we use it, right? He has to pivot because Craig called him out here. Yes! I think Phil paid for Kat's travel. Absolutely. She was a woman in her 20s fleeing a DV situation. Right, supposedly. Where would her money come from? Exactly. GVL, cool see you, Oos. Thank you for the $2.79. Bobblehead Phil is correct. Because, oh my god, what does he do the most in this interview? Bobbles his head. Correct. Speculation is so much fun.
Basically, when she moved in with me, well, now what are they going to do? The narrative has to change. Okay?
It was dense
so now
money,
they figured it
true.
out, it's fake. You're right. They did research. They found out it's these two people in Europe who apparently they do this all the time with other streamers. There was even a possibility they were going to try to extort me for money.
Yes.
Try to get them to shut up about it or something.
Yes.
Okay? So, to give you some perspective, did anything change positively when that was disproved?
Did they save you to torture you? Right? Like, that's...
No. Nothing. They were on to the next thing already. They had already created 2-3 more narratives that they went on to.
We do not create narratives most of the time. We take what you say, speculate on it, and then when the truth comes out, we use that. But no, it is not us that changes the narrative, Philip.
This is something concrete, almost exactly parallel to the situation. All this evidence, corroborating evidence, proving that it was real, it was real, it was real.
His
and then all of a
behavior
sudden, oh
doesn't
yeah,
change,
we found
no.
out it was fake. Oh well, move on to the next. There was someone who made a video about it, okay?
Okay.
You probably know him, Craig. Did you watch the Secret Limited video about the $100,000?
I sure did.
You watched it. Secret Limited is someone who once a year makes a very negative
No! Runamoy, no! George Clooney, bobbleheads when speaking. Once you notice it, you can't unnotice. Fuck! Shit!
video about me, highlights all my mistakes.
His arms are
puts it into
bigger
one video.
here.
They made a video documenting
Yeah, look at
this.
Adam.
They called it the escort saga. Okay.
Not happy.
The thumbnail for the video was me, my ex, I don't know why she was in it, and the escort's face, supposedly who it was. This gets disproven 3-4 months later. Did my detractors say, sorry about that, Phil, mea culpa, yo, we made a big mistake?
Mea culpa? We made a mistake? Hold on.
Later. Did my detractors say, sorry about that, Phil, mea culpa, yo, we made a big mistake? Let's forget. No. You want to know what he did? This is the same guy who made the WWE Champions video. He took the face of the escort and put a horse's head on it, and he WWE Champions video. He took the face of the escort and put a horse's head on it.
Yeah, he did do an addendum. That's right. No, I know, mea culpa. I know what it means. It's just, he uses things at the most strange times. Just mea culpa. Sorry. My bad, whoa. Put a horse's head on it. Uh-oh.
And he said, my wife looks like a horse. He never
She
took the video
does.
down. He
It's
never
the fucking
apologized.
internet, though. Diaz.
I know.
Come on,
but that's
man.
what I mean. When these things get proven wrong, oh, move on to the next. It's just the next thing. I will send. I will.
So
send
wait.
you a
So what does
screenshot,
this
I
have
will
to
do
do
a
with it,
face-
though?
Right,
Because I
she
will
does. Like, fucking Jesus. I like how he tries to use the some detractors were wrong narrative because to basically say all detractors are always wrong about everything all the time. Right. That's all he's got.
thing.
She
I
does
will
look like a
send- I will
horse.
So
send
wait.
you a
So what does
screenshot,
this
I
have
will
to
do
do
a
with it,
face-
though?
Because I will disprove anything, and they will just move on to the next. It will never end. That's what I mean.
So it's the internet. So who fucking cares then?
Right.
So then why even bother? Why bother with any of it? And that's the attitude I've taken. Now, Adam, you just hit it dead on the head. Because this is the
Why
attitude
are
I
you
take now.
moving
And that's
like
the attitude
that?
I've taken. Now, Adam, you just hit it dead on the head. Because this
Hit
is the
it dead
attitude I
on the
take
head.
now. Well, this was not supposed to be an interview, right? I was just supposed to be a guest on your show. It wasn't my intention to ever come out and have it be like this. On my streams, we don't have this. That's why I wanted this to be the end-all, be-all. You want my actual answers on this stuff. You watch this show.
You lied.
And that's the
they
last
can
thing I'm
tell.
talking about, right? So this is off my streams.
Exactly, Runamoy. Detractors aren't a monolith. Some of them don't even like each other. Right. We're doing what we're doing because this shit's fascinating. Oh, yeah. Adam's fucking done.
I'm making content. I just want to be left alone. They won't leave me alone. They're the ones who continue the narrative. I'm with Adam. It's the internet. It's going to go on forever. So then why even bother? Why disprove anything? It's on to the next anyway. So once I disprove WWE champions at great personal risk, okay, on to the next. And by the way, now something might happen to me because I exposed myself. So that's
True,
why I don't care
Padre.
about it anymore. I've really become, in the 15 years I've been a content creator, I have become
He does not care about it anymore. The Snortex is a self-correcting system. Kind of, yeah. Why is he looking that way like Adam's in the room? Well, it's kind of like last night when Phil was playing Pal World, he starts pointing at the screen to, do you see this, guys? Do you see this down here? It's like that.
become so desensitized to this
No,
stuff.
Rent.
It's like, what's the next one? I don't
But-
care.
Well, if you
Yeah, why don't
truly
you
don't care,
disprove
then
it?
you won't bother sending him a screenshot
Right.
because it doesn't matter to you then.
It doesn't matter either way. If
Well, then
anything,
it doesn't.
if
Then
I
who
send,
cares?
if
Okay,
I
then.
send Craig the
Send the screenshot.
it would be out of like respect
OBS is
that he
Phil's
gave me his
world, yeah.
time today on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true. Kat's sister is an escort. What do you think Kat would be doing if she didn't nest at the pig pen? That's true. She and Jenna would have their own fucking, I don't know, harem.
Well,
But then
that's something to think about.
that's a lot of trust too, because again, I'm not saying Craig
Oh!
would ever do anything dishonest.
Big ups, Raw Sunny. Thank you for the 2. I DM'd a link if need be. Have a good stream. I appreciate that. Absolutely. I will be using that because it is very convenient. Thank you for doing that. That's pretty cool.
or expose me. I'm telling you, there's been times this exact situation has happened, and then something bad has happened to me because I did it.
I haven't. I'll tell you this. I haven't done anything to to dissuade your trust or lose your trust. So, you know, look, ultimately, this is your
Okay, also King of WWE. I just now saw that I had notifications on Discord. So yeah, he did make this video with the thumbnail I just showed you. He made this video after the side scrollers thing. DSP confesses everything about WWE champions.
Of like rational thought and considering the truth and
So
care about my past, and my fans did not care about me playing WWE champions. My fans did not care about any of that shit. All right.
Whoops.
When I was doing a fundraiser, or you know what I mean? I lied about this. I lied about that.
Bro, he's so infuriating. I just always lied about it. He says lied so many times in this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. Whatever. It's a bullshit video if you're curious, because we're not going to watch all 30 minutes of this. That's crazy. I'm going to link it just for those of you who may not have been around at this time and are curious. But this is the thumbnail. I lied. And look at him here. He looks so disheveled and gross, but he actually looks healthier here. Just like he needs a shower is all. Conclusion, he didn't confess and continued to lie. Yep. Yes, sir.
call, but the offer's there. And I know you said you didn't want to do anything, you know, with your phone during this.
That's true, Harry. Yep.
Respect that. That's fine. But you realize that by leaving the door open, by even doing this after the stream, there still allows the opportunity. You know, it goes back to the picture didn't happen. Like if somebody sees you pick up your phone right now on stream, you were to then email it to me right now on stream, and it was this was to happen literally right now in real time as people were watching.
Yep.
It's on his bucket list. It's on his bucket list.
But
Seriously.
Phil, that was a joke at your expense. You're laughing at it, dude. He feels so awkward here. I wonder if Dick Stroke and Phil made a video of the confession. That's good.
It's
on his bucket list.
Let me find
it's on his bucket list. Seriously, it's like number 3 on Craig's bucket list for that to happen right now. I'm just saying.
Once again, I think this is all done.
Okay, that was a Craig joke. Got it. Yeah, Ducendo, exactly that laugh. The I hate it. Silent Weapons, thank you so much for the 5. Adam about to lean all the way into Craig's square. Oh. Dude, their whole... Adam was probably the funniest part of this fucking thing. I love it. I love it. Yeah, he's just fucking done, dude.
It's all done. It's all done. All right, let's continue on, man.
Bro, Phil, how the fuck did you not know the camera was on? You know what I'm talking about.
I wasn't going to talk about this, but
I did. What the fuck, man? I mean, come on.
Sadly, when it happened, I tried to spin it. I tried to spin it in a very positive light, and I rolled with it. It's one of the rare times where I learned in my life you roll with it and it'll go away. It never went away, but at least people, you know, it's just something funny now, right? Imagine if I had reacted to that the same way I reacted to "This Is How You Don't Play." Like, that would have been the end for me. Like, if this guy, what's he going to say? He didn't do it? Or whatever. Of course, yeah, it happened. It's something stupid. But the truthful story, sadly, is not happy, okay?
I can't find it on Dick Stroke and Phil's channel, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm just, you know, I want to focus on the video. Imagine side scrollers have known about the Kino arc. That'd be fun.
Here's the truth. I've told it before, but
no,
never
he didn't
in this
roll
context.
with it.
So in 2016, it was
Not
probably the second worst year of my life. Everything was falling apart in my personal life. I moved out here to Washington. I used to live in Connecticut my whole life.
Leaning
I
like
moved
the
to
Last
Washington in
Supper
2014
painting.
with my then girlfriend. Our relationship was great. Over the course of 2 years of systematic harassment.
Adam's just like, fuck, here we go again. Because he had like that little, that kind of laugh with your nose.
On the internet, being swatted, doxxed, all this stuff. Her family members being harassed, my family members being harassed. Our whole relationship.
I'm not sure how this is an excuse.
In 2016, I was living with her.
Yeah, here's the truth means I'm about to lie.
And we had 2 separate lives. It was like 2 roommates rather than a romantic relationship. It was messed up. Like, we were supposed to be together, and we're really not.
I know.
It got to the
Inigo,
point where
it's bad.
she went off and had her own life. She had her own friends, her own job. I was doing my thing. Well, no one knew this. Everyone thought everything was fine. We pretended we smiled, whatever. No one knew that. I was depressed. I was really messed up in the head at that point. The way that I saw it was, this room was the only place in the house where she never went. She never came in here. Okay.
So
this room was like my safe space. I know that sounds stupid, but it was like, this is the one place I can be.
Phil needs a safe space to jerk it. Yeah, so he jerked off. He recreated the same relationship with a roommate. Yep.
Away from that.
Yeah, he's
and
blaming
I can
her.
have my own safe place. And in particular, I couldn't tell you the specific day when it happened, but I guarantee you
right here.
it was
It's a
something
man's
awful that
arm.
happened, argument, a fight, whatever it was. And I came in here, and
At least Panda can fit into the room. Yes.
back then, I was very different. Today, I'm professional. I have layouts blocking the screen and everything. Back then, I just had, you know, my
You got
dashboard.
like a couch in the corner that you
Exactly.
can go do
Uh-huh.
that. Go do that
This-
now.
Yeah, so
It's her
I had
fault.
the camera had been left on from the day before. Back then, I didn't do face cam like I do today. Today, this is a common thing to have the face.
All this came from how did you not know the camera was on? And he still didn't answer the question. Nope. He has to give the whole backstory.
On every single stream. Back then, it was a rarity. I only did it for like FromSoft games where I was going to get really upset. People like to see me rage on camera, right? So that meant that dark side Phil character. I left it on,
Well, that's funny because we're back to Dark Souls now.
and so I come in here and I'm feeling like shit. I feel
I know, who
awful,
cares?
like probably depressed, awful thing. And I beat one off
Rip
to
rarity.
relieve myself before a stream, and then it's all over the internet.
Dude, that's so gross. If you think about that, that means he's done it so many times before a fucking stream. This is just the one that we saw, sadly. Damn.
Probably depressed, awful thing. And I beat one off to relieve myself before a stream. And then it's all over the internet. And oh.
Do I have a pre-stream routine? Not like that, no. I'll usually pull up a detractor video because that's kind of like all I watch. I've been watching a lot of Mr. Interesting and interesting stuff from around the world videos. We got some Oopaville. Yep, that's it. That's about it. There's another one we heard post-incident. Remember the Mario incident? I don't know what you mean. Fuck. I have to know what you're talking about. But yeah, I don't recall right now. Yeah, normally I'm just watching a video and making sure like all my volume levels are good, and then I start.
The camera was on, huh?
So
No, I
suppression.
don't, Earthquake.
Oops. It was part of
Essentially.
it. It was definitely part of it. Like, obviously, you don't
He was stretching during the Mario incident. Why, I'm completely blanking on this.
sit down in front of why would you even do that? I mean, what an idiot to do that even in a situation, but it was probably something so
No,
horrible,
I don't
another
crank
argument.
one
There was
out.
many
Oh
of
my
them.
God.
So you said the camera was on, and then you
Yeah, I French kissed the Shia LaCie.
started the stream and then did that, or like you were prepping for a stream, but the camera was on, so it just happened.
Yes. So basically,
I
turned
have a
on my-
question. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to walk my through. Okay. What was the lead time
Does sound
between
sus.
starting the stream
It does.
and completion? Because that's pretty fucking impressive. I'm just
There was heavy breathing on the stream while the slideshow was going. He was 100% jerking it and tried to blame the sound on Mario Sunshine. Oh my God, I remember that now. Making sure the filters work well enough so no one can hear 34 fires in his bowls. You're a loser, man.
Not long, man. It was, I would turn on the stream. I call it the pre-stream roll or whatever. So you had
No,
to see
I
the
don't-
message.
I really don't care. I really don't care.
the pre-stream.
The pre-stream roll. The whole
Oh my
routine.
God.
Oh Lord. All right.
So it's a
that's
normal thing.
No, it's not. Obviously, no. It was.
Yeah, it's a normal thing. You think he was stretching? Well, that's the fun about speculation. We can all figure it out. Yeah, it was just him stretching. He also said it was him scratching his leg. Remember?
the pre-stream.
The
roll.
pre-stream roll. The
Oh
whole
my
routine.
God.
Oh Lord. All right.
So it's a
that's
normal
awesome.
thing.
No, it's not.
It absolutely is a normal thing. And Phil has jerked off before the stream probably more times than he can count. Yeah, he was doing various stuff.
Obviously, no. It was.
You got a name for it, Phil. You got a name for it.
The time
Listen
that
to
I
Mario
worked, I turned
Sunshine,
the
this is
stream
how you don't
off,
play.
into the
Oh,
Probably.
thank God. Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's not a
'cause-
routine I do every day. No,
That's-
I mean, it'd be a hell of a pre-show. I'm just saying. Like,
So here's
you
the
could
thing,
probably,
here's
hey, you could monetize, as our friends from Geeks and Gamers say, you could monetize the haters. You could
Right.
start
This is the beat your demons part.
a wicked OnlyFans, Phil. I'm just saying, a wicked
Probably rents.
OnlyFans.
Probably.
Oh,
and
jeez.
here's the narrative. Here's the truth of the matter. First of all, it took place on YouTube, not on Twitch. All right? There was maybe 20, 30 people there when it happened because I just turned the stream
Invisible
on.
mute.
Right? And it was right,
18 years of soiled jammies. Yuck.
laptop in front of me or whatever, camera's on. So embarrassing. But what's the narrative now? Darkside Phil masturbated in front of thousands of people, including small children, on the internet, live on Twitch, and didn't get banned for it. When did that happen?
Well, CNN rehired Tubin after he jerked it in a freaking Zoom meeting. So, I mean, things can happen, dog. You know?
Thankfully, the camera was not panned down. That would have been very, very bad. Thank God it was, the angle that it was at. No one wants to see it.
Okay. Oh, so it doesn't show anything? Because I haven't seen it. And I don't want to see it.
It's actually like from the neck up. And it's kind of just like me tilting my head back and looking at my asshole.
Okay, so
it's just
my
it's just my
hey man, there's been worse videos of prominent YouTubers with their heels above their heads, and it's been worse.
But I'm the one. That's sadly that's the association a lot of people will always have with me. Is that's how I became known on the.
Guys, he's prolific. I know the faces. There's a very itchy leg. Bud Maxim, he doesn't possess. His head needs to spin around and he needs to projectile vomit next. Kinda awkward. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is.
What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome.
Hi, Blue.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour. Salut. Salut. There we go. Awkward as fuck. Yes. I agree with that.
Post 2016.
All right. Am I ever gonna live that down?
If anything, here's what I learned from it. That's going to always, no matter what these idiots say about me, that's...
Yeah, I did work in a sex shop, but it was retail, okay? I was selling people things. I wasn't watching them jerk off. Actually, there was one guy that came in. We called him the Pajama Pants Jacker. And he did have, he had an oversized hoodie and, pajama pants on. And he would go look at the women's lingerie and... Yeah. We had to kick him out. It was gross. It was really gross. Swaggy stole my lunch. Thank you for the $2. Phil bought a one-wish willow and wished for someone to love him more than anyone in the world. Well, he got it. But it's not who you think. It's OIC. He gives him endless money and affection and watches him sleep in the corner. Win-win situation. Injured rocks. Dude, I think that, maybe Phil did get one of those one-wish willows. I want to be the most famous guy in the world, and then he just gets known for jerking off. Thank you very much. Swaggy stole my lunch. Did the store have tiny hats? Not that I remember. No. Yeah, no shame. It was gross. He came in and did that a few times, and then we had to ban him from the store.
Always going to be my most embarrassing moment.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to give you some advice. All right, I want to give you some advice right now. You need to own it, and you need to have a...
It was the weirdest thing they sold in the sex shop. They had, electric... thank you, SF Vinny. I appreciate that. Electricity sounding rods. Really gross. Yeah. I want to be a six-figure famous streamer. I don't know. Yep. Sounding. Yep. Those guys were nice. We had a few who would come in a trench coat a half an hour before closing to jerk at the porn department. We love those guys. Great.
A box of tissues behind you.
Yeah, it sounds like it hurts.
As a fucking joke, dude. Troll him back. Fuck it.
Shock the hot dog from the inside. Stop it.
Here, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. However, again, you have to understand.
It was hourly, Runamoyne.
Something. We're joking about it. It's funny to joke about it and own it, but actually, it's representative of a really bad time in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's
okay. That makes sense. Yeah, sure,
it's a depressing thing. My wife doesn't ever want to talk about it. You know, she knew. Hey. Think about this. She met me after, and she still likes me. She married me after that. So obviously, she's moved past. She doesn't want to talk about it. It's like, why am I going to monetize the most embarrassing moment?
Phil,
you know,
damn it, that would have sounded so bad.
Yes.
I was gonna say beat your demons, but in this context,
Pretty good. Pretty
it's
good.
like shit. I mean, conquer your demons. You
Right,
know what I
right.
mean? Like that you're like, I don't want to like go there, but it's like, no, fuck that.
All
Like face it and conquer your demons. I didn't mean to make that pun.
Those are pretty tame. There's a chick on YouTube who talks about dude smoke. I'm not.
That was unintentional, but it was
Not
so
reading the
good.
rest of that.
But you know what I'm saying, right? I'm trying to like you
Yes.
say you don't want to go there, but like
Right.
conquer
You're not the only
it,
person
dude.
who said
Own
that.
it.
You're
Own
not-
it.
Yeah, I
Own
don't
that
know,
shit.
Cordell.
The problem is, again, when you focus on a
And supposedly it makes his wife cry, so.
focal point like that and it becomes your end all be all, I don't want that to be what I'm remembered for. It probably will be, but I want people who come to my content every day to remember that awesome stream they had or that cool gameplay through that we did. I don't want them to think about the guy who had an O-face beat off on stream. Like, that's so stupid. And it's such a dumb thing that I've moved past. I'm not in that part of my life anymore. I'm so much happier now that I don't need to dwell on the past anymore. I don't need to think about that moment. It was stupid, and I
I'll
don't
say
want
this,
to be there forever.
If you're not going to monetize it, we will. Later tonight, the Beat Your Demons t-shirt will be available all on the store.
Oh my god! That is, no, that's terrible,
I'm
dude.
totally good, totally good.
Bill should have done that. He should have.
I thought it was really funny. All right.
Oh my goodness.
So there's a few things that I want to circle back with you on, Phil. Phil, you still there? You look like you're frozen.
Do we lose him?
I hope.
Hey, we lost him. GVL, thank you for the 279. Right. The real victim of the incident, Phil. Right. Because he was technically beating himself, right? You know? He's the victim here. 10 years later, he tried to own it, and the ship sailed 10 years ago. I know, it's so stupid. If it was the worst moment of his life, why did he do a 10-year anniversary stream? That's a great question. Great question. Yeah, he was DDoSed.
If he drops, well, he can come
was
back
DDoSed.
in. Yeah, he does look frozen and such. But
I was just kidding. I
Of
mean,
course.
I couldn't help the puns. They wrote themselves.
Phil, make sure you pop back in. I'm sure that he will. I doubt that he quit because he would have been dropped from the thing. It's definitely an internet issue of some corp.
Must
so
be frozen.
I do not think that he rage quit or anything like that. So
Ah.
Phil, you can just pop back in whenever you're ready, and,
know we
and
get
we'll keep going. But there are a few
Keemstar
things
at
that I
some
want
point,
to
right?
circle back
Yes!
on, mainly on the
Oh,
on the 5K. Okay, let's see, he dropped, so he'll pop back in. I do want to circle back on the business
Keemstar is coming up in about 20 minutes.
expense because I feel like Phil kind of
Go
skirted that
fu-
question a little bit. No, we didn't really get the idea of. I don't know, man. Like I said, if we can have a little one-to-one here, I feel like there's just so much here that doesn't add up.
I like this. Talking while his back is turned. Ooh.
Question a little bit. No, we didn't really get the idea of. I don't know, man. Like I said, if we can have a little one-to-one here, I feel like there's just so much here that doesn't add up.
Keem did ruin it. Yeah.
Man, I mean, I don't believe him. I mean, I don't. There's just too many things. I mean, I call.
Right? That's a good point, Desk Carrot. Keem, who wants to tease his lolcount live idea in front of this audience, which is failing incredibly now. It's amazing.
Let him
Keemstar
and then he admitted
sucks.
like a minute later that I was right, and it's just like, man, that your whole credibility
Sorry to pause so much. Just one more thought. Mr. Snowflake has been watching some of Keemstar's like TikToks and like doing deep dives on him. Woo!
was already shaky. And
Cringe.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying this now because
He
he's
beat
not here.
himself.
I mean, you guys have been very blunt to his face. I'm not gonna like, if he hears me, it's not like I mean, I straight up told him I didn't believe him about that joke that he made, and it's
Yeah.
just like, dude, that's such bullshit, So,
Well,
Alex
while
is
we have a
nincompoop.
second, hopefully
Yep.
Phil's going to rejoin us. I did want to thank everybody for your super chats today, and I see a lot of people buying merchandise, and it's
What are you talking
genuinely
about,
greatly
George?
appreciated. Appreciate everybody
Yeah.
allowing us to have this conversation.
Keemstar is a lolcow. That's correct, Invisible Mute. And he just has money and a good legal team.
I
Yeah.
appreciate Phil allowing us to have this conversation with him.
honestly, I got to give him props, dude.
Yes.
Because it's not easy to fucking do what he just did. I wasn't being easy on him, and I wasn't going to because I said earlier, I'm an honest asshole, dude. Like if I don't
I'm an honest asshole. Those Mr. Snowflake Keemstar videos are good. Yeah, it's interesting.
know you, and I'm like, and there's shit, and it's a serious
I agree with
situation.
you,
Like I'll
Grungehead.
get serious. Like
Yeah.
this is the most serious show we've ever had on this channel, right?
Right.
We're constantly laughing. I'm like, when you said you were going to bring him on, you read
He
his
could-
email that he said
Yeah, he needed a break from the lying. He had to re-up his battery a little bit. I'm talking about from way back, not now. He knows how to capitalize on his own negative clout. Right. He's always been a fucking lolcow.
you could read publicly, and it seemed like he just wanted to be joining and doing a regular show, and it kind of evolved through the weeks of it's going to be an interview, and now we've done this interview today, and I mean,
Phil
it
says
was,
All right,
still
guys.
done.
All right.
Have a subscribe button. I want to remind you guys we do have some other guests coming up, including Mark the Cyborg and James Rolfe, the Angry Video. Of course, I covered it.
Crushed.
I really didn't mean to
Oh!
make that.
And we have a great time. And if you guys really like it, you guys can head over to patreon.com/sidescrollers and support us over there. But joining us now,
I gotta say, I
Oh,
really
wow,
didn't mean
Gallo.
to make that pun beat your demons. It was just
That
so
was great,
funny.
man.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, move on.
Jeez.
all right,
right.
Keemstar is joining us. Hello, Keemstar. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Good. It's
What's up,
nice to meet you. You guys have absolutely crushed this. I think you've done more than a fair job
Cat
with
clogged the
Phil
internet
here,
pipes of
and
DoorDash
especially like
orders.
how difficult he is. But with him talking about the
That's true, Harry. Don't forget that Phil ate Keem's chocolates and complimented the flowers.
$50,000 offer
Thank you,
and
Matthew.
the Lol Call podcast, I just really wanted to get on to say my piece because he's just dishonest.
We know that, Keem. GVL, thank you for the 279. Is DSP the first lolcow? I'd say if you're asking if DSP is the first lolcow, I'd say Chris Chan. If you're making a joke, it went over my head. But definitely, I think Chris Chan,
I
right?
think you guys experienced this, right? He had an opportunity to clear his name so easily,
Take
and he
notes.
just put it off and made
That's
excuse, and then
Yeah.
goes on to bring up some other situation with hookers and some other lies. And it's like every content
You think
creator has
Wang's
been
in your
lied
opinion?
about,
Okay.
right? But in
True.
this one issue where he could just prove his innocence so quick and he doesn't take advantage of it, then it's like, and
I told him it's just making you more sus. Like that, it's making me trust your story less. That you're not like, you know what? I want to fucking prove this shit. Like I'm
All
sick of these lies. Let's prove it. You know.
Well,
Mhm.
I'll say this. Look, Keem, we appreciate you hopping on. Phil has rejoined us. Phil said he didn't want to be on the show if you were on it. So I'll tell you, can we invite you back on after we're done with Phil?
The second
Sure,
lolcow? I don't think he was second, but I think he is in the first 10.
sure, absolutely.
Okay, I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to bring Phil back on. We don't want to make things weird. So
First
appreciate
five?
you understanding, man. And you have the link.
Maybe
I'll DM
first
you
five.
when we're ready. Okay, buddy?
Sounds good.
Thank you, Keem. Appreciate it, man. All right. Boof. All right. Phil, welcome back, man. Sorry, we had a second. We wanted
Probably
to.
swim
He
club.
had reached out and he
Oh,
wanted
I know,
to
I
be
saw
inside
it.
of it, so-
Beetlejuice,
so
that's a
we
good one.
appreciate you running with it, man. So let's continue. Everything okay?
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what just
Ah!
happened. My whole internet went down and came back up, and I don't know if it was my ISP or if I've just been DDoSed. I would not put it past them to DDoS me at this point.
Yeah, invisible mute.
I
No.
never, to my knowledge, my IP address has never leaked. This one,
Chris Chan's nowhere near the first. Oh. All right. I mean, I'm sure we could go around with this all day and talk about, lolcows even before the internet and stuff. But I guess in this current generation of lolcows, I would say that Chris Chan probably was the first.
but if it happens again, I guess we kind of know.
It's the first
Right?
one
Well,
I know
hope
of.
that's not the case.
Ultimate, yes.
I hope
that's not
not
the
either,
case.
because that's a lot of work for me. I have to call my cable company then to get it fixed. It's not
Right.
pretty.
All right.
It's
Let's
not
circle back on
pretty?
some stuff here, man. And
Did I miss
a few things-
anything? Did I miss
Well,
anything?
Yeah, there's a few things that I feel like we kind of went through, and I feel like we do.
Wasn't this a Comcast guy doing this, not a DDoS? I don't remember. I think the Comcast guy came later. Chris Chan, first Kiwi detracting universe, CWC lineage.
We need to kind of address, and I want to circle back to like the business expenses because we talked about the 5K, we talked about that,
It was
And,
a term coined for talking about Chris Chan. All right.
but we didn't really get an answer, right? Like,
Mhm.
and this kind of all ties in together. The idea of like as somebody who works online, I've been
Yeah,
doing this for a long
Comcast
time
was
as well.
right
I
on,
understand
for
that spending
sure.
5K on anything is a lot, and the idea of a mortgage being a business expense, that's not necessarily true. You can.
He says
you
it was
can,
a
from
Comcast
Comcast
tax
guy
perspective,
now.
You can
Okay.
allow me to tell you, because from a tax perspective, you can take the square footage of your office space in your house, and you can
Right.
that can be deductible, right? And you can use that as a business expense.
Right.
You can take the internet and do those things, but your entire house, your
Late October, early November of 2023. Yeah, but with Phil's mind, all of 2023 was probably the Comcast guy. But thank you. I get what you're saying.
entire mortgage is not something that can be a business expense, right? So with,
Yeah, I
with
didn't think
all
that was
of,
legal. I don't think that's legal.
right,
Yeah, he
it's
has a
not.
degree in
It's
finance,
not
that's right.
the way it goes. But with all that said, I feel like there's
He
with
just
with all
burped.
but with all that said, I feel like there's with
So
all
we didn't get any snorts, but you can actually hear him burp right here.
but with all that said, I feel like there's with everything lined up, right? There's still a lot. Like, are you spending that money on food, or what are you spending that money on it? Because you can pay for meals out and things like that, as long as you technically talk about business.
Right. Mute.
I've done that hundreds of times, where you go out to a meal and you say, well, we're gonna have a business meeting, and it's just you and your wife talking about whatever, right? it's it's just one of those things.
Yeah,
But
Gallup.
walk me through once again, like what are your month-to-month business expenses? What are you paying?
Oh boy, before that, GVL. Thank you for another 279. The intense bobbling makes him look so guilty and weird. Yeah, that is one thing. That is one thing about this whole thing. Also, the lack of snorts just makes it weird too, because I don't know. There are so many weird things, and that is just one of them. I agree with you.
Paying for as a
Yeah, and he
streamer
can't
who works
maintain
12
eye
hours a day?
contact.
Kind of walk me through this.
Well, again, I could tell you what I'm doing now. I mean, we're
Cast the
talking.
brains of
what
the
people are referencing
operation.
is something from like 2019, I think. Right? Is that a tax return from my?
Well, but I want to know about
picture of
today.
Adam is
I want to know
so
about
gay.
today. Like your expenses that you have on a month-to-month basis. What
I know
do
the
those look like?
silence.
Are your
Okay.
Have this piece of paper.
expenses?
You know what? How about this? Give me 1 second.
He's
Sure, do
going
your
with
thing.
the
Yeah.
paper.
This should be fun. All right, Phil is off, and
Believe it or not, Phil isn't on stream. Please leave a message in the chat. I went for a walk, or I'm using my phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not on stream.
Just retroactively use that. Matthew, thank you for the 5. He would say that he looked unhealthy back then, even though today he looks like a melted candle. Yeah. I was saying that earlier. He just looks better here. And I think his arms were even bigger here. Look how much more frame he had. Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Oh man.
Wow. Okay, hang on. Yeah, he just looked normal-ish here.
Phil is off, and it looks like I wonder what this could be a surprise.
I
See what
love
happens.
it right
I'm an old
away.
man.
It's good.
Yes.
I do something that no one else does. I use pen and paper, and I write on it to track things. No one
Okay,
else
now-
does this, right?
Now hold on, Phil. Before you show
Yeah,
anything,
bigger. Yeah.
I want to
Oh, I'm
make
not
sure.
gonna show. I'm gonna.
It's
I'm
like
gonna
he's
read some
dying.
things. Don't worry, I'm not
Okay.
gonna show anything. I'm gonna read
Okay.
some things. What I like
I'd say a little chubby. I'd rather stay a little chubby than look like an Ozempic skeleton. Yeah.
to do is kind of go through here because people say every day, "Where does your money go?" Essentially that's what you're asking, right? Where
Yeah.
does the money go?
That's true,
coming in.
Dennis Carrot, yeah.
I will 100. You guys are chopping.
Filters.
Tell me.
No, you're good.
exactly
You're good. You're good.
I'm
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Converted to
Um,
smarts.
Here we go. I'm gonna
Hey.
go through this. I'm not.
Myth Bear, I think we caught a muted snort early on because I saw him do that thing and the thing where he swallows hard, but I haven't caught him muting any other time. But yeah, he said it was the filters and shit. That's a lie.
Not exaggerating. Line for line, this is what I'm
Yeah,
paying
he's
this
spiritual
month. And this
boomer.
is where
Please.
all my money goes, plus a few other things. Okay, and this is literally all of it.
Okay.
Great.
I have a subscription
Gotta
to
do your
Hulu.
shoulder cover. Yeah.
$10 a month.
Business expense. Okay.
Definitely not a business expense. I'm just saying this is where my money goes. This is everything. I'm serious. I'm going to cover it all.
Gotta
Okay.
do Target.
I have my internet. I have 2 internet lines that I pay for. They're very expensive because they're unlimited internet. It's
Uh-huh.
it's not an hourly. It's like you have to pay a ton of money.
Hourly? Who pays for hourly internet?
No, not hourly. I said unlimited.
Oh, I thought you said that. Okay, you go ahead.
I'm sorry. I meant to say data rates, not hourly. No, not an hourly rate. It's like you have to pay a ton of money.
I did hear hourly. He did say that. Damn, fuck. Thank you, GVL, for the 7. Modern Phil looks like he's losing the battle with that controversial 1980s health crisis. Oh, you mean AIDS? Yeah. Yep.
Hourly? Who pays for hourly internet?
No, not hourly. I said unlimited.
Oh, I thought you said that. Okay, you go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I
hourly.
meant to say data rates, not hourly. My
Got
bad.
it.
Data rates. You know how much you use.
Oh, yeah, Tony, for sure.
I have my dues here where I live. I
Okay,
live in
about the
a
business
community,
expenses.
a condo
Talks
facility
about
community.
this.
So it's
Yeah.
dues, monthly dues.
Right. So, exactly. Thank you for the reminder, Swimco. The question was, where does the $5,000 in business expenses come from?
Well, I pay a Hulu subscription. That's $10 a month.
Okay, but where did the $5,000 come from? Hulu, $10, 2 internets because I once broke one, so I need to have more. 10 wrist rests. Yeah. Am I wearing a jacket? So I got a new tower fan in here, and it's actually really fucking cool. It's like 60 something degrees in here right now. It's so nice. You sent me a post workout photo. Okay. Well, since we're paused, let's take a look at it, huh? Yeah, stronger side fell. There he is. Ooh! Ooh! We got King of WWE Champions coming in clutch, right? So these are the monthly expenses from his bankruptcy forms, and average, oh god, dude, okay, expense was $5,000. This is net expense, $5,243.84. And then the average net monthly income is lower than his sorry. So he's got about $4,000 in income, because right here the net income is like over $9,000. Dude, this is crazy. Average per month a little over 9,000, average expenses over 5,000. This is crazy. Phil wouldn't commit perjury. No, of course not. No. What? No. I don't know how this was. Check the first month. Oops, I closed it. Hang on. First month. Oh yeah, because the first month the income he listed is 8,200. The expense was 9,000. The net income was negative 867. Bro, this is weird. This is so weird. The only reason that this got granted was because of COVID. That's it. He's fine.
I've got. Let's see here.
I mean,
Game Pass?
but you're reading
Joe. Hi.
off personal expenses, and that's no one's business.
Joe's
I'm
here,
reading off
guys.
everything. I don't care. I'm reading off everything so you know where my money goes. Because this is what they want. They want to know where all my money goes. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think it was about the $5,000, the business expenses, that they were like, what is going on with this? Like, how?
What kind of regards do you have auditing in the USA? I think you know the answer to that.
Oh, how is this the case?
Who the fuck is Joe? Joe Davids, of course. He's in chat now. He's one of the viewers. He's cool.
So you're now giving
All my money goes. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think it was about the $5,000, the business expenses, that they were like, what is going on with this? Like, how is this the case? So you're now giving them more shit when you were very seemingly very nervous about giving anyone any more information that isn't public.
complete.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, before you continue, it just seems like this is counterintuitive for where you have said your stance is on like revealing public information. So like,
Well, I'm not gonna tell you any account name. I'm not gonna tell
yeah,
you
no, I
businesses or
understand.
anything.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
get
I'm saying?
that, but still, it's still personal stuff that it's like, all right, well, I don't understand what. That's not what.
Well, so Invisible Mute, COVID sent a lot of things into disarray, and obviously our systems are kind of weird, not the best. And because of COVID, he couldn't go in person, and I think he just got really lucky with that whole thing.
What the subject was about. It was about the business
Yeah,
expenses.
he earned the name.
These
pass,
aren't
for
these
sure.
aren't business expenses that you're reading off. This is personal stuff.
Right.
Some of this would be considered business, and some wouldn't. You know, like I was just gonna say, Game Pass. That's.
But what's the point? Is kind of where I'm leaning. Like, what is the reason for giving us your
COVID
personal
did save him.
expenses?
Because people want to know where my money goes. You're asking me
Your business, the business
okay,
expense
you're
money. That's what
specifically
they're
asking me-
talking about.
You're
That's what
specifically-
I've seen on the internet. That's what I've seen that people are upset. There's the business expenses, the 5,000, and then like I don't know where this like $500,000 thing is or what that even is. But there's some
COVID and the judge not knowing anything about content creation saved him. Absolutely.
questions.
$500,000.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard. I've seen. I didn't look into
Yeah, I like the little spinning UFO lamp. I want one.
it that much because I have multiple shows that I do, and I couldn't
there.
dedicate too much to learning about you. So I figured I'd come and just hear from you. But like that's from what I've seen. It's the business.
I don't believe that there is any crash course in like Phil lore. I think you just there are some, but I think Turkey Tom's documentaries did a good job. But there's so much to Phil's lore. It's incredible.
Expensive. That's what people want to know about. Like how are you spending that much money on the business?
Tim
Here's the
Cass.
thing: if you were to nickel and dime every single
Fancy
transaction
Scrolls,
I do,
yes.
when it comes to like video games and stuff like that, I don't think it gets close to that. I think I don't know how it was divvied out.
5,000 is
in
bullshit.
those, in that report or whatever they used for the bankruptcy. I don't know how it's calculated.
Yeah, it was Swimco.
I'm not my bankruptcy
sure.
attorney. I'm not my CPA. I know it's done right because I went through it with the bankruptcy judge, line by line. So
is
I
that
know
is
it's
that where
correct.
that large number comes from? Is
Yeah, but you lied.
the bankruptcy number like how much debt you had?
Iceberg
I'm
from
just-
Wolverine
I'm
Dolls is a
trying to
good
take
starter, yeah.
Oh, I felt. I mean, you know, right? I mean, if that's what
I
you're-
don't know the total number of debt.
Seems like a pretty big moment in your life that you would know.
I didn't. I never. It's not a milestone. Oh man, I'm so happy. I got $500,000 off my back.
I'm not saying it's a good milestone.
No,
but
it's a horrible milestone. Something I want to move past and forget and get
Perjury's still an answer.
put in the past. But I don't know. Maybe that's what that number is. But again, I don't know. I can't go line item by line item. I don't know. It's from years
Yeah, gotta
ago. And
Uh-oh.
guys, you still there?
Oh my god. Dude, the concern in his voice right there is, I don't know why, it's just so cringe. The only reason he had to go line by line with his lawyer was because the detractors kept contacting the courts and correcting them. Yep.
And guys, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay,
You're good.
froze again.
You're good.
Jesus.
You're good.
Keep
You're good.
freezing.
You're good.
Okay.
Well, they call me Mr.
He's so scared.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
froze
good.
again.
You're good.
Jesus.
You're good. You're good.
Jesus,
You're good.
Okay.
Well, they call me Mr.
that's me.
Freeze, so.
Okay. But yeah, like I can't.
This is a dumb joke.
You know, I don't have that. I don't know. I would assume. This is my assuming that that data includes anything
I-
that's considered
yeah, I-
associated with the business.
He didn't. Yeah, he was acting confused about the $500,000.
It's not a milestone. Oh man, I'm so happy I got.
What
I
year?
don't know the total number of.
Seems like a pretty
deaths.
big moment in your life
I don't know the total number.
that you would know.
I know. I didn't. I never. You know, it's not a milestone. Oh man. But Adam, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's from years and years ago. And uh-oh, guys, you still there?
Yeah.
He is a dumb
Okay,
man.
you're froze again.
You're good.
Jesus.
You're good.
Keep
You're good.
freezing.
You're good.
Okay.
Well, they call me Mr.
that's me.
Freeze, so.
Ah,
Okay.
cringe.
But yeah, like I can't. You know, I don't have that. I don't know. I would assume. This is my assuming that that data includes anything that's considered associated
It was dolphinately a milestone.
with the business or not. I don't know.
Hey,
Again,
Darcy.
I can without going through because I'm not going to go through all of it anyway. That would be exposure to talk about all that stuff. I feel. Okay. A couple things that no one knows. I guess I have to.
Oh my god! Before we get into a whole other thing, GVL, I appreciate the 279. Uh-oh, guys, am I being DDoSed?
didn't want to do this. I really don't want to do this, but you know, again,
Phil, you do what you're comfortable with, man. I think that's the biggest thing. Is
I really
you
don't want to.
like,
Let me go put the paper away. I'm going to tell you.
Oh my god, just put it on the floor! Look at Adam, shaking his head. I feel you, brother.
Put the paper away. I'm going to tell you. Okay, hold on.
Look at him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to talk
Yeah, he hits her. Did he tell you that? He hits her.
about shit, but I have to. It sucks.
Well,
Your,
No,
No,
your
you don't.
European
you said,
internet
you said like
sucks.
30 minutes ago you don't give a shit, and it doesn't make a difference. So pick a point. Pick a place to stand.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
Either you don't give a shit, you're gonna move on and let the haters hate you.
Here we go. Thank you, King of WWE. Here is the total liabilities. Almost $500,000. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No matter what, because there's nothing you could do or try
Oh yeah, he's trying to cry.
to appease them. It's not. You can't be
I
somewhere
don't-
in the middle where you're
I
like,
don't-
I might
try and
appease
cry.
you. I might
Adam-
actually do this. I'll think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Adam, I
it's
don't care
one
about
or the
that.
other.
I care about you guys. I care
So you're
about my
saying-
viewers. I care about
Right.
these neutral parties out there who've heard so much nasty stuff about me. At least have a place to listen and hear my side. You know, that's what this is. And I appreciate you guys so much for giving me this time. I really do. I'm starting getting emotional now. Thinking, you know,
You're such a fucking gay boy, dude. I'm getting emotional now. I'm getting emotional. What?
and I appreciate you guys so much for giving me
Have
this
some
time.
money
I
and
really
then
do. I'm
half a
starting getting
mil.
emotional now. Thinking, you know, but you know, all right, I'm just gonna fuck this. I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna tell you
The rookie
a few
numbers.
things that
Come
no one
on.
knows without specifics. Okay, so it doesn't.
That's what I
really
was thinking, Tony. Yes.
put anyone under the bus or anything. I've been involved in a few different, you know, legal things over the years. I've been involved with medical issues, my own health and my wife's. All right, and it's not
Come on.
years. I've been involved with medical issues, my own health and my wife's.
There's almost nothing funnier in this world than Phil crying. It's awesome.
All right, and it's not stuff I should talk about with my audience. I don't want my audience to come to my stream and be like, I want to give you a tip because I found out that you have maybe a medical issue or something going on. That's none of it. No one's business. You know, I've said to my, let me explain. I said to my audience, if you're going to come to a DSP gaming or a DSP react stream, please
No, it's not crying. It's so fucking funny and it's so fucking frustrating. I forgot about this too at Nego. It's
come support me because you like me and my content. Okay? Don't come support me because you want to stick it to the haters. I don't want that pity party. Keep that, you know, let them celebrate.
yeah, it's like when Charlotte died in Charlotte's Web, dude. That shit. Oh, it's like when you watch Babe. Ah.
Whatever. Come and just support me for my content. If I tell you stuff that's going on that are expenses, you know, medical expenses, legal expenses, you know, and it's I mean, again, I'm not going to tell you. You know, I have some medical conditions.
Yeah, well, buddy.
Then this is your forum.
Yeah.
Like this is your forum, Phil. Right? If there's some sort of like medical
He loves the pity. He loves it. Loves it. That's our guy.
condition that is causing you to live, you know, paycheck to paycheck or stream to stream, and you pride yourself on transparency.
Right, exactly, Invisible Mute. I was thinking about that. Remember what he told Triple P? That cat. I saw that, Meth Bear, but I'll listen to it afterwards. I did see what it's a voice note. Do you want me to play the voice note now? Because I can. Is that why you sent it? I hope you didn't say bad things. It's 31 seconds. You let me know and I'll play it if you want. But Yeah, cat having like cancerous stuff. Okay, yes. All right. Here's Meth Bear, everyone.
So that document you're looking at with all those really high business expenses on that, that was the means test. And that is an indicator of whether or not a debtor has the financial means to pay back their creditors rather than filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So what was happening was that the gouty fuckhead pig roach and his bankruptcy attorney were cooking the books to make sure that he didn't have to pay anything back.
Yep. Yep. I agree with you. Yeah, we got some actual information from Meth Bear, and he is a dude. Thank you for that information, because obviously a lot of us, hey DJer, a lot of us don't know a lot about this stuff. So fuck yeah. All right. Well, invisible mute. Yeah. And honestly, his bankruptcy lawyer that he had with him, she did sound like a butt cooker. She did. Has no son, but Jasper's the son.
See, I can't think of anything
Yeah, thank you, Meth Bear. I do appreciate the information a lot.
more transparent than just
dude
telling your
ads.
audience you have, something going on. And like, you know what? People are people and they'll understand that. Like if God willing, I came out and I had cancer or something bad happened, I would.
It's not that. It's definitely not that. Okay, I don't want to make anyone think that I'm trying to. Again, this is not a pity party here.
Right.
It's not that. It's I have a few chronic lingering things that come back.
All lawyers are book cookers. It's their job. Says Fredo. Meth Bear's a lawyer. Oh no.
Over the years, and then yes, there's a medical cost. There's deductible, of course. You have to pay to a certain amount. In a nutshell, I've been involved with a few legal things, and I've been involved with some medical things. Okay, and essentially what's happened over the years is I can't really pay them because of the financial situations that I've been in. Okay, and
Did you pay any of those? Did you pay any of those things as business expenses?
I believe, and I don't know if this is true or not. Isn't it true that certain, like your health insurance premiums and stuff, is covered or is a tax deductible? I don't know. Again, I get asked this by my tax guy. I do. He says,
Your tax guy was asking you
trust. Yeah, trust in Meth. He's in the law loop. I know that I do trust his information. What? Check Discord? What the fuck? Why are we?
Look, here's the thing. Fine. Listen,
I'm always okay with an Alex Jones clip. So this is DSP trying to defend himself to Meth Bear's facts. Oh God.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
He said, I just got an email the other day that said, we need your breakdown of what you pay for premiums, if you had any medical expenses, if you had any of this, we need all this to file your taxes properly.
That doesn't sound right, dude.
I don't know. Again, no, listen, please. Here's the problem.
This is me when patients ask me stuff.
I don't want people to know I'm my tax guy. You know what I mean? He knows what he's doing. He's a professional.
But he clearly doesn't, because
so
even the tax issues.
Sound like it.
Right?
No.
Same.
My tax issues are not, or from before this shit. They really, I used to have tax issues with the.
It's not fair that Alex gets sued for billions, but DSP gets away with it. I know. We're getting derailed. GVL, thank you for the 7. He's got a compromised wrist from overuse. And I don't mean the dang video game controllers. Nope. And remember that the carpal tunnel, it's been cured now, guys. Amazing.
He's a professional.
But he clearly doesn't, because even in tax issues.
Sound like it.
No. My tax issues are not, or from before.
I do not claim to be not regarded. I know I am.
This shit. They really, I used to have tax issues with the old account. You might be getting the stories mixed. I used to have an old guy who fucked everything up. This person I have now has fixed everything.
Yeah,
okay? I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. This guy is great. And I want people to understand that.
Alex
okay?
did.
But basically,
yeah, I'm not going to get into that.
Okay, I have a few ongoing things. When you don't have credit anymore.
Yeah, because he works out.
But you still owe. Some things can get erased. Some things can't. All right, by a bankruptcy or whatever. And I'm in a situation where I've.
That's true, Tony. I agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with how Alex. Whatever. We're not getting into it.
I'm on payment plans for. Okay. Not credit card. I can't get a credit card. I have no credit. My credit sucks because I have bankruptcy. No, I have payment plans. So for example, I incur a legal cost.
Hooded Word Gaming Real. I keep seeing that fucking name in Phil's chat. Oh my God. Fuck off. Alex, the same Keemstar Alex.
Several $1,000s.
Alex
okay,
Jones.
Phil, you don't have to pay that today. You can pay it slowly over time. Here's your payment plan. Right? With the IRS, I owe them back taxes. Phil, we understand. As long as you're in repayment status, you're paying this amount every month. This is, you know what I mean? So that's where my money goes. I'm embroiled in all these ongoing things.
Is that a business expense, though, Phil?
Behind the scenes that absolutely no one needs to know about. Medical stuff, legal stuff that I'm going through, and tax stuff. And where does your money go? And then just think about this. I'm streaming 6 days a week full time. I'm stressed some days, you know? And then I got to
Bro, most humans, this shit about like I've had to deal with some legal fees, some medical stuff. So has every other person on the goddamn planet. That's like saying, but I have trauma. I have trauma. I don't, maybe I just see you the one time a day you're in there, and it's just funny. I keep saying the name just like, oh, look, there's that, and it makes me laugh. But that's like someone saying, I have trauma. Yeah, bitch, we all do. We've all got stress. You are not special. You never will be. Especially not because you have stress. Wait, I don't know what the legal fees are. I mean, I guess the back taxes is what he's considering legal fees. But yeah,
come on my stream and here. You blew all your money.
I don't have gout. That's true.
My wife and me are feeling so much stress with this going on. And, you know, we didn't go on a honeymoon when we got married. We haven't.
Careful, the baby. Shut up.
With this going on. And, you know, we didn't go on a honeymoon when we got married.
And right, that's true, Beth Bear. He made his tax issues front and center of his content from like 2016 and onward. Like you said, he made it everybody else's problem. And so, of course, people are going to like fixate on that. That was the theme of his content. You know exactly why he's lying right there. Whenever he gets asked whatever, it gives you a billion-year explanation. Right, exactly. It should just be answered yes or no. And that's because he's I don't know if he's trying to do this, but what he's doing is exhausting people. So they're just like, I don't even give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. Let's move on. That's it.
We haven't been on a trip since 2019.
Vector. Yeah, no honeymoon.
I get it. We understand, which is why, you know, we talked about therapy. We've talked about all these things. We understand, right? We've talked about all these things. But you still haven't answered the question.
Of course,
yeah. Really
yeah, filibustering, but instead of an F, you put a PH.
Directly, okay? On a month-to-month basis, how much money are you spending on WWE mobile games and or any other mobile games on a month-to-month basis? Are you spending on iTunes or any sort of mobile device?
Okay.
Just a straight dollar amount. Whatever it is, it's okay.
Okay. This month, I have spent probably $10 to $15. That is an honest answer.
Bitch! Hold on! No! No!
And by the way, it wasn't on WWE Champions.
Okay.
Why would you say that? So now we know that you're playing other mobile games and spending obscene amounts of money on it. Fucking liar. JVL, thank you for the 7. Phil's one of those rare 1% of people that have a couple bad things happen to them in a rough sequence. Cry harder, Phil. I agree with you, JVL. And he has so little life experience, he can't handle it. It's pathetic. It's amazing.
Okay. What was it on? Just
yeah,
curious.
we're missing a few zeros. Correct.
Well, here we go. Because you know, if I tell you, they're just going to blow it up. They're going to.
No, okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Then. Don't worry about it.
They already said it's a new game. It's a Street Fighter game.
Ah, okay, the new Street Fighter one. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just defeated the purpose of not saying it.
If I tell you, they're just going to blow it up. They're going to.
No, okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Then. Don't worry about it.
If I tell you, they're just going to blow it up.
They already said it's a new game. It's a Street Fighter game.
Ah, okay, the new
Okay.
Street Fighter one. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it good?
It's all right. It's one of those. You build a team of fighters. They fight against each other. It's not. You don't even have to play.
It's like tap RPG. Crap.
Similar, yes.
Okay.
And
you couldn't handle it if Amazon lost your expensive nuts for the Woodland Critters. That's true. I would take a blow for that for sure. My stress levels. How will we find his account though? I don't fucking know. We only found it because he used his name. I know, and that's his own fucking fault.
That was just for experimental purposes. I'm not playing it a lot. I'm playing every once in a while. You know, I'll spend $1 and get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
so I spend a couple dollars here or there. And of course, I will get destroyed for saying that I spent $15 on it. You know, I will. I'm going to get destroyed for it.
So let me kind of move this along. We've been going for a long time, and thank you again, Phil, for your time.
Yeah, this is a good point, King of WWE, because like I haven't looked at the P2P spreadsheet in a long time, but according to the bank leaks, in 18 months he spent $45,000 on microtransactions, more than his mortgage, $33,000. Fucking insanity. Street Fighter Duel is trash.
Time, appreciate it. We're approaching 4 hours. I got a few things that I want to make sure we hit on before we go.
Sure.
Before we can move forward. So number one, Keem is here. And Keem said that he would be respectful, and he would love to talk. I think this is
You're someone who
a tremendous opportunity to bury whatever hatchet or whatever it is you guys have and mend defense. I think this is a tremendous opportunity. Are you open to that?
That's true, Winchester.
If you want him on the show to talk, I'm not doing business with this man under any circumstances.
Yeah, you.
Okay, did they ask you to do business with him or talk to him? Do you, English motherfucker, do you speak it? This lady here tells it like it is. That's right, Ballpark Frank's a known tell her how it is her.
You establish that. That's fine. That's not what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm not trying to broker a
Right.
business deal or anything like that. But are you open to
I know,
talking
Gallo,
with him?
it's so
I'm curious what
stupid.
he wants to talk about. I'm not being on his stuff. I refuse. So.
Well, let's. Okay, I'm gonna bring him on. Right?
Wait. So you're okay with him coming on to talk?
Nah, he also tells it like it is what I meant, Miss George.
As long as he's not going to sit here and insult me, or you guys have already asked me so many questions. I don't want him interrogating me too. It's your
no,
show, not his.
that's not. I mean, Keem, he's watching obviously, so it's like that's not the case. We're the interviewers. He just said it. He agrees.
Yeah, he agrees. So look, we're gonna bring him on, and like I said, I think this is not a tremendous opportunity for
Tell it how it was. Look, that's what we're doing it now. We're telling it how it was. But I think that also counts.
friction. There's an opportunity to build a bridge. So let's do this real quick. Keemstar, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. And Phil, thank you for letting me on to talk to you directly. I do mean what I said here in the chat, that I will be respectful. I'm not here to interrogate you, but
I think you
I
should.
desperately want to represent my point of view in this situation between me and you.
This is a good representation about how Keemstar and DSP are so much alike. Keemstar had to come in and make this all about him. Had to.
Because what I've heard listening to this
Fuck you,
podcast
Keemstar.
or this interview or whatever you want to call it, is you describing problems
What? They speak English.
that you have in your life.
What?
Paying bills, being harassed by, your detractors or whatever. And I actively
I know,
went
so
out of my
many
way
lockouts in one
to
picture.
solve major problems in your life. And me and you are not.
Keem is smart and charismatic. I say he has charisma. Smart, sure. He knows how to make content. That's as far as I'll go. I think smart in the way that he knows how to turn things into content. YouTube savvy. I think that's a good way to put it. He's made a lot of money from the shit he's done. In this instance, okay.
Not friends. In fact, before I put together this business opportunity for you, me and you were fighting back and forth. It started with you
exactly.
on your podcast
Kim got lucky.
out of nowhere, reacting to me retiring when I turned 40.
That's true,
and you
Harry.
said, well, that
That's
guy's
great.
evil and all these horrible stuff and blood money, whatever you said about
Kim's
me,
an
because
idiot.
you don't like my show Drama Alert. And many of your
Sorry, this is something that Keemstar does. I hate the way Keemstar talks. He sounds so fucking stupid when he talks. And when he says drama alert, he pushes the words together. It's drama alert. Drama alert. It bothers me to no end.
your detractors picked up on right away that the reason why you don't like my show and you don't support me is because
Thank you,
we covered
64-bit.
the fapping situation in
Drama alert.
2016.
Well, that's
That is the
completely
root.
untrue. Dude, you covered it
Go ahead,
fairly.
respond, Phil.
You covered it fairly. You didn't even really.
Yeah, very DSP coded the way that he speaks. Yes.
Dude, you covered it
Go
fairly.
ahead, respond, Phil.
You covered it fairly. You didn't even really harp on it. One of your guys contacted me behind the scenes, said, do you have anything else to add? You want to be on the show? I was like, no, you covered it fairly. I don't think you were unfair at all. That's not the case.
Thank you. Because
Oh my god, his voice is so high. It's so weird. Because it's like changed so significantly. Like this whole interview, his voice was so weird. And then Keemstar gets on and he's acting like a little schoolgirl. Oh, you were totally fair. You covered with me jerking my penis. It's weird. GVL, thank you for another 279. Keemstar has a slimy used car salesman's charisma. Yes, that's very accurate.
because I don't think I was unfair either.
No, not at all. Who told you that? That's bullshit. That's the detractors
That's
making
what-
shit up.
Woo!
I didn't understand.
Everybody jumped to that conclusion why you had such a hateful response to me retiring was because of that. Because we have no previous history, Phil.
Correct.
I've never talked to you. The only interactions I've ever had with you is just covering this one story about you.
Mm-hmm.
And just, this is a great example of why I wanted to bring you on, because there's
You're stuck on level 1. Bagging for tips to pay your rent. Bagging.
clearly a miscommunication somewhere along the lines, right? Clearly. So, Phil thought Keemstar did this, Keemstar thought Phil did this. All right. So are we're in a better place, which is great.
So to move on from that, I see a clip and it's on Phil's stream. He's reacting to my retirement and he's saying I'm this horrible, evil person, da 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 da. And he doesn't support me. And I responded.
Hold on, Keem, is that true, Phil?
I don't know. I'm sure I've criticized him. I don't know specifically what he's talking about.
Oh, come on. Stop watching Keemstar. Phil, come on.
Okay, continue.
I don't know exactly what was said. I'm going off of memory, but it was something along those lines. The clip gets sent to me by multiple people.
Don't forget Keem was in his chat and would berate him and ban him after. Yes. And they have had, dude, Phil was bitching that Keemstar wouldn't call him at the correct times that they set up through Twitter DM or email or whatever it was. So this is just weird.
So I respond to Phil because the only thing I know about Phil is him being a lol cow, right? Him on stream begging for money to pay rent and stuff like that. That's all I know about him. So I responded to him on Twitter, which I thought was pretty clever. In gaming terms, and I explained to him that we are roughly the same age. We've been doing YouTube for 15 years.
Yeah, and you said you retired with fuck you money. Keem is always the smartest person in a room. That room, though, is only ever filled with people with the IQ of Scooter and Sweet Tea. Yeah, well said. No, that's not what Keem is referencing. DSP shit-talked Keem when he was told about Keem retiring. Yeah, sure. No, I was just bringing up one example, but I know what you mean. He handled Phil pretty well. Yeah, he handles lolcows well.
Each, we started at the same time, and I'm retiring now, and I don't ever have to work again. So I have completed this video game of YouTube. And I said to Phil, you're still on level 1. All right. You're still on level 1 and you're restarting, level 1 over and over again, like a video game, and you're getting nowhere. You're still at the point where you're begging people on stream to pay your bills and whatnot.
Begging.
And I thought that was a good response, right? Even though I am talking trash and, we got a little drama going on for Twitter and whatnot, I thought that I was actually giving you good advice. And,
yeah, I was gonna say that
is that advice or is that more like
that felt like a back
yeah, he said mission 1. I didn't like that.
Mac
right.
with internet Twitter battles,
100%, 100%, but it's also advice, right?
You Phil's white knuckling the armrest just a little longer. Even with cheats and mods, Phil can't get past level 1. Nope.
My point in those Twitter videos was that Phil needs to do something different. Imagine you're playing a video game. You're on level 1 and you try the same technique over and over again.
He's bouncing.
All right, and you're dying and you have to restart the level. You're never going to beat level 1, and that's the situation that Phil has been in.
Right, and Phil, what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like there's any truth to that, or do you feel like that Keemstar is out of
Phil's diaper grew 3 sizes that day?
Out of his way to kind of make you look a fool?
Well, first of all, the best way to give life advice is to, say it in an insulting way, for sure. I mean, makes everyone very receptive to it, correct?
Right.
Well, fair point, but
slap it.
Let him finish game
on Twitter. Is there some truth to it? Yes. Okay. But here's the thing: if you have a criticism of me, then criticize me fairly in a way where maybe I have a chance to have a conversation. Instead, you just go to
He did try to. Okay.
your platform and you say something nasty about me on there. I'm a tiny little guy. Okay. When I say
I'm a tiny little guy, but I thought you were prolific, Phil. Huh?
something on my stream, who hears it? A couple hundred people. Yes, my detractors then echo it. They extrapolate it all over the internet. Boom, it's amplified, correct? But I'm the little guy. You are a big guy, Keen. You're huge. You have a giant reach on the internet.
Exactly,
do you not understand
ball
that the stuff that you say and do has repercussions for everyone around
repercussions?
you? You seem to be someone that you're not self-aware. You don't understand that when you say something like that. Now I have to live with that shit for months on end. You're on level 1. Phil, level 1. Yo, you've been for 15 years. You're just on level 1. Do you think I need that? I already have enough shit in my life going on. So
here we go. I'm the victim. Wah, wah, wah. I'm a victim.
So much stuff. I don't need Mr. Big Time punching down on me, which is what you do. That's why people don't like you, man.
I didn't
How
see
do you
it.
not understand that?
I didn't see it that way. I saw a clip of you talking all kinds of shit on me, like unprovoked, and I just responded, talking shit back, but also giving.
You can't talk shit to me. I'm the little guy, and I'm the victim.
He's either the founder of YouTube or just a small bean, depending on what's more convenient.
Exactly, and that's what's working here. Whatever, the facts change as they need to.
Giving you advice. That's the way I saw it. Anyhow, after that incident took place, months went by, And this bothered me because I saw the solution the entire time that Phil needed to do something different. All right.
Yes.
I am a person that recognizes entertainment. I really, really get it. You got to understand, Phil, you have haters, you have detractors. So do I, but I have more. I have more than Wings of Redemption, DSP, and Boogie combined. I have way more haters, but I'm still successful. And I still have new business opportunities and I'm still making money. I was supposed to retire a year ago and I'm still doing new stuff and being successful in this platform because I understand this business very, very well. And even though you have that hate, you know, they are viewers. They are your customers. The detractors are your customers. The haters are your customers. And they're more loyal than the people that give
That part, sure.
you money, that donate on your stream. The people that hate you are way
I would be lying if I didn't say watching WPIG cover Phil wasn't a part of my morning routine, because it is.
That you're talking about?
Yeah, how are those big opportunities looking now, Keem? That's a good question, GBL.
That's like, you can't pay for that shit.
I mean, look at how many people are here. 2,500 people are here. It's just, it's you have a legitimate fan base. Those haters, those people that don't like you, are your fans. And I wanted to solve this issue for not just
ALT is funny, dude. My dad, oh my god. Sometimes like I'll pull up the stream on my phone because I gotta, you know, do stuff around the house, and I'll be listening to it, and my dad hears ALT and he says, "Oh no, not Phil again." I'm like, "Dad, that's ALT's voice." My dad thinks that ALT is Phil's voice.
just you, but Wings and Boogie. I looked at all of you guys. You're lolcows, right? You have more haters than like supporters, right? But really, they're all fans. They are all fans. They're all obsessed with you and watching your content nonstop. The solution really is to get the three of you to do a podcast.
I know.
All right.
I know. I'm gonna tell ALT the next time that he and I do a gaming session together. Keem has legit more detractors, but they are more mainstream. H3 got hundreds of thousands of negative messages after getting Keem on. Of course. Oh yeah. Phil does have it easy compared to a lot of people. Yes, sadly. Yeah, the piss man.
Those haters are going to
ALT did get felted a little bit because my dad, every time my dad hears ALT, he's like, "Oh no, not Phil."
watch. They're going to absolutely love that these three guys have come together to make content. Now, between the three of you, you guys don't have the business sense to like really figure this out and make this thing actually happen, but I do. All right.
Well, big ups to Pasta Maker for the $1. Indrid, you are someone. Little Richard Bustin. Whoo! I don't know if the mic picked it up. I think I got too high pitched. Woo!
And you guys don't even understand how valuable you are as individuals, as entertainers, because you look at the numbers and you're looking at everything and like, oh, well, I've fallen off. And, you know, that's the mindset that you have, right? But I have a different mindset for each and one of you, that you guguys are amazing entertainers, but just not in the way.
Am I playing Mecha Chameleon with that DSP feller, my daughter? Yeah, that's what my dad says.
That you want to be, right? You're lolcows, but there's so much value there. By putting the three of you together, and, you know, each one of you would own 25% of this podcast, all right? We never got to have this conversation, so I do want to have it now, even though I know you're not.
You're ruining this, Keemstar. Shut up!
Not going to do it.
Let Phil talk.
I would also own 25%. I would do the business aspect of it.
Oh yeah, I got you, Ross Sonny. You're on the other monitor.
I've had many success selling podcasts to exclusive deals with Spotify and other companies, multi-million-dollar deals. All right. I wanted to put the three of you together for this show. I would do the business side of the things. And I knew that all three of you would be in a situation where you didn't really trust me, or you're like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work. And you'd have a lot of doubts. So I was just going to take my own money and take $150,000, give you each, just to start off before we even filmed an episode, 50 grand up front. All right.
Oh
he
my
loves
God,
the idea.
Shut the fuck up.
He understands it. He gets it. He reaches out to Wings. Wings is down. And now it's time to talk to DSP. Boogie, the way I understand it, called you, contacted you, and told you what was going on, right?
He DM'd me on Twitter, and we had a brief conversation back and forth in DMs.
And he told you that I wanted to do a podcast with the three of you, right?
Yes, I had no idea that's what you were trying to contact me about.
I'm
because
giving him
we never
DSP the
talked.
playbook. It's just, oh, I wish Keemstar didn't talk so much. It's annoying. Shut your beard hole. Yeah. GVL, thank you for another 7. Phil cries about everything. Detractors, doxing, whatever. Other than that, his only real problem are his addictions. Right. And his mindset. Phil is the only real problem here. Would a circle of detractors as formed as big as it did if it wasn't for Phil acting the way he would? No, absolutely not. It's really all Phil's fault.
I had no idea that's what you were trying to contact me about because we never talked. But he said that there was this idea for a podcast, correct?
So you did know.
So Boogie told you or didn't tell you?
Boogie told me that he and Wings had spoken to Keem. And
Okay.
that Keem wanted to do a podcast with all three of us.
So you
no
know.
money or anything was discussed. He just said,
No, that's not true.
He wants to do a podcast with all three of us.
That's not true. Keemstar announced how much money he was going to give you. You are lying.
I didn't know that's what Keem was trying to reach out to me. I said maybe that's what it was.
Exactly,
I
Swimco.
spoke with him.
Phil, hearing this,
Sure, absolutely. Him not getting involved with the LCU at this point in time probably was a really good move, especially since it just tanked so hard. After Amber Lynn left the LCU, that's crazy. If Amber Lynn leaving can tank your business, like what the fuck?
hearing this and hearing the business opportunity that was laid, I don't even know if it's still there or not. But what are your thoughts right now, given what Keem has said to you?
Thoughts? Like,
Yeah,
what do you mean?
yeah,
what are
just,
you
just
feeling?
as,
How you
he's,
feeling?
as he's laid this out, like lay out your feelings based on what Keemstar has laid out for you.
I've absolutely no
Right,
problem
GWG,
doing
yeah.
anything with Boogie or Wings.
She
In
was
fact,
carrying the weight.
I had the conversation with Boogie back and forth a little bit more later in the year. Would he be interested in maybe doing a podcast with me? Or
It was #1 for months. Sure. Did it have some initial success? Yes, absolutely. But recently, it's just been the biggest dumpster fire.
me behind his show or whatever, whatever it may be. These guys, I
Oh, yeah,
I did a
King.
react about
It's gonna be
Wings
bad.
last year about his documentary.
He doesn't even know what his thoughts are.
That me doing a
What are thoughts?
collab with them, just doing a fun podcast is not out of the question for the
That's
future.
true, Galley.
But your issue is with Keemstar and his business principles.
Correct.
Okay, so understand. So even if there's an opportunity for you to remove yourself from quote unquote level one and potentially have an opportunity further down the line to potentially sell the podcast to something and put 50 grand in your pocket initially, that's a 100% no go for you.
Oh man. See, I didn't know you put me on the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what we do. That's what
Yeah.
we do.
This is a discussion that cannot be just made by me. It has to be made by my wife. We have to talk about it because this
For everyone's best jokes, let's hear them. If you guys want to do that in chat, please go ahead. I don't have a best one.
was the discussion we had then. Sorry, Keem. Can I criticize you fairly if I'm reasonable and don't, not under the belt? Can I be honest
Oh,
about
sure,
you?
Swimco. Yeah.
Sure, you can say whatever you want about me.
ALR leaving didn't tank it. Having 20 different shows, having more than 20 different shows did, with none having talent. No, I know. I was mostly exaggerating, but it seemed to start wearing on. Like people starting to get less interested. I feel after Amberlynn left, and just everyone. It's just, gugh. Whether it was caused by Amberlynn, probably not. But it was around that time. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I know
just
Keem's
represent
off center. It's gross.
How I feel about the situation. I'm not done, but go ahead.
Okay. So, Keem, you are someone who, when you look at your... So, Keem, you are someone who, when you look at your... So, Keem, you are someone who, when you look at your history on the internet, it's very interesting. And I'm actually, I'm impressed with what you've done.
There it is. You are someone who.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched a documentary about you last year. You started
Yeah,
off
I'm
trolling
impressed.
people in Halo. I mean, holy shit. And you turned that into an empire of money on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's so admirable. And if anything, one of the things you absolutely need to be praised for is your determination. You were shut down time after time. False copyright strikes, real takedown requests, all kinds of shit. People wanted you off the net, right? You're still there. You never gave up. Damn, that's a success story.
Phil, it
That's
sounds familiar, dude.
Damn, that's a success story, dude. Damn.
Yeah.
I guess.
It
He's just sucking the peen.
literally sounds like you.
Exactly, Rebsy. That's
I-
Carrot. Yep.
I don't
It's
really
true.
think
We
about
just
it like
we just heard your
Admirable.
story and
Blood money.
It is. Craig's absolutely right.
Damn.
that. Okay. Now, at the end of the day,
Damn, I'm impressed. Gawk, gawk, gawk.
all right, when you look at what Keem has done and what I've done, I'll probably be forgotten. I'll just be a fart in the wind, right? I got 100,000 videos on the internet. No one's going to remember Darkside Phil besides the guy who jerked off on stream. And, probably
Yes.
the WWE Champions thing will go away eventually, just like everything else. Who cares? But Keem, has a big body of work. He's known. But when you look at how Keem made his money.
Play the
Okay.
song.
Again, I'm going off documentaries and things I've seen. I mean, Keem, you
Not
have
right
to
now.
openly admit that there were a lot of things that you've
Chody
done
Tane?
that
Is it a Chody Tane song?
you probably have no issue with whatsoever. You always feel from your perspective, because there's always two perspectives on everything, right?
Holy shit, Phil! I gotta say, this is fucking rich coming from you right now, though.
Yeah,
you're,
fine.
you're getting your information from the detractors that Keem has And that's where you're basing this on. When this whole episode, you have been talking about how much shit your detractors have made other people think about you. Like, do you hear yourself right now?
Indeed, I do. That's the nature of the beast. That's how YouTube works, man. That's how all this works.
I didn't see it.
man.
I didn't see
You're
it. Invisible mute.
So, from what I've heard and seen about Keem, you know, I call them a misery broker. All right, Keem, on a day when you have a good day, it's because someone else is having a bad day. Someone else has drama going on. Someone else has horrible things happening in their life. It's your good day, man. It's time for you to blow that up, and then you
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors. They were right.
Project like a shoe wedge. Get into that life. Get into that drama, right? You gotta be a part of it.
What's up? All right, Chuddy Chain's here. Oh, it's Sasquatch Afterbirth. Thank you. Well, Invisible Mute thought you were the one that did the you are someone who, damn, I'm impressed. But it was Sasquatch Afterbirth. Of course. Duh. Videos. All right, let me find it.
And now, get them on your show so that you can pull this out to be not just a one-time thing, but now it's going to be pulled on for weeks and weeks. If there's something.
Phil, do you know the internet at all? Do you know the internet at all?
Yes, I do.
Do you see who's successful on the internet? I mean, yeah, I would probably be more successful if I talk shit on people, but like I don't, and you know, like I do what I can because that's just where I'm at, you know. So it's like you can't be upset when people use the algorithms for their advantage, which Keem seems to have figured out.
You're right. And at one point I was. At one point I was a really stupid, jealous guy.
I can't. It already sucks. Yeah, I'm looking
and
for it.
I feel like I'm putting out content that's not harmful to anyone. I'm just doing gameplay. I'm dicking around on the internet here with my viewers. And this guy gets over and he's doing this drama content. People are saying it's hurtful. You know, you're right. At the same time,
He has a lot of videos.
Oh my God. Everyone has what's called a moral compass, correct? And you know, I've been talking about this on my streams recently. I was raised a Roman Catholic. All right, I'm not religious anymore.
Who cares?
So this is not like an excuse, but
bro, this is not an excuse. You set it up as an excuse, bro. Dude, this is crazy. It's really hard. Oh boy, it is hard to find this song. It's hard. It's hard to find it. Oh boy. Okay. All right. See if I can find it.
And you know, I've been talking about this on my streams recently. I was raised a Roman Catholic. All right, I'm not religious anymore, by the way. So this is not like an excuse, but I grew up with certain morals,
it's hard to find.
and values. And to me,
he's
the only way that I can get over on the internet and get or just get over in life is by stepping on other people. I'm not going to step on those people. I would rather be.
I don't think that's what Keem's doing when he's making
there
videos.
There it was, Rip
You know,
Resurgence.
I
All right, thank you.
Yeah, D-Day Cobra. Shout out to him. I saw him in chat earlier, you know, and tweeted us out. Thank you, buddy. He talks shit on anyone. Like he'll freaking, you know, he monetizes the haters better than anyone I know.
Right. Well,
I've talked to him personally.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. I just, oof, damn. Whoops.
Their destruction.
I forgot about this one.
Detractors that no one cares about.
Is this it?
People like me now. They want to come by. They want to hang out with me.
That part's good. Oh.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm having a resurgence on the internet. People are actually interested in me again for good reasons for the first time in a very long time, all right? I don't mean my obsessed detractors who are making money off of constant slander, libel, and lies. I mean everybody else. If you haven't noticed, other content creators don't really mention Darkside Phil anymore because why would they? The mystique of the WWE Champions shit is gone, right? The incident was 8-9 years ago. No one cares about this stuff anymore. So I'm now free to have a life, a real life, here on the internet, devoid of being constantly being out in a negative way, and that's a good thing. Normal people don't care about Darkside Phil anymore because there's nothing to hate on it, right? So in that regard, you're happy about it.
Woo! Woof.
Off air, and he's a fucking great guy. And like, he
Sorry,
chat
okay.
earlier, you know, and tweeted us out. Thank you, buddy. He talks shit on anyone. Like he'll freaking, he monetizes the haters better than anyone I know.
Right.
And
Well,
I've talked to him personally off air, and he's a fucking great guy, and like has a good moral compass to me. I don't think talking shit about people on the internet somehow changes who you.
Oh yeah, dude, Jodub, thank you for the reminder. Where did the fucking all right, Jodub, thank you for the 2 first of all. Where in Catholicism does Hello Space Jew come in? That's a great question. Great. I'm wondering what being raised Roman Catholic, even though you don't practice it anymore, has to do with fucking anything.
People. I would rather be.
I don't think that's what what Keem's doing when he's making videos. I see.
What?
Yeah, D-Day
What?
Cobra.
Invisible
Shout out to him. I
Mute?
saw him in chat earlier. And tweeted us out
What?
to everybody. He talks shit on anyone. Like he'll freaking he monetizes the haters better than anyone I know.
Right.
And
Well,
I've talked to him personally off air, and he's a fucking great guy, and like
Right, it means you can't do public charity. Correct.
has a good moral compass to me. I don't think talking shit about people on the internet somehow changes who you are.
That's
right as
okay.
your moral compass. I mean, you said moral compass.
You know how the whole crucifixion. Listen. What? Invisible Mute. We're just being silly. I know what you mean. But the space Jew thing, the Hello Jew that he did during Dead Space, that's the reference. It's okay.
But it's like, come on, dude. Like,
can I ask Phil a question?
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Phil, listen. All right, if me running Dromeler is like taking advantage of people's misery, right? Because
No, I know that. But Invisible Mute, it's just because of the Dead Space 2 video that Phil did where he said hello Jew and pretended to be a space Nazi. That was the joke.
the way I understand it, for how you're explaining it, is
Is
like
this a slow Invisible
a
Mute
YouTuber
moment?
will get canceled, and then I cover the story on my
We're being literal. It's okay. It was a joke.
platform, or you had the fappening, right? And I covered the
It's
story
all
on my platform that I'm making money off of other people's downfalls,
Slideshow
right?
started.
That's the way you see it.
Yes.
Well, there's people on YouTube that run documentaries on important things that happen on the
We're really close to finishing this, but we can finish it tonight.
internet. They're also
No, it's a slow dread moment? Oh.
in the same situation, correct?
What do you mean by that?
They're making money. They're making money on a newsworthy story on the internet.
Like factual reporting of things that are happening, like a news network. Like, what do you mean?
Of course. And then I inject my opinion on these stories.
Oh my god, Velvet Raven, thank you for the 5. There are 5 people on screen, and the only one that doesn't suck is Injured Big Ups. Oh my god, compliment. Thank you very much. That's very nice.
Well, but there are YouTubers, right? They're commentators, and then there's commentators that do like documentary style stuff that cover drama on the internet. You're saying that every single one of them is accepting
What do I
blood
mean by that?
because they're voicing their opinions on what's going on.
Well, simply voicing your opinion is one thing, Keem, but let's take a look at your history here. There's been documented cases.
Yeah, but you said that documentaries about other people aren't true. Or that documentaries about you aren't true, but when you believe the documentaries on other people, bro, what?
Where you've actually staged stuff and extrapolated.
No, wheelchair money is cleaner than blood money. We know that. Ah,
in situations where it didn't really exist. There's evidence of this. People have admitted
Explain
to it.
that. Explain that.
Yeah, tell me more. I'm not aware of these.
The documentary I watched last year about June the King made this one. And I guess there was a situation with a YouTuber, and I forget if he was a Minecraft YouTuber or another YouTuber. And, originally he appeared supposedly as an upfront, honest guest on Keemstar's show covering this drama. I think it was
It's a
allegations
live
that he had
stream
been
or a
underage.
Norwood Reaper support group Zoom call. No,
Girls or
Invisible
something.
Mute, I
Okay.
believe you. It's
Come
okay.
to find out, later on, the whole, or at least part of it, was orchestrated between the two behind the
Oh,
scenes.
yeah,
like, I guess
Velvet
he wanted to
Raven.
get back at someone, his ex or his current girlfriend, and
Okay.
Keem participated in that setup situation.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That doesn't even sound legit whatsoever. I have no idea what you're
You have
talking
the right
about.
to deny it. That's fine.
But-
You know what? It's out there. Just so you know, that shit's out there, man.
But I just want to say, like, you participated in supporting a YouTuber,
Yeah.
all right, that covered a story on my misery, right? If I supposedly
Right.
did something wrong, you watched and supported another YouTuber doing
Right.
exactly what Dromler does.
It's a good point.
Well, and on top of that,
Yup.
just to kind of reiterate this, like once again, Phil, you're telling Keemstar that he has the right to deny that because he's saying it didn't happen, even though you're saying there's a mountain of proof in this documentary, right? The same thing is being said to you right now about your WWE legends and everything like that, and you have the right to deny it too, even though there's a mountain of evidence through documentaries online.
Yup.
But the difference, Keem, to respond to your point, sorry, a lot of
The difference is I'm the only person that matters in this whole story. My name is Philip Burnell.
points just came up. The documentary is not just negative stuff
That's
about
true,
you.
DJ.
Okay, you understand? The documentary is actually covering your entire history. I've learned a lot of things about you that I find very admirable and very positive by watching that. It really did cover factually your rise and all the stuff that's happened and some of the
How do
big
you know that, though?
controversies
Factually? How do you know it's
Yeah.
factual? I'm just curious. It's on the internet, so it must be true.
I know, Phil, real quick. I mean, I see documentaries on DSP, but you on the show said half of the stuff's not even true. So
Yeah.
I'm confused. Is the internet 100% trustworthy or not? Because when it's about me, it's all facts. When it's about you, it's all lies. I'm confused.
It's not all fact, and it's not all lies. It's always somewhere in between, right? We all know that. We're not stupid. We're not bored. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't. Do you understand what he is saying? I do not believe that you do.
Yesterday, when you watch that documentary, you gotta kind of suspend your disbelief. Say, okay, believe it or don't, right? Make your own judgments based
So
on.
you
what
chose to
believe
believe this one when it came to Akeem.
In a couple particular cases, I'm not saying that one documentary is the only thing I've ever heard about Akeem. There's been lots of people who've.
That's what you're referencing a lot so far. So that's what I'm going on.
Can we come to the conclusion that me and you both have a bad reputation? We're controversial figures, but one of us is wildly more successful.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Invisible Mute. He said, I legit think DSP doesn't get it right now. Nope. Or he's obfuscating. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't even say I'm successful at all. So
Okay.
yeah, sure.
Keemstar, continue with what you were saying. Okay, I think we've established this. Keemstar, continue with what you were talking about.
Fuck! Phil's here, but that's okay.
All doing?
I need to use the restroom. I'm gonna go do that real quick, and then after his nightly pre-stream, I bet we could finish this because really, there's like 45 minutes left. We can do that, right? I need to use the bathroom very badly. I'm gonna turn on the.
What's up, everybody? Good evening.
Filters.
Hello and welcome, everyone. How y'all doing? It's time for a
I'll be right back.
late night chill stream here on
I'll be right back.
DSP
I'm
Gaming.
not gonna pee out the window.
It's
What's
time
wrong with
to
you?
basically wrap up my trilogy of chill streams regarding my classic games collection. Tonight, we're going to be going back to all of the big value games. Almost dropped it. I almost dropped it the moment I picked it up. The big value games that I have in my collection. We are going to box them with various different boxes and things that I purchased. We're going to try to clean them up a bit. Like, for example, if it's possible to say, maybe get like the price tag off of there or something like that, I will probably do so. I'll probably try to get it to like, shape properly. Like this one has like a dent in the top. So can you maybe get that to like space out and be the right proportions and then put it inside of all of these different cases that I have purchased. I don't even know if they're any good. We're going to mess with them tonight. We're going to, rip these open, build them. I think this is like Genesis. I have everything. I have Genesis, SNES, boxed Genesis, boxed SNES, regular NES, boxed NES, 32X / Sega CD, and more. So we're going to see everything there. What's the right proportions? What's the
This one has a dent in the top of it.
right sizes and all of that?
I wash my hands. Shut
and,
up.
We're going to see if it works. We're going to see if the collection looks good once it's all
Here.
nicely,
Smell them.
encased properly. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
No, he doesn't even know if they work.
I don't have enough for everything, but I have enough for the valuable games, because when we price them out, we now know which ones are the most valuable, and that's what's important to
No
protect,
piss
right?
hands.
So that's what we'll work on tonight. In the next 2.5 hours or so, 3, we'll hang out. We'll have a good time. We'll chill. We'll interact. We'll talk. It's more about hanging out than just, necessarily messing around with the games. But, it's kind of a 2-for-1 if we could do 2 things at the same time, right? So, should be a fun stream.
Yeah, we're spending
How's
more
everyone
money,
tonight?
baby.
Who do we got tonight? We got Tommy Versetti is here. Will Orange Koosh, the Rattler.
Orange Kush, are you in his chat, man? He keeps calling you Orange Kush.
An atrociously bad.
Wait, ALT called you Orange Kush. Or was it Kush?
Hitbox, very nice.
I hate the roll call.
Wibbly with our first. You got
I hate it.
Thank you, Wibbly.
I hate
so, FYI, if you were not here earlier and you missed out or you didn't see the video, yes, finally, the Final
right,
Fantasy
Gallo?
Magic
God.
cards have arrived. We opened 5 packs. Some nice looking cards. I really like the art of this set. We didn't really get many hits. We had 1 hit that's worth almost $5, and that was about it. I'm looking forward to more.
If you want to, Hawkeye.
And you know
I
how
can't
it works
stop
with
you.
milestones of support. I would love to crack
I would prefer that you see me as a person.
open lots of packs of Magic tonight and see all these cool Final Fantasy characters. I want my first Terra. I want my first Kefka. I want my first Cloud. I want them all. Let's go. Let's get them all tonight. Thank you, guys. All of your support will be heading to this at the end of the stream, okay? Good stuff.
Naked and laughing. Way more busted, though. Yes. Let's go.
So what's on everyone's mind? Because what we're going to do, we'll hang out for like 10, 20 minutes, get attendance built up. Then what we're going to do is crack open all of these cases that I bought.
course not. He opted for the cheaper one, so he's not gonna get all the good stuff, right?
And make them and see how
Women are things.
good they are. Like, what's the size? Are they the correct size?
I am not just a tiny
what?
hat.
And then figure out what goes in what. I actually don't know. I'm looking at them right now, and I'm like, these look the same. So I think I have 2 of the same here.
Movie sign, big ups. Thank you for the 5. Why the hell does Dave have to hold the box like some slimy salesman? Get bent, Dave. Get bent. Yeah, every time he's... Guys, I'm going to take a sip of Diet Pepsi. I like Diet Pepsi. It is Diet Pepsi. This is what it's in. It's annoying, right? It's jingling the keys. Exactly.
These look identical.
I know.
I think. Yeah, they look
right, but it's
identical.
bad.
But then I got these, which
I have-
I don't know if these
7 of them that I can see. 8.
are identical. I don't think so. I think these are different. Yeah, these are different size. I don't even know what's in this box.
Jesus,
I don't even
George.
know. Maybe that's Genesis.
That's good.
I guess we'll have to see.
What's he
I hope
building?
that I
A
have
deck?
The one that's big enough for the NES box.
Oh, a
'cause I swear
box. He's going to build the box. It is Diet Pepsi, yes. He's going to be building the boxes for these games.
bought that. But now I don't think any of those might be big enough. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to figure it out.
kidding?
Okay. Cool. All right.
Hold up the empty can. I get the 2 liters.
How y'all doing? What's going on tonight, everybody? So let's see. Snarky Kalava. Oh, he's talking about Flatman. Tommy says, please play the Flatman diss track. Huh? What? Did I open any of the Final Fantasy packs earlier? 5. We opened 5 packs of Elysian. The video is live on the channel. It's the DSP pack rips from earlier. And like I said, good art on these cards. I like how they look. Didn't really get many or any hits. The only one we got was like a $5 card, but it wasn't anything.
Big ups Harry. Yes. No, I didn't tap it. Sorry. It seems like a dad building something after Christmas where you just know it won't work. Yes.
Special. So
Yes.
hoping that tonight we'll do better with
I
that.
make a joke, but you
while
seem
we
nice.
chill and
Thank
mess
you.
with my retro games. I brought in some alcohol.
I don't have a problem. Oh,
that hopefully I can
oh my God. I thought he meant like bourbon.
get some of like glue and crap off of the games, or maybe even the when people wrote on them, maybe I can clean some of that off. I just have regular standard cleaner on the floor too, but I don't know how well the standard cleaner will work, if it will work at all or not.
Just get some gook on. I love to hear an American use liters.
Flatman,
That's what they're called. They're 2 liters.
I don't think I want to do anything with detractors. Why would I want to give them attention tonight? Exactly.
I have a song I just dropped in my newest shorts. Would you play it? It's like 2 minutes. Oh my God. I think I need to find that. I'm going to find that.
I don't think so. I just don't see the point. Don't give them a time of day. Why are we even talking about them? We're here to chill and have a good time. Why are we talking about detractors?
Where's this fucking channel? Oh, is this it? Oh my God. He has a Ko-Fi link. What? No. 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 No.
You say yes, breathe, bitch.
Walking, stepping on these detractors. Niggas so weak, what the hell they even after? They get destroyed in any debate. I'm in, I guess you can say yes, I'm him. Gangster to the core, throw a nigga through a door. If you want some flatter measurements, come hit me by the show. Weird ass stalking niggas everywhere I go online. I guess they all gay because they know I'm fine.
What is this?
Walking, stepping on these detractors. Niggas so weak, what the hell they even after? They get destroyed in any debate. I'm in, I guess you can say yes, I'm here. Gangster to the core, throw a nigga through a door. If you want some flatter measurements, come meet me by the show. Weird ass stalking niggas everywhere I go online. I guess they all gay because they know I'm fine.
What? The whole thing is just calling people gay. and saying, if you want flat Earth measurements, come to me. What the fuck? Oh, hey, look. Look, Fredo. Here's to a chill and positive stream. Shout out Intron. Fredo, why did you give him money? Stop it. Oh my god. Get more gout. Coping and seething. I'm coping and seething, absolutely. That was the most dented thing I've heard in a long time. Yes, that was Flatman B. Holy shit. Thank you, 64-bit, and thank you, the dude, for the 2. AI crap music. Yup.
I get his dunking on them, but guys,
Don't give him money. Don't give him money, Fredo. Stop that. I'll forgive you this once, but don't do it anymore. Don't do that.
I get his dunking on them, but guys, we're here to chill and talk about retro games and hang out. Why are we talking about my detractor? Who cares?
Is Flatman?
Fredo, thanks for 500 cases. Here's to a chill and positive stream. Shout out
It was not AI? What do you mean?
to whoever Indrid is. I don't even know who that is, but okay. Stream shout out to whoever Indrid is. I don't even know who that is, but okay.
Dude, he said my name so many times. How is he not caught on?
I got a $3 tip. Someone says they have a crush on Indrid and they want to give a shout out. I don't know what you're talking about, but thanks for $3.
He said my name so many times at this point. Like, how does he not know? He wants me. No.
Who cares?
That was worth $5. I appreciate it, Fredo. But don't give him money. It was funny. That's up to you. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but he's going to take it and burn it.
For 500 kicks, here's to a chill and positive stream. Shout out to
That's
whoever
true.
Indrid
That's true. Other women don't exist. I saw Eat Indrid's AS reel in there yesterday. God damn it.
is. I don't even know who that is, but okay. Thank you for 500 kicks.
I don't want your money to be burned,
Fredo.
you know, Fredo? Yeah. He knows that's a narcissist response. He won't ever acknowledge your existence unless you break into his house or something. Well, guess you know what I gotta do now.
And then Wibbly did another 100 kicks. Thank you, Wibbly. Thank you guys for the
reaction makes you laugh. All right. You know, that's up to you. It's up to you.
support. Much appreciated.
Check Discord.
Thank you.
All right.
Haley, how are you? Haley says looking forward to some nostalgia with these old games. Yeah, this should be cool.
Jay, we actually just listened to it. We just listened to the whole thing.
Honestly, this is all modern stuff I bought off of Amazon. Will any of it actually work? Will any of it be the right size? What do you think? I'm curious. Like, for example, the first thing I see, I open this box, right?
All right, Fredo, that's up to you. It's up to you. You know, it is every man's choice what to do with their money. While I don't approve of giving it to Phil, you know, it's not mine. So that's all I can say. Yep, Flatman is finding the edge. He's going to drop off it soon. Big ups, Fredo. That was funny. You guys, if you want to...
Is that supposed to be SNES? That looks like possibly SNES.
If you want to watch this dumbass AI music, we're not mad. We're just disappointed.
So
there you go. That's the AI song.
No, it doesn't look like it's big enough for Jen.
Damn it, Fredo, you're being generous. He says just because. Well, I appreciate it. Just because, very, very much. That's very generous and very sweet. Thank you. Well, buddy.
So I think I got ripped off. Whatever this one is, I don't think it's big enough for anything. What does it say?
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa, buddy.
I think I got ripped off on this one. This looks way too small.
It's very much appreciated. And I promise you that I will use it to buy Diet Pepsi. And probably useless game collector crap.
NES.
If you do break into his house, be sure to take his self-defense hatchet. I want it. Okay, I got you.
From what I can see, no way.
That's one pack. Yeah, I got it.
Here's the standard SNES card. Here's the container.
Shit.
What? In what world would an SNES game fit in that?
I hope you're spending
so
on
I
the
might not
dumbest
even
shit.
have anything for SNES tonight. But I did buy ones that are supposed to be like for a full-size SNES box. So maybe that one would be big.
All right, let's take a pause for a second because I completely forgot to do the tarot card predictions for tonight. So, all right. This is going to... We're going to predict Philip's night. Ooh, this one jumped out at me. We got an upside-down emperor. I feel like we got this one the other day. I did. I swear to God, I shuffled them too. Tyranny, controlling, cruelty, abuse of power, undisciplined, poor leadership, rigidity, stubborn, and lacks discipline. 3-card spread. Yep, we're doing it. When are you going to grade your games for stream? All my games are on Steam. All of them are on Steam. I can't do that. Whoop, this one fell out. Oh, okay. An upside down
Temperance. Interesting. One-sided. Oh, my dudes. One-sided relationship, imbalance, excess, irreconcilable differences, short-term focus, clashing, lack of perspective. Dude, this is Phil. I'll pull an extra one for you, Fredo, for sure. All right, we got one more for Phil, and then I'll do the Fredo pull. That's what she said. They're roommates. Oh my God, they're roommates. All right, here's one. Okay, we got a right side up. 8 of Cups, abandonment, walking away, travel, letting go, withdrawal, retreat, moving on, disappointment, loneliness, and self-discovery. It is so interesting that so many of these are like tyrannical, loneliness, and sadness for Phil. Weirdly enough, I'm playing Persona. Fuck yeah. They're roommates.
You know, I think these are NES here. Yeah, these are NES
All right,
games.
this
I need
one-
a bunch, so I bought a bunch of those, a big thick
This one's for Fredo.
come out. That looks like they're big enough for NES games, I would say. That does look big enough. Is this Genesis? This is Genesis, and I'd argue that does look like possibly the size of Genesis.
All that to say
Or
that
maybe
it
not.
probably won't be a good night for Phil.
Or maybe not. Again, we won't know till we open, right? We won't know till we open them when we start folding and building them. Maybe they are correct, maybe they're not.
Ooh, this is an interesting one, Fredo. Listen to this. It is a right side up moon. Secrets, illusion, deception, fear, imagination, mystery, subconscious visions, cycles, anxiety, and insecurity. You might have a fork in the road coming up soon. Interesting.
Maybe I'm just being a little too. Maybe I'm jumping
Not
the gun
bad.
a little
It's
ahead
not
of time.
bad
for not really,
necessarily.
you know,
You want to
not
pull
really
two,
making
John
them
Doe?
yet.
Sure.
So, yeah, I need reading glasses. I cannot read anything in front of me. I can read this screen perfectly fine because it's further back. Anything in my face, I can't read anymore. I need reading glasses. 100%. I just can't read shit. So, if I go out and I go out with my wife to go to somewhere to eat, I need glasses to read the menu. I can't see it. Starshine Radiant says I bought a shell
Moon is mostly anxiety brought by uncertainty. Okay, thank you, Vandal.
specifically for my 3DS XL, the old version, and it would fit. It said it would fit. It doesn't. Only the new model. The downside's to ordering stuff online. Exactly. So I ordered the most I ordered was a bunch. I think it's like 25 NES games because I looked.
All right, for John Doe, we got the right side up 4 of swords. Yeah. Mental overload, relaxation, needing solitude, recovery, rest, retreat, peace and quiet, meditation, regrouping, and sanctuary. Again, not a bad one. You recently took a step back from my business and quit working like a psycho. Good for you. So I guess, yeah, the uncertainty is a little bit there. All right. Interesting. Well, maybe this card could work for both you and John Doe. So yeah, a little bit of rest in your future, or it's telling you that you probably should. I don't know. A lot about tarot cards is interpretation. So, but they're not bad. Those are not bad cards. They're pretty good. Pretty good. Did somebody just... Oh, thank you, BR Joe. I appreciate that. And thank you, Velvet Raven, for the 5. As a collector who sold 40 games to a local shop today, I can confirm that I have never sleeved shit. Just take care of the media and don't pee on the boxes. I think that's really good advice. It's very accurate. It's officially your second week in the U.S. Oh, fuck yeah, John Doe. Hell yeah. Temperverse and Emperverse are legit just the system crashing on itself. It's DSP's literal life. Yes,
In my library, and I have about maybe 15
Sure,
to
Gallo.
20 that have good value. So I want to put the ones that are higher value into the cases, obviously. I do hope that the ones that fit the boxes work. Like 32X, I have so many 32X boxes, and I want to put those into boxes, so I hope that they fit. But I don't know which ones of these it's supposed to be. Probably the biggest one. No, that's not big. Well, that could be big enough.
You're welcome.
I think this might be it. These ones.
Oh my
Or
god,
maybe
this is
this one.
boring.
Could be this one. I'm not sure. I think it's this one, actually, and I bought 2 of them. We'll have to see. We're going to mess around with this stuff tonight. Hopefully I'll have a nice, sorted, clean, protected collection of retro.
Upside down the devil. Gallowed. Not necessarily a bad thing. Overcoming addiction. Detachment, independence, breaking free, revelation, reclaiming power, reasserting control. Mayhaps good things.
Show games as of the end of the night. What's up, TX Shooter? How are
I've
you tonight?
never punched
Welcome,
a bee or peed on a box of peas. No.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to do, Haley.
Just gonna
Just
win the
build one of
opening
each
game
box
for the
first
NF
and just
I
get a
don't
better
think it
idea of
works
what
like
it fits.
that,
That's exactly
King.
what I'll do. I'll open each package, just build one of each, and we'll put them next to each other, try to figure out which is which, and then start getting games fit in there.
Yeah, good luck, John Doe. It's a good place
Yeah, good
sometimes.
stuff.
I know, King. I'm sorry. Okay, all right.
Am I going to apologize to Eliza? No, she was spamming the chat. She deserved to be temporarily banned. She was
divination.
massively spamming the chat for no reason.
No, Swimco.
Same thing
Probably
happened to
not.
anyone.
I'd find a guy that can pee standing up. Whole stream of Phil playing with his junk. I know.
Well, I mean,
it's
thanks for
great.
$2. He said if you play
Bro, he's really trying to get Phil to play this fucking short. If you play a minute of my short, you'll laugh.
a minute on my short, you'll laugh. Flatman, I don't want to watch a short tonight. I want to chill with the audience and do retro games. I don't care about the track.
Indrid, peg me, please, mommy. How do you get a bull? Can I have one? Yes.
Do you understand?
1 second.
I just don't, maybe I'll do it later. I don't care about it right now. Okay? Cool.
It's you. Wow! So we got the tyranny aspect right there. Fuck you, Flatman B. Fuck you. Calm down. Shut up.
I've not seen a story trailer for Wolverine. No, I have not. I guess it just came out because San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now.
America's amazing. And
Mercury Places. I had a successful first date at a coffee shop. Any ideas what to do for the
fuck yeah,
second date?
Fredo.
I don't know. What do you?
Hell yeah.
What are the interests between the parties involved? Do something that you guys like, right?
Fuck. Hold on. I'm doing a really bad shuffling. A really bad time.
Stop asking me what my favorite of everything is. I'm not going to answer those questions. It's ridiculous.
It's about a
Stop.
different ended. What? Sorry?
Stop asking me what my favorite of everything is. I'm not going to answer those questions. It's ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
People just say, what's your favorite ice cream? What's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite this? I don't care. I'm nothing. I hate everything. Stop that right now.
All right, the Indrid peg me, please. Is a right side up Queen of Swords. Honest, truthful, chatty, independent, protective, witty, funny, strong, fair, realistic, problem solver, intelligent, and open-minded. This could be you, or someone you know, or I don't know. That's up to you. I don't know your life. Not a bad one.
All right, should we? You know what? Here, let's just get started building these just to show you. I got a
He's polite.
ginormous
He said,
stack of
please.
these things here to
God.
try to build and see what they are tonight. Let's build one of each and see what they all are.
Okay.
This one doesn't say
He
what
is
it is at all.
pissy.
I think it said on the box, SNES. So let's see. Let's open it. And let's see if we
That's true. Most Americans are good people just trying to live their lives.
build
Yeah.
one. What
Still
it is
anal
exactly.
about what happened last stream. Oh, fuck yeah.
Looks like they wrapped it in like saran wrap from like the grocery store, right? Like, why is it
All
wrapped like this?
right, so I'm
This
going
is
to
annoying.
go.
I can't even find it.
All right.
Well, that's annoying. Well, that's annoying. Huh. I wonder why not the other
God,
side's
this
staying
sucks. All right, let's wait. I want to see how much money he's at. Ew, dude. Okay, how much money? Oh, $10. That's the problem, guys. What's my favorite brand of socks? Ugh, I don't know. I buy my socks on Amazon. So let's finish this. We've got like 45 minutes left.
Leading up to this, you reached out to Boogie Wings and DSP, 50 grand on the table to start the podcast. Continue.
So knowing how to help all three of them, all right, and then also creating
is
a
it
business
rare?
opportunity for myself, right?
I've got him open on the other screen, so if anything happens,
It
I'll
is
bring
all
it
these
back.
things combined. And not only just helping TSP, Wings, and Boogie and myself, because this is a brilliant idea, but it's also helping every single person that's in this chat right now. It's also helping every single one of your haters, every single one of your guys' actual supporters. Everybody wants this content. This is a win. This is a golden.
I've seen enough of Phil fingering his box. Me too. If you want some funny, wholesome videos, Europeans react to being in the USA for the World Cup. It's a weird rabbit hole, but wholesome.
An opportunity.
Nice.
So knowing this and wanting to reach out to help you, I found you to be so incredibly difficult to work with.
Oh yeah, run
Boogie
away.
already contacted you
I believe
and told
that.
you that this was about a podcast. I publicly tweeted, reach out to me, $50,000, and you ignored me. Then we finally start talking in DMs, and your response is, well, email me, because I want to set up a call. We're already talking in DMs on Twitter.
Yeah.
Why can't we just jump on a call and talk right away? We're already communicating. You tell me to go email you.
I've heard that,
That
Willis.
is so
yeah.
weird from my perspective. If I reach out to the biggest YouTuber on the platform, Mr. Beast, and I text him, hey, we got to get on the phone. I got to talk to you about something. I'm going to talk to him within 12 hours. And this is a wildly more busy guy than you, Phil. All right. And that's the biggest YouTuber on the platform. This is how content creators communicate with each other. We don't, email each other. Like, we have managers to do that stuff. We have lawyers to do that stuff. I have a team of people that will get in an email. I don't get in an email ever. I'm never in a Gmail ever. You know, this is, what are you talking about? That was so
And it's crazy, right, King of WWE?
DSP has such an inflated ego. He thinks that Keem and Kino were his equals. Yeah.
Oh, disrespectful to me when I'm just communicating you in Twitter DMs. We're talking back and forth, and you're telling me I have to email you in order to get on a call. I was so confused by that, but I play along. All right. I think one of my people may have emailed you or something. I got a phone number. We set up a scheduled time when we're going to call and we're going to talk about this. And I call you during the scheduled time, and you don't answer the phone. And then I get a message back saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I was streaming. I told you I work at this time."
Phil is just waiting. He's just waiting to be like, "Nah, Keem. No." But yeah, this is why Keem is successful. Phil, I swear to God, he has like a mental block. And like, I get it, because if I know I've got work to do, I will delay that shit until the last minute. But Phil, he's going to do it at like, when it comes with a huge cost to himself.
Well, even if that is true,
like, he's going to delay it forever.
That stream is not more important than my phone call and my opportunity. It's not.
Phil, what do you think about that? Do you think that's accurate? You have an opportunity to put 5 figures in your pocket, and you kind of give us your mindset there, because
Oh yeah, El Famoso, for sure. They're on the same level of suctitude. That's for damn sure.
Well, it's all semantics, because who cares how you're talking or whatever. First of all, Craig knows how to contact me. He contacted me to be on this show. It was pretty straightforward. Wouldn't you say, Craig, it was pretty easy to reach out to me? It wasn't hard to reach me, was it?
No, I emailed you. Yeah, it was easy.
And when we were able to talk back and forth pretty reasonably with no issue, correct? I don't think we ever had an issue, right?
No. I think what we're hearing
Well,
here is...
hold on. You think Craig is a big YouTuber, though? Come on. Look at this guy.
Oh, no, I'm not saying...
Hey, once upon a time, buddy. Once upon a time.
This has nothing to do with size. This has to do with just being reasonable. If someone has a business contact line, said, this is the best way to contact me, please do it. But instead, you go to your giant audience on Twitter and you just scream, I want DSP to contact me immediately, $50,000 on the line. It's hostile, it's disrespectful, it's unprofessional.
So...
But did it work?
You got triggered and were on the defensive immediately when you saw that from
Exactly.
Keem. You did not see that he was actually reaching out to help. You know,
No,
even
not
though
at all. I didn't even know. People had to tell me in my chat that was happening.
DSP is a regarded version of Sisyphus, pushing the boulder up the hill while digging his own potholes on the walk down. That's so accurate.
So according to like what I've just heard, you were talking shit about him retiring, and he jokingly responded and kind of slapped you a lighthearted slap with a glove, but said, "You know what? I'm gonna hook you up anyway." That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
And you were stuck on that. What year was this, by the way? Just because I kind of have a. So this was recent.
Yeah, roughly a year ago.
Wow.
DSP is Elliot Page.
No, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a little further back. I mean,
Right,
it feels.
but dude, Runamoin, great point. But the way he contacted Sir Aspen was fine. That's basically what Phil did. He literally went to Twitter, tagged Aspen, and called him a bitch to get him to respond.
Feels like, Phil, you're in this time of like you're trying to find that way past this spot that you're in, and I don't mean to like call anything out, but it does feel like that's being
DSP's the
stuck on
boulder.
level 1,
Yeah, the death
right?
of
And
Sisyphus.
it feels like, I mean, shout out to
Yeah, you
Keem for
guys
like
are
actually
right.
reaching out after you were talking shit. Like that's not something that happens. And if he was truly trying to help you out, like that's kind of surprising. I would, if someone was talking shit about me and I was a
That's true. He also derailed Wing's stream and told him to call him. So why is it okay for you to do these things, Phil?
successful as Keem, I've been like, fuck this person. I wouldn't even acknowledge them. Especially as you say, it was just some small time. I don't remember what wording you chose, that you weren't even successful in your own mind.
The words he used was little baby man.
But him talking shit to me isn't a personal thing, right? It's an opportunity for me to make a Twitter video
Rules for
and
Dave,
make some entertainment for my
not
audience.
three.
Like when I go on the internet,
That's how you internet right there.
when I
That's
go
how
on the
you
internet, I'm not thinking about, will people like me? Will people hate me? I'm thinking, let me make a piece of content that people will enjoy watching, whether they like me or hate me or whatever. Let me make some piece of content that people are interested in. That's all I ever think about when I come to the internet, is serving viewers. All right.
Well, I mean, that's a fucking lie. What you're thinking about are dollar signs.
Hold on, real Phil. Are you okay with this? You know, I don't want. Yeah, just with this conversation. You know, I mean, you came on to do an interview with me and Craig. You know, it was a tough interview. You know, we dove deep into throughout. You know what was going on, and you weren't prepared.
But I appreciate it.
I didn't know that Keemstar would be on the show today. I didn't know either. This all just kind of happened naturally.
This is the internet.
Yes, Phil does act like a clingy ex-girlfriend, given how he contacted those people. Yep. And especially when he was trying to get like people, was it Wings and LTG? The way he acted in their DMs was just like, let it go.
As the guest on my show, I just wanted to ask you if you're
This
cool.
is
Like, I
Oedipus,
would love for this to continue. I just want to make sure you're cool with it.
I'm okay with this, but I mean, obviously, we want to get back to the other topics too, right? I mean, we kind of put everything on pause.
Sure, but I think something good is happening here, right? We're working through things. We're understanding what each perspective is. I understand your perspective, Phil. I understand Keemstar's perspective.
Okay.
So I got a question for you, Keem. Is this? You don't mind if I call you Keem, do you?
No, that's fine.
Okay,
Everyone calls me.
Call me Sir Star.
All right. Is the offer still there for this to happen?
I mean,
if Phil was open to it.
Was your ex-wife really that terrible looking, Fredo? Fredo?
I would say potentially, but not really, right? You know, I took Wings of Redemption and Boogie 2988, who were willing to work with me and understood this business opportunity. And I'm setting up a boxing match between the two of them. And I'm going to break the internet with this. All right.
No,
this
you're
is
not.
an awesome opportunity for Wings, an awesome opportunity for Boogie. This is going to be broadcasted on May 13th.
Personality-wise? Okay, good.
And
At
I
least
haven't
she
even
was
announced
cute.
this anywhere yet. This is an exclusive. It's going to be free to watch.
Oh, shit.
It's going to be free to watch.
Whoa.
And
Can I ask a question?
yeah,
Of course.
Since I am the guest, right?
Same goes
Yeah,
to
please
you.
ask. Yeah.
Team, you know, again, I understand your reason here. You're saying I'm just making content people want to see, right? Is there any line that you won't cross when it comes to content that you think people want to see that you can make profit on? Do you have any kind of restraint?
Yeah,
Do you ever feel
Fredo,
that
I
morally
feel
something
you.
is too far? Because I personally and many others hear this about this boxing match coming up. Okay, now let me give you my perspective.
Okay.
Wings of Redemption, Boogie, two desperate guys. We all know they're down on their luck. They could definitely use some money, right? We all know this.
yes.
Same goes for you, motherfucker.
They project that to the internet. They're both, technically, from what we can see and understand, they're kind of unhealthy. Maybe not. Who knows? But you only know what
Agree.
they project. correct?
Maybe not. They're massive.
Do you not feel that having two people like this, overweight, possibly unhealthy, doing a boxing match against each other so that everyone on the internet can laugh at them, could possibly, just possibly, be either putting them in harm's way or maybe be considered morally reprehensible because of the repercussions
Yeah,
that could happen during this
Gallo,
match?
that part.
Do you not think they're adults that they can make their own decisions, though, Phil?
That's
I'm
fine.
just
I mean,
curious.
anyone can make their own decisions. That's
I'm
fine.
sorry, Kane. Please answer them.
Let me respond.
I'm talking about it like it's a snuff film. I know.
All right. Every single influencer boxer,
Of course
whether
he
they're
did,
healthy
Gallo.
or not, is putting themselves in harm's way for entertainment. They're all warriors, and they all deserve respect. Wings of Redemption and Boogie haven't gotten any respect.
Warriors?
In fact, it's disrespect. Very
Oh,
similar to
thank
you.
you,
All right. And by doing this, they will get respect, whether people laugh or not. They are going to get respect for jumping in that ring. But you mentioned that they're
Okay.
unhealthy. Of course, they're unhealthy. But I can tell you right now, behind the scenes, and nobody knows this, both of them have actively already lost weight.
Oh, I know. I fucking hate Phil's whole thing about like actually caring about Wings and Boogie's health. Like, no,
Training for this fight.
he didn't give
This
a
is a
fuck.
positive thing in both of their lives. And I don't think either one of them have the ability to seriously hurt the other. Do you? Do you think they're in real danger by fighting each other? I think these are equal opponents.
This is not a serious boxing match, Kane.
Oh my
They don't know
god!
anything about boxing. These are two overweight guys that are going to go at it, swinging. You know,
Are you going to
anything can
watch?
happen. No.
Yes, you are.
No!
Yes, you
not.
are.
I don't watch
believe
that.
you.
What the fuck was that?
You're going to watch?
No.
Yes, you are.
No,
yes,
I'm
you
not.
are.
I don't watch
believe
that
you.
crap.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not. As someone who did kickboxing for 8 years of my life, everyone should get into the ring. It's a self-realizing crash course. Ugh. No, thank you. I'm good. It looks hard. It's officially the heaviest boxing match. Yes. Phil isn't wrong about this, but right for the wrong reason. Yeah. Yes.
I don't watch
But
your crap.
Phil,
man.
No.
you know who is going to watch it, Phil?
Everyone else.
Everyone. Great answer. That's exactly what I would have said.
I just don't believe you. It really comes down to what I just said a little while ago. When I look at like making content for the internet and doing
No.
stuff like this,
No.
my question is, will this serve viewers? And I know it
Sounding like cat. No.
will. I know so many people are going to tune in. I know
Yes,
so many people
John
want to see this,
Doe, I
and I
think
don't
so.
believe you when you say you're not going to
Oh yeah, yes, he watched some of it for sure. Reps.
watch this. I think you are going to watch this fight.
You're so
Phil-
mistaken. You have
Phil-
nothing about me then, dude.
Well, let's ask this, Phil. And this is just my morbid curiosity. If there was an opportunity for you, Phil, to do something physical, box, whatever, I don't know, whatever it may be, that was a kind of a YouTuber versus YouTuber opportunity. Would you
No.
be open to that? Open
No.
to
No.
anything like that?
Wouldn't do it.
No?
That's not what I'm about. I'm on the internet to share my passion for games, to have a cool social
Nice,
interaction
Bloody
with you know,
Jesus.
my viewers, my fans, whatever you want to call
Nice.
them. I'm not here to make a mockery
Hey.
of myself or do
Hey.
a publicity stunt. I don't do that kind of stuff. People will say
Hey.
I do, whatever. It's your perspective. From my perspective, I just want to be in my lane with my viewers, doing a good, fun stuff. I have no aspirations of grandeur or anything like that. I don't want to.
I want to see what the captions think he said right there. Grandeur.
Doing a good, fun stuff. I have no aspirations of grandeur or anything like.
Oh, it actually got it. Grandeur. Grandeur. Grandeur.
that. I don't want to blow up because I did a stupid internet boxing match with someone. You know, it's so stupid to me. Immature,
That's fine,
honestly.
Phil. If I could finish why I'm frustrated and explaining myself,
Continue.
because like
If you could, Phil, if you could, shut the fuck up, please. Thank you.
look, this all started with me retiring and you having, a bad opinion on me, and then us having that metaphor of, you being on level 1. Like, I really did retire like a year ago. I pretty much did retire. Now I'm doing DLC, but I'm not paying for the DLC. The DLC is paying me, and I'm doing more and more and more and more stuff in this space because I just love it so much. And it comes from a place
Dude,
of
these video game terms that Keemstar's trying to use, the DLC is paying me. Fuck off.
you absolutely loving what
Yeah, I know. You're one of the kids. Hello, fellow youth.
you do and loving these video games. You know who else likes video games? Wings and Boogie. You don't think the three of you on a podcast would be a good thing? You guys
How do
talking
you
about
do,
games,
fellow
giving your
kids?
opinions, talking about current events and whatnot. You don't think that's a positive thing?
Clever analogy. Sure. Listen, if it was anyone else, sure, but Keemstar's in his fucking 40s too. All right. I'm in my 30s. I enjoy games. I'm not. It's just weird. It's just weird. It reminds me of like. Hold on. Dale Gribble as Sparky Wilson. Come on.
Is your dad making you get a paper route too?
Oh boy. Okay, come on. I just want to show.
Does Gribble? Gribble what? I'm Sparky Wilson, and I moved here with my mom when my dad left us.
That is what it gives.
Keem, I just said right here on the show, I would love to do a show with those guys. I'm friendly with them. Behind the scenes, I have conversations.
So when I couldn't get a hold of you and I called you multiple times, it wasn't once and you ignored it. It was multiple times. I kept calling, I kept DMing you and you said, oh, I'm streaming now. And A couple weeks went by.
By the way, that's false what he's saying, but I'll let him keep going. It's fine. Whatever. Believe it as fact, you know.
No. We want to hear your perspective. That's what we're doing here.
Did he not call you multiple times?
He called me at least once, maybe twice, but I think it was just once. It could have been twice.
Rusty Shackelford is the best.
The amount of times that you've said during this interview that you don't really remember is shocking.
Yeah.
Because I don't document this stuff. Why do I care?
But how can you say with such certainty that it wasn't you or that he didn't call or that all these things if constantly I'm just calling it out. Or, I'm not trying to come at you, but I've just noticed that a lot. So now you say actually he called maybe twice. Could it have been 3 times? Could it have been 4 times?
It definitely
didn't
wasn't 4. It was 1 or 2.
How do I know?
3 or 4.
I'm just,
I specifically remember when he...
No, I know, Invisible Mute. It's funny. I think he's using gaming analogy so DSP can get it. That's the impression I got. Absolutely. That's what Keemstar's doing. But he underestimates how stupid Phil is.
He called me during a stream, and I'm like, who's calling me? And then when I went on a break...
That's what it gives. Shut up! Shut up! I'm an impressionable... Stupid.
I open my phone. I'm like, this must be him because I don't have his phone number. I'm assuming this must be him because of the location side, the phone numbers or whatever. And I'm like, why is he calling me when I gave him these specific times to call me? He's calling me when I said I was busy.
But even then, Phil, you may be busy, but there's a call worth potentially 50 grand.
I've been watching too much Amber Lynn Reed. She does that a lot. I should have used the sandwich shop analogy.
Plus more on the backside of this that could take 10 minutes. I mean, and once again, your true fans will understand. Look, I had to get on a phone call. This is a really important business call. I appreciate you guys. And you know what? They're going to stay there with you. They're going to stay there watching because they want to know what's happening. They want to know more about this. Like the idea of not taking a call just because you're streaming, like your fans will understand that, man.
Now you open a
burger
burger joint.
I didn't have his number. I'm checking after the fact during a break or whatever. But the fact that this guy can't call me when I'm giving him...
So, bro... just to make a point here, you can check your tracking on a pack of fucking cards for I don't know how many hours a day. You can take a break to go walk your wife down the street. You can take a break to go pick up food from your front doorstep and it takes you 30 minutes, but you can't step away from the stream for a 10-minute phone call. He leaves the stream running while he walks his wife. Exactly.
And the times to call is baffling to me. So first, he won't... The true interaction here, I had to DM him. He wouldn't contact me. I had to DM him. He would not talk further in the DM about what this was until I demanded it. I'm like, dude, just tell me what you're talking about to see if I'm interested. I don't want to get on a call with you unless you just say, what if you had said something I'm totally not interested in at all? I'm just like, no, we're not even bothering with it. He wouldn't... I had to like pull strings to get him to even say, okay, I want you to be like a host on a show. And then he wouldn't even talk any further. He demanded a phone call. I give him my number. I give him the specific times to call.
Exactly. Girthquake, he did stop the stream once to get a phone call with his doctors because of the hand cream with the eczema ooze.
He calls the wrong time.
You gotta go feed the critters.
I mean, according to what I hear from Keem, hold on, I just want to say this real quick. According to what I'm hearing from Keem, he was going to put up $150,000 to do a show with 3 guys. Like that's a risk. That's him investing a lot of his income to try to help these guys, including yourself. And I think a phone call, wanting to do it over a phone call is like that's nothing in comparison to what he's trying to do. All right, I just need to say that.
And Phil, listen.
Do you want to know why I don't like the phone call idea? Why I wanted it in writing? Would you like to know?
In just a second, Keemstar, go ahead.
True,
Phil,
Gallo. Yeah.
Now that we're talking about this and we're communicating for the first time back and forth, all right, I can tell just by how you're reacting and what you're saying back to me that you actually understand that this was a great opportunity. And that's why we needed to be on the phone, is so we can actually communicate.
Okay, Keemstar.
We could hear each other's voice. We could talk this thing out. You can ask me questions. The text conversation, the emails back and forth, all right?
Okay.
That's not like really how business gets done. That's how contracts get done. That's how managers communicate back and forth and do deals. But like when we're at the very beginning of an idea and we're trying to figure out what
I do agree with this part. The beginning, just DM each other. It's fine.
we're going to do with this business, it has to be like real communication back
No,
and
he
forth
doesn't
in a
give a
phone call,
fuck.
like it is right now. So that's why it was so...
You done?
important for me to get on the phone with you.
Okay.
DSP was scared Game would snake him.
Do you agree or disagree? Does it make sense to you, Phil?
What I was going to say was
Sure.
the reason I wanted it in writing was very simple. All right. Again, you have to understand, Keem, you have a lot of stuff that's said about you on the internet. You know that. We've agreed to that.
But
Right?
so do you.
I'm so sick of hearing that from you.
It's so frustrating
If I'm
when you
going to
say
deal
that.
with this guy, if I'm going to deal with this guy,
Thank you, Glitter Fart, for the 5. Please check Darkside LARPer for POV clips of Phil getting wrecked. Yeah, I heard about that. Let me
I'm going to
pull
deal with
it
this
up.
guy. I want our conversation in writing. Because what's to stop me from getting on the phone with Keem, having a conversation, and the next thing I know, he completely lies about what we just talked about to get drama on his content.
Phil, that's like me going to Craig. Like, hell no. I hear all this shit about Phil. I don't want him to come up here and start fucking wanking it on the show live. You know what I mean? That's like me believing.
All right, real quick, because these are so short. I don't AI generate thumbnails like Phil does. Well, I do sometimes. All right, real quick. Oh,
Phil is a stupid fucking thing.
Hey! Bye-bye. All right, I'm gonna give him a sub for that. I'll post the link in chat so that you guys can go and look at the rest, obviously, if you would like to, because it does. I'm sorry. I love that shit, dude. Yeah, obviously there's a lot there, and I think that there is some fun in that. I'm sorry.
Believing what is on the internet when I think this was actually it was a tough, but it was a good show, you know, and it was a chance for you to come clean and like really try to tackle some of the shit that's out there. But it's like you're using the same kind of shit that people have been using against you, but you're using it against Keemstar. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't listen.
Yeah.
You do hear,
Fast
you do see it, right?
Phil?
I do not trust Keem.
Yeah, he
You
did.
don't know me. We've never
He did
even
notes.
talked.
How do you not trust the man when you're getting your information from the internet? The internet is not a real place.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you this. I
The invaders really fucked him up today.
do
It was
business
good.
with the biggest content creators on this entire planet. All right. I don't just run a show called Drumler. I develop video games. I represent YouTubers. I get them brand
You develop video games since when?
deals. One of my companies represents the biggest streamer on the planet. I have a long business history with FaZe, Mr.
Who?
Beast. Like, where?
Wait, you represent Mr. Beast? What?
Like, you don't know anything about me. You don't. Right?
Not directly. Good.
Right? But if we had a conversation and you got to learn about me and what I've done and the business
FaZe?
opportunities that I've created
How
for
weird.
this industry for the last 15 years,
That's just
your
weird.
opinion of me would be wildly different
No, I didn't know that. That's just weird.
than you watching a drama documentary about me, something that you're against. Like, this is blood money.
was
But
not a
that's where
drama
you got your
documentary.
information from.
It talked a lot positively about you. Why do you think I watched a drama video about
Trash.
you? That's not what I watched.
So it talked positively about me, but by watching it, you had a negative view of me. That doesn't-
I'm not sure what FaZe is either, but from what I'm hearing in chat, they're not great. You paid for a shitty mobile game like PewDiePie. So I say Keem is a piece of shit lolcow, but a smart one. In some ways, yeah.
It's
No,
not
I don't
adding
know.
up.
I respect you immensely, but I don't know after all. It's not just that. There's other things too. Other people that have said things about you and their dealings with you. I have to kind of be protective of myself and my business and my family.
Was there ever
I
was
feel
there
there's
ever a
risk of being
story?
involved with you? I do. I feel there's a risk that I could be,
He worked on Fortress Craft, a shitty Minecraft ripoff.
hung out to dry somehow.
I know that there's multiple things that I've done wrong in my career, like 1,000%. I have said outlandish things.
You said the
in the
N-word a
attempt
lot.
of making entertainment and entertaining people.
Okay, got it.
In 2015, one of the biggest things, my team got a story wrong, and I went on air with the story wrong and falsely accused someone of being a pedo. It was wrong identity. It wasn't
Yeah, and you fucking came out. You went after that guy so hard. You're a piece of shit, Keemstar.
the same guy. All right. If you
So
look
did
at that story and
DSP, so
actually look
Flat
into
Man
it,
B.
the person that exposed Keemstar for that
It's
and brought
true.
that to the internet was Keemstar. I exposed myself for getting it wrong. I right away tried to make it
No.
right with that guy, offer him 20 grand. This is like back in 2015. If you actually look into any of this stuff about me, you're going to see Keemstar saying wild effed up stuff, and he's definitely wrong. But you're going to see Keemstar making mistakes and trying to make amends for it if you actually take the time to look into it. Now, you're on this show asking
actually made
these
it right
audience, these
good.
detractors, these gentlemen running this podcast to treat your story and what's said about you fair. I should have gotten the same respect from
But
you.
before he made it right, he went after that guy hard. He should have checked his information before he tried to go after that guy. It's the whole thing, whatever. You
Or
know
at
what I mean?
least a respect to get a phone call, just so we could better know each other.
Phil,
But that,
do you?
but that
Go ahead,
didn't
Phil.
happen. And if I could finish, because I'm almost
Sure,
done
yes, sir.
with representing, my point in all this.
Yeah,
I
can you
called him
shut
multiple
the fuck
times. I
up?
couldn't get a hold of him. It rubbed me the wrong way right from the beginning when he was trying to send me to an email, which made no sense to me. And I think 2 weeks roughly went by, and
Yeah, at least
I
he
went
made
on
it
YouTube
right,
and because
sure.
I was looking up DSP stuff.
There's that.
You know, doing research for the podcast. The algorithm like sent his live stream in my feed.
Sorry, the what? The what-a-rhythm?
The podcast. The algorithm like sent
The algorithm. Keemstar's an idiot.
his live stream in my feed, so I tune into it. And I'm telling you, the minute I tuned in, I saw Phil begging for money to pay rent and utilities.
No, I know. It's the algorithm. The way he said it, the algorithm.
And I just
No,
lost it. in
Phil's
the chat.
not
I'm like,
listening.
I cannot believe that like you're doing this right now. 2 weeks ago, I was trying to get a hold of you, offering you the greatest opportunity you've ever been offered in your entire career. Phil, if this podcast
The aggro time
was a success, all right, everyone in the chat and you are looking at $50,000. It wouldn't be $50,000. This podcast would make millions. It would be a wild success.
Yeah, when do I get to talk?
It would be a brand. This is something that would be clipped on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram. People would talk about this. Just like
Oh my God, who cares?
Phil, do you understand kind of the you know, obviously, I think what Keem is saying, he has this business experience, right? He's offering you an opportunity. You turn the other way. But there's a lot of things that you're saying today. You're talking about you know, Keem making mistakes.
Yeah, he's overselling it. I'm just like, all right, okay. Yeah, and this did age very poorly.
Saying things, doing business the wrong way. That can also be said about yourself. And the things that you're saying are very, I mean, it's like holding a mirror up to yourself. Because I feel like there's actually a lot of similarities between Keemstar making mistakes, you've made mistakes, things that we touched on during this podcast, right? You do understand the similarities between what your argument is for
I
not
just want to beg Keemstar, just let me lie to these guys in peace. Exactly, Invisible Mute.
wanting to work with him, and the reason why you have so many detractors.
Sure. What I would say is the difference between me and Keem, outside of wild amount of popularity difference, is that if you take a look at the body of work that I've done in the 15 years I've done it, all right, you would say, has Phil ever really outright anything he's done actually concretely hurt someone to the point where, like, you know, wow,
Oh my God.
what a heinous person.
Yes.
People will say that about Keem. They will say that about Keem, okay? And at the end of the day, when I have to make business decisions about who I'm going to associate with and who I'm not going to, that's a factor. And it's a moral factor for me. It has nothing to do with Keem's business. And Keem, you are a great business.
Yeah, what about Timbo? There's so many people. Phil has hurt people. No doubt about it. He's such a prick. This is not a good example, Phil.
Man, everyone knows that. I think you would actually run the podcast very, very well. I do. I would love to do this podcast with Boogie and Wings. I have a problem with you morally, dude, with the content you put out. I do. And
I'm gonna let him respond. Let him respond to that.
Listen, you just said that you've never hurt anyone, right? And you talking trash doesn't hurt me. That's just an
he'll associate with Ethan Ralph.
opportunity, right? But when you treated me the way you did behind the
What
scenes,
about not giving to your
this
ride?
sounds like bullshit coming from me. But you hurt me. I was offended. I was hurt. Like, why are you treating me like this? Why can't you treat me like a man, and why can't we have a conversation? If you came to the conclusion that no, I don't want to do this, this isn't right for me, that's fine. But you really showed me no respect at all. It was so disrespectful how you were treating me, making me email. I have to call at a certain time. I'm calling and you're not answering the phone. And then when people were asking, your fans asking online, why didn't you do this podcast with Keem? During this whole time, I forgot to mention this, he was still talking bad about me publicly.
Keem, you just said it. Like, just what you just described is probably the main reason I have a problem with you. You are someone who has no self-awareness, and you think that you're
Please.
the most important thing. You tweeted on your Twitter that I should contact you about a business opportunity. No one does that. They contact the person about the business opportunity directly.
We all do it. We all do it.
Yeah,
It's the internet, Phil.
It's the internet, man.
And you said you've been doing this for 15 years, but like, do you not understand the way algorithms work, the way anger is addictive, and how people are hooked on crazy shit? Go ahead.
I want no part of that drama. I
Phil,
don't want to be
Phil,
on a
Phil,
podcast that is going to be about that. I don't want to be involved with someone
That's not what he was. I don't even know what the podcast was going to be about.
He's being egomaniacal. I have to just listen
Phil,
to what
I'm
he said.
not.
He's being egomaniacal? Brother.
You know
This
what
is
the podcast
egomaniacal
was
what
going to
he's
be about.
saying. He's being egomaniacal. I have to just listen
Phil,
to what
I'm
he said.
not.
Keem,
Phil.
you just said my whole life should have stopped.
What? Lord Diaz. Hey, guys. Hi. Hello. Oh, yeah, he's projecting big time. Big ups, Lord Diaz. Thank you for the raid. He's here. We're going to say, whoa, hi.
Because you wanted to contact me. Really?
I did
my
not say
whole
that.
Life. You
No,
just
he didn't
said
say that.
answer
I
the
did
call
not
at
say
any
that.
time. Even though I
Phil,
gave you the times to call me.
Can I
Answer
give you
the
some
call at any time at
context?
all.
Can I give you some context? From the time I wake up to the time I go to bed, every single day, I talk to at least 20 different content creators. And this is true. This is not an exaggeration. You know, I run an influencer boxing, Happy Punch. We represent fighters that do boxing. I have all my staff. I have
Send him a DM on MSN. Whoa, hi.
YouTubers and content creators that we represent business-wise with brand deals and stuff like that.
I know, dude, I hate phone calls too. I would rather do anything else than talk on a phone, but being this scared of taking a phone call is crazy.
And then I run Trauma Alert, right? So I have to get on the phone with different content creators to validate stories or get people's takes so I can, inject that into the story to make sure that, like, what I'm reporting and what I'm talking about is accurate and have a full perspective, right? How all this business operates, right?
Is the PWR thing still a thing? No. I think, Lord Yaz, you had to take all those videos down, right? Because he was, like, coming after you and some shit, right?
Between content creator and content creator is like Twitter DMs. It's like a tweet, DM me. Yo, let's hop on a phone call.
Long
when
phone
we're
calls
talking about contracts and stuff, then you have lawyers, you have managers, they're in emails, emailing each other back and forth. But the content creators, which we are both content creators, we are on the same level. I'm not higher than you, you're not higher than me. We have a mutual respect as content creators. We should be able to be in Twitter DMs and then get on a phone call. And you
The name has been written in the dent note. Gotcha. I don't know your life, but for 50,000, I reckon you might consider picking up the phone. Absolutely.
You didn't treat me like that. You treated me like dirt. This is not about me thinking I'm God. This is about how you treated me in those Twitter DMs.
Keem, I gave you the times to call. You called at different times, and we never had another interaction ever again. How was I disrespectful to you?
So when they ask me, is this opportunity, still available? When I say maybe, because, like, I don't know how I could work with you. You are very, very difficult to work with, to even communicate with.
Yeah.
Firsthand.
Because I didn't drop everything to talk to you, I'm difficult to communicate with, even though I have.
You're notoriously a difficult person, Philip.
What are you dropping?
Publicly listed ways to contact me.
Please explain
agree,
to me
Gallup.
what you're dropping. Like, what is so important that's happening that you can't get on a phone call with me?
My work, my job. I'm here 6 days a week, full-time streaming to make a living.
But this job that I'm about to offer you would pay wildly more and solve all these problems that you have going on.
Yes,
First of all, you don't know what it's going to solve. That's a huge assumption. Second of all, I didn't know what the thing was because you never told me.
Money is your biggest problem. Oh my God, Phil. Oh my God.
You didn't call at the time.
He's being difficult now.
Supposed to.
Didn't
We're going
give you?
We are going in a loop.
Yeah.
Right.
It's happened a lot on this episode so far.
Right. So look, I think let's leave it here, right? A bridge has been gapped. We brought a bridge together, right? I don't know if something's going to come from this with Keem and Phil, and there's obviously still friction there, and that's fine. But I'm glad you guys had an opportunity to talk, and I think more.
Solon, I agree with you. Phil pretending to have morality when he lives by robbing disabled people is so fucking rich. It's mwah.
For anything, Phil, you're learning more about business in 2022, 2023, and how interactions, and the importance of being quick and nimble and things like that along here, because that's in reality that's how business works now. So
let me put it this way: if it weren't Keem, because again, I already had a negative association in my head of who Keem is. I had really very little interest in doing any work with him. If it was someone else, maybe I would have. But that's the association I had. I had a moral issue working with the guy, so it wasn't a big deal to me that he was reaching out to me.
Before I leave, because I'm pretty much
It's
done. I've
Dino!
expressed everything that I want.
I appreciate it.
Can I give you some criticism?
Phil, is that okay?
Yeah, because I came in saying that I'd be respectful and I wouldn't dunk on you or any of that stuff, but I do have some criticism that I desperately want to express to you.
As long as it's respectful and it's not,
Okay. I'm going to do this in the most respectful way, and then I'll go. And of course, you can respond. But I don't condone people harassing you, people doxing you, people going into your
Well, now we're just kissing ass.
private, life and doing all this horrible stuff that they've done. But I believe the reason why this has happened is because people don't trust you. You don't come across as trustworthy. So when you're on stream and you're asking to pay utilities and rent and all that stuff, the audience is getting frustrated and they look at you like you're a scammer and they want to know where this money is going. Well, how is he
Keemstar is completely 100% correct here.
always in this situation?
Mr. Obvious, yes.
What is he spending his money on? And that is the motivation to dive into your personal life. You had an opportunity on this show, and I watched it, to just pull up the screenshot and show the WWE account.
Yes!
And you didn't do it. Your internet cut off. At that point, when your internet cut off and you were DDoS and you were gone off stream, the opportunity is now gone. It's gone. Because while your internet was out, you could have made a fake screenshot, all right? You're never, ever going to be able to prove what your WWE account was or is ever again, because people will say he just photoshopped it. He just made it up. You're never going to be able to prove that.
Anyway.
You had one opportunity to do it
They wouldn't have said it if you just held the phone up to the screen.
right away with these guys.
Camera,
and that was
sorry.
it. And you didn't take advantage of it, because I personally, watching it, and so did the audience, thought that you were lying. And if,
Oh,
and if
yeah,
you are
grunge
lying,
head, yeah.
if it is true and you're not being honest, if I were you, this is the best advice I could give you, right? Is just be like, look, this was my account. This is that. I would ask for a
Little did Keemstar know Phil would take this advice way too late.
clean slate, and I would do things different.
Yeah, he just wanted a
because
screenshot in private.
This
That's it.
restarting level 1 over and over and over again is the root of all your
Look at Phil's just waiting to talk.
problems, if that makes any sense.
I appreciate the input. It's not true, so I'm not going to do that. But I appreciate the input. If it were true, I would fess up to it.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Lie, 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 lie. I still say DSP could have fucked up with a burner. Fucked us up with a burner. Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, appreciate it, man. I'll appreciate you hopping on. Really appreciate it.
Definitely.
All right. Hey, Phil, you've been throwing curveballs today, which I did not see coming. All right, I did not see them coming at all. But
Story of my life, Craig. Story of my life.
Hey, I appreciate
for
you.
still being here.
Do you want to keep going? I've got till around 4 p.m. We could keep going. If you have more questions, I'm down for it.
So, let me say this. I
It's
reached
almost
out.
10 p.m. for me, and I haven't had dinner, and so I can't go much longer.
Give us 15 minutes. Let's go 15 more minutes.
Okay.
And if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Once again, we
shut
stream
up!
coming
I
up. Once
don't
again,
want that.
really
I don't
appreciate
want
it.
that.
Once again, you can follow us over on Twitter at Phil as well.
Don't care.
Okay, so Phil, I reached out. We only have like 15 more minutes, and once again, I appreciate everybody hopping in, being a part of the day, being a part of the stream, and all your tools.
Shut
Definitely take a
up.
look at them. I don't think we're gonna read them on stream, but during Travis,
Shut
we'll
up.
continue on while so Adam can go get some food. But I wanted to play some audio. This is actually I reached out to several of your detractors, Phil, and I thought it would be fair to allow them to ask questions. So I wanted to play this for
Adam's
you.
over it. Our dude is hungry.
And we'll just kind of go from there. Okay? Does that sound good?
Sure. Fire away.
Are you
Ironic that Phil throws curveballs with how weak his arms are. I know.
okay with that?
I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're saying.
That's a curveball in and of itself.
Obviously. So.
Well, this is from It's a Gundam. Are you familiar with that name?
I'm familiar with the name. I'm definitely familiar with the voice.
Okay, well, you're gonna know the voice. So here you go. This is a question from him.
In the what cadence? Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, Philly cheesesteak. Guess who it is? Your favorite YouTuber. We're best friends. Remember that time you thought it'd be funny to put a restraining order on me, Filbert? Well, Philly, my question is, what the hell did you spend $500,000 on? You didn't pay off your house. You didn't pay off the condo. You didn't pay off any car
Look at him. Oh, I think you should leave. Bucksy, I don't know that cadence.
you own. You're in debt. Where did the money go? Why did you take business loans? What did you use the business loan money for? You never improved your content. You've been using the same camera for nigh on 5,000 years. If it wasn't for, like, the Dutch brothers sending you a new web camera or, like, LEDs in the background, you'd have no ideas. Where'd the money go? You're like a politician in San Francisco. If I went to the mayor and I said, Mayor of San Francisco, where did all that money go? That $120 million you defunded the police with and put it into black communities. Where did it go? You know, Phil, you screwed up. You never should have been a YouTuber. You should have been a politician in San Francisco.
Oh,
You
yeah,
would have gotten away
switchy.
with it, baby. If it wasn't for those meddling detractors.
Is it gonna end at some point?
No, it's over now.
It's actually not too late. I mean, politicians tend to be older.
Look, that was a long question. I think my first question after that is,
I think we handled that though already. We talked about that shit.
Well, but the 500,000. That's the first I've heard of that figure. Where is that?
No,
coming from, dude?
I mentioned it earlier. We talked about it. And
Could be the bankruptcy. I'm not sure.
And I asked him, and if it was the bankruptcy, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you taken out any business loans? And if so, what were they used for?
Business loans? No.
Business loans.
Phil's face when he gets asked
And
that.
if so, what were they
Where is this answer that I'm looking for? Where is a lie?
used for?
Business loans?
Whoa.
No. Everything, all that debt that got written off.
Looking
was
like the
credit
mayor
cards
of
and stuff.
BC.
You know, now I'm thinking, I'm trying to think. Oh, I had personal loans, not business loans. I've never taken out any kind of loan officially in the name of the business or anything like that. No.
Okay. Is there anything else? Like, I don't know. It's very rarely do you have an opportunity to kind of interact with.
Did he used to be on the Howard Stern show? His voice is so familiar to me.
Familiar. It's familiar, please.
He used to be. Was he that clown guy?
I
Seriously,
don't
he sounds
know.
just like him. He sounds just like him. No, I don't know. He's one of the many detractors who make videos about me. I've literally never watched a video of his, so I really don't have anything to say.
Do you think that
Okay.
by not watching his videos, you're like? Do you think that if you were to spend time watching their videos, you'd be able to?
Yeah, he's got a New York accent. Right. And most streamers, whenever they're on stream, it is an accentuated version of themselves. So maybe that's just what Gundam is doing. And that's fine. I think it's entertaining.
react and you have a reaction channel. Don't you think there's an entire niche market of you reacting to negative content about yourself?
Perhaps in the future, yes. Now that I'm doing that, it's only been in operation for a month. It's something that I would consider dabbling in the future. The thing is, there is something with these detractors. The more attention you give them, just the worse it gets. It eggs them on to do more. So my opinion is, people are not coming to my channel to see this. They don't care about that. They want to see gameplay. They want to see whatever. I don't want to inundate them with that stuff, so I don't address it. You know.
Okay.
But maybe-
I was going
maybe
to
it
say
would
a
be
new show idea, the detractor reactor.
Yeah, maybe that should be something we do. A
pretty
whole
good.
show
Well,
where I react to
actually, that would be a pretty good idea. The detractor reactor.
You two good show names so far.
I did react to the original This Is How You Don't Play last year. So just want to talk two sides of the fence of how it's completely unfair how I'm treated. The guy tried to take it off the internet, so I couldn't react to it. Everyone else had done it. But when I went to do it myself, no, you can't do that, Phil. Like, what are you talking about? It's fair use. You
Gotta download it. Gotta download it next time.
Well,
So-
someone gave it to me, so.
Can we talk about that though, real quick? Have you ever tried to remove reactive content for your business that people
Yes,
have reacted
he has.
from?
Reactive content. So you're saying someone actually watching my content and reacting to it.
Or posted, or just posted
He tried reacting to duty, didn't go so good. Well, Phil's not a very good reactor.
clips of it.
The only time that I have tried to ever take anyone down was
Lie.
straight up ripping the raw content. and illegally reposting it with
Okay, so maybe that was raw Phil.
absolutely no transformative work whatsoever added to it. The moment that someone's there and they're talking about it, that's transformative. I know, because everyone does it. There's a judge that made a ruling on that. The only way that really legally you should be able to take anything down is if they just right now, if they rip this raw podcast from side scrolls and put it on their channel, no context, no commentary, that's illegal. Everything else is fine. So no, I've never tried to do that at all to anything that's reactive content or reacting content like that. No.
So I understand that, right? And technically, legally, you are correct, right? But this goes back
Classic
to like this is
Gundam
the internet,
videos to watch
and
later
the
off
internet.
stream.
I know
Okay.
that people are going to take this episode and like I'm sure Gundam
Right. No, I agree with you, Invisible Mute.
and
I agree.
Keen and all sorts of people are going to go and they're going to make content based off of this content. But ultimately, and we could get upset about that because legally, right? But ultimately, that's going to help the show. That will benefit side scrollers because more people know about side scrollers, right? So I just feel like I feel like I've kind of zeroed in on what's happening. Like Phil, the internet has changed, and you haven't necessarily changed with the internet. Over whether it's the things that we've talked about today, and so there's a big opportunity for you to adapt and change with the internet. You've changed some formats, you've changed some, changed your content and such, but the internet still is adapting, and it's adapting literally exponentially fast.
Yeah,
and it's something that
yeah.
needs to be done if you're going to be a relevant content producer online. And
Yep.
I don't know. I would just love to hear your thoughts on that. That's just a reoccurring theme that I've
Thoughts
heard
on
today.
what?
Well, of course, what I'm going to say is, well, today I changed, and I'm much different. He said that a million times already on the show, right? I mean, I really am trying to be different and more receptive to criticism. And being open, like the React stuff I'm doing right now that I just started doing last month, that's something I was so against for so many years. And that's a running pattern with me. I'm stupid, I'm ignorant, I say dumb stuff. Then someone finally says, hey, Phil, wake up, stupid head. Check this out. And actually, there is some meaning to doing that. You can add context. You can add, your own perspective. You can make a React that's not just being dumb stuff, but instead intelligent content. And now I know that. I need to keep doing that. I feel like
I was there on that show, Sergeant Fambro, when we were watching the scent permeating candle level thing, the house tour. And Darciak took the video or made it private while we were watching it. Yes, I remember that. Her concentration is breaking. Oh yeah, I'm out of here.
I'm getting better at it.
The more Craig talks, it's just like, I don't know what you're saying.
It's a work in progress, just like everything in life, and with any person who's trying to grow or evolve. It's a work in progress for me to become more open-minded. I feel I'm a lot better at walking in other people's shoes now. I'm a lot better at listening to other perspectives and suggestions for improvement. You're right. I need to adapt and be open-minded to change in the future. Correct.
Yeah, the maximum scent permeation line.
It took a lot of balls to come on the show and handle the questions.
If anything, that's the one actual positive thing I hear.
It took a lot of balls to come on here and lie to us for 5 hours. Yeah.
Is that Phil never gives up?
I know.
Phil is the unbreakable
that was
rock
kind of funny.
Against,
it
and
was.
he's still going to be here at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I put up with all of it, and I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm going to keep making content. I'm not going to give up on it. I love it. It's my passion. It really is my passion. Best job I've ever had, and I'm happy.
No, it's not. If it was your passion, you would improve. If gaming was your true passion, you would be doing it offline. I do not agree that this is your passion. I really don't. Maybe it was, but it is not anymore, and it hasn't been for a long time. This video makes me sleepy. I got you. I know. I feel you.
Here with you guys and be honest with you as much as I could.
DSP's mods banned me immediately.
Thank you. You guys were great hosts. I know it sounds like we're ending now. It was a great, great opportunity at least to get my perspective out there. Thank you.
Well, and we appreciate you coming on.
Right. Phil doesn't give up because this is the only thing he can do.
Still got a few more minutes because I want Adam to be able to get food. But is there anything that you feel that you need to touch on before we leave, before we part today?
No,
is there
There's so much. I mean, we could go on for hours and hours. The things people have said about me grooming my ex-girlfriend.
Is that what you want to focus on, though? He asked you specifically, is there anything that you want to bring up?
Okay, well, let's do this. Phil, would you be open
I forgot about this part.
to coming back on again?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, cool. We could do like a part 2 and just kind of hit on more of those things, right?
The Hittener part is coming up.
Right, because I want to be conscious of everybody's time. All right, well, let's do this. We'll schedule a part 2 for some time down the line, right? And
Never happened.
Get you on for a part 2. But in the meantime, what is the one thing that you wish you could address right now that we haven't addressed today?
Oh my gosh.
Well, the first thing you just said was that groom and shit. Like, what's up with that? Because I don't like it.
It's blatantly false. My ex I met, she contacted me. I never contacted her. She contacted me via YouTube DMs when they were a thing. That's how long this was. Over a decade ago.
But it doesn't matter. If you initiated it, you still went along with it.
What? I am the rocks of the eternal shore. Okay.
I am the rocks of the eternal shore. Crash against me and be broken.
Nice. Yeah, she told you she was young. Where is his proof for that, though? I don't know. That's a really good question.
Was an adult, a legal adult. We spoke for months before we ever started dating. People say I met her when she was like 16 and I groomed her for years. I never even spoke
17, doofus.
to her until after she was 18. It's a complete and bullface.
You fucking doyoy.
It's a lie, okay? Another thing. I'm sorry that I have to bring this up, but I talked to my wife about it. I want to get...
Are you ready, guys? I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to slow it down for this one.
this out in the open. People say that I'm some kind of a horrible woman abuser, and basically I groom these women and I bring them into my, to my personal life.
She was
my
still in
wife
high
and I
school.
met online, casually talking for a few months before we ever started dating or anything like that. Okay, basically she was in a really bad place in her life, an abusive relationship. She got out of that relationship, and once she did, then we started talking a little bit more romantically, and then things pursued. People made stuff up and said that I basically
doyoy. Yep.
stole her from her ex and that he's a victim. It's funny because when you look on the internet, they will find all this public information about me and my personal life. They'll find my bankruptcy. They'll find all these statements. Did you ever find the restraining order that she had against her ex because he was hitting her? Right? But, make him look like a good guy.
Phil, is there, right, Swimco, is there anything you want to talk about? Yeah. I want to farm more pity.
Because he was hitting her, right? But, make him look like a good guy on the internet, right? Which is what they've done. My detractors have actually done this. They've gone into her personal life.
This is not a win at all.
With her family. She has nothing to do with me or my content. Stop. If you're going to mess with me, that's one thing. Leave my family, leave my everyone out of it. Make fun of me. Put the brunt on me. It's one of my biggest regrets as a content creator. I never meant for anyone to get hurt doing this. Never. I feel awful that my wife...
God, his voice makes me feel like I'm going insane.
Biggest regrets as a content creator. I never meant for anyone to get hurt doing this. Never. I feel awful that my wife every day is feeling awful about things going on. Like, why are they saying these things about her? She has nothing to do with any of this. Leave her out of it, all right?
Oh, my
All this stuff,
God.
I'm sure there's a million other things. There'll be a part 2. We'll get to it then. But those are 2 things that have always been hard.
There never was. Yeah, he brought all this up. Leave my family alone. He's challenging the internet to not leave her alone.
I'm horrible to women. If anything, you will never, ever, 1,000,000%, you will never find someone on the internet saying that Phil was in a sex scandal, Phil was abusive to women in the past. I have never done that in my life. 1,000,000%. But they want to say it, and it really irks me the wrong way.
Crying voice.
I understand. All right. Well, look, I think this is a great place to stop.
Yes,
like
it
I said,
is.
let's definitely. I'll email you. I won't DM you. I promise. I'll email you, and we'll set up a part 2. I think that there's still a lot to cover, but I know that I speak for everybody when I say we appreciate your time, we appreciate your patience, we appreciate.
I guess he admitted to never having sex. Phil's a virgin.
Taking the time to allow us to kind of poke and prod. And I know I had no intentions of this being like an interrogation interview. Hopefully you didn't feel like it was an interrogation interview, but hopefully you feel like we were fair. Because
My life's been tough. It really has.
I feel like I said, I try to be fair to me, fair to whoever we're interviewing, and fair to the audience. So hopefully you feel that was the case.
I do. Ultimately, I would hope that once, we've had all these episodes.
Ooh, Model Bird. I was going to start my new diet today, but I've got too much on my plate right now.
Of the interrogation.
Sounded like Amberlynn Reed.
I love you guys, man. I used to be a huge Screw Attack fan back in the day. You were playing a video 2 days ago of a MagFest where we're peeing on Shaq Fu. I was in that video. That's how long I've been a fan of Screw Attack. I just want to chill with you.
This is gross. This is so gross. Talk about your wife's restraining order because her ex was, quote, hitting her, and then you kiss their fucking dicks?
In on Shaq Fu. I was in that video. That's how long I've been a fan of Screw Attack. I just want to chill with you guys. I have a normal show. I don't want your whole show to be the Dark Side Phil show.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get to that point.
Yeah, we can play Mario Kart next time, guys.
Well, once again, if you guys are new, make sure
I just want to chill with you guys. I just need a friend.
you guys hit the subscribe button. We're going to end the
Oh,
stream
yeah.
here. Once again, make sure you guys subscribe for
Enter to
part 2.
Sweden and
But we're going to
it's
continue with
Before we end, hold on. I just want to say to everyone who supported today, thank you so much. I don't know how we're going to handle it. We've been going for 5 hours. This is I had no.
Big ups, GVL. Thank you for the 279. I won't DM you, lol. Good stream. Dude, these have been a lot of fun. I'm really glad that we went back and watched this side scroller of interview. I'll email you, Phil. Oh, don't worry.
Idea what to expect.
Fucking pussy.
It's pretty crazy, but I really do want to say thank you to everyone out there who, whether you know our show or not, this is kind of like what they just said. It's not what our show is. We shoot the shit about video games, talk about weird cultural stuff. It's a lot of fun. I feel like Craig and Phil were talking, and Craig wanted to give Phil a platform to basically, make your
to lie
piece. So I don't know when number 2 will
should
be,
watch
but
DSP's
normally
decompression.
we
That'd be
read
fun.
our super chats throughout it, and it didn't feel appropriate to do that today because I'm sure there's a lot of them that are probably really good super chats, but there's probably a lot of everything that questions together. That was all live. Congratulations, by the way, Craig.
All right, nice. And whenever you like, but we're going
I'll
to
sit around, man. Listen.
and Phil. Yeah, and once again, we're going to continue with our post show over on. And Phil, you can bounce whenever you like. But we're going to
I'll sit around, man. Listen, support good people making good content. These are good people. Your other hosts are good people. I would love to do a post show with you guys too if you want. I'm here.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we'll continue the post show over there, over at patreon.com/sidescrollers. You guys
That's
can go
right,
over there
Swimco.
and support the show there. We appreciate everybody popping in. I hope that you guys come back tomorrow. That's the big thing. You can have a great show, but I want to see you guys tomorrow and join this amazing little positive community we have going on over here. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe
These are good guys.
Support them. And then got mad when they got supported.
button on your way out. Mark it on your calendar every Monday through Friday at
DSP
11 o'clock
sucks,
Central
dick.
Standard Time. So with all that said, remember, people are going to try to keep you down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. I'll see you guys later. Twitch, we're going to say goodbye to you now. Goodbye. And
Dude, this shit's so gay.
all our friends over on YouTube will let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. I'll see you guys later. Twitch, we're going to say goodbye to you now. Goodbye. And all our friends over on YouTube, we'll see you guys over on patreon.com/sidescrollers. So with
The shit is so gay. Stop.
that said,
Oh, was that too early?
it was too early, but not too gone. We're about to finish now. So bye-bye.
Stop.
There we go. Lots of fatalities. Good. All right,
my wife came in the room and
fatalities. Good. All right,
my wife came in the room and
I did. I got the ick. I got the ick real good. All right, let's see what Phil's at, and then
idea if I can get that
and
off.
then
I'm gonna
I'm
try to use some rubbing
done with
alcohol.
it.
See if it'll come off. I don't
Because
know.
oh my
Outside
god,
of
it's
that,
almost
I
been
guess it's
4
fine.
hours.
I don't really see much else to clean off of it. It looks pretty
bad.
good. Just that
She
writing.
said,
I want to see if I can
You're
get it
being
off.
insanely
so.
loud, Krigler. Please stop. Yeah, $28.
Yeah.
$28.
Exodus, I'm sorry that your internet is buffering. Sorry to hear that.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll get fixed.
Okay. Very exciting. So, all right. Tonight was fun. I really had a good time going through this again. Good night, Invisible Mute. Please go get some sleep. You have a boring meeting? Don't fall asleep in a meeting. Because it's so boring. Thanks for sparing us the retro game show. I'm not going to watch that. I don't... Listen. This shit sucks. If that's your interest, I'm so sorry, but I can't watch Phil do it. I don't think you guys can either. All right. I hope that you guys have a great night. I'm gonna go and I think I'm gonna go watch the new Nosferatu with Decepticon. We haven't figured it out yet. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow on my game channel for something. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out a lot. That was pretty cool. It was good. I had a great time. Yeah. All right. Have a great night, guys.
All. So they wrote on the sucker.
You're
with
going
a
to go to
permanent
Tevin, by the
marker
way.
15 years ago, and that marker must have fused into the plastic.
Yeah, that's how it happens. Sure, Phil.
Yeah.
Bye,
I don't
guys.
think I'm going to have any luck with this. Like, if I give it